fucking leave.
That's insane.
That is annoying. That is so fucking annoying. Holy shit.
We're live.
Hi, welcome to Now Recording. We're live, I guess, and I'm just
Right.
we're just here. We're waiting for a fucking co-host to pop in. We were
here
ready to
until we hit the
go.
live button.
We were ready to go, and they're like, I gotta talk to you the other C real quick.
Okay, let me check in on them. Let me see how they're doing.
No,
Beavers. How's your conversation with Mitch going? Is that right? You guys good?
Everything good?
Beavers, did you leave me?
Blue ball, bro. He was like,
Did you leave me?
We were going to get into the juicy part.
Well, we're live.
We're
Say hi.
live.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
me and Mitch were in a private chat, just the two of us, and we were about to get into the juicy bit, and now I've got blue balls. So you do with that information what you want, chat.
Hi, and welcome to Now Recording. My name is Beckett. I'm your host for the evening, and I'm joined tonight by my co-hosts, Mickey Mitch.
Hello.
And Matt Pitt.
Hi.
And Core.
Oh
Sounds so
God,
cool.
we're streaming again.
Yeah, it is forced. You fucked off. And Core.
Hello.
And Toxic Piplup.
Hi, friends.
Hi. How you doing, Beavers?
I'm all right. Introduce me properly.
And Beavers.
Hi, chat. Great to
There we
see
go.
you.
Okay. Problem number one. Why are you on mobile?
I'm switching now, okay? I'm still getting over my blue balls, bro.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Mercury, Hamish McEwen, Fork Ups, Avarice, and Tumbleweed. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to give us a little bit of money, you can donate to us.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. But no, seriously, give us some fucking money. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. No.
No, we got to hit 47K, or what is it? 3.47K.
47K. There we go.
Yeah,
47K, please.
yeah.
Well, no, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start doing shorts, and we're gonna have Core play Roblox, right?
Yep.
And then we're gonna just be in the background, and we're gonna do like little kids, like, go, hey Core, what's your favorite gun on Roblox? Hey Core. That's what our streams are gonna be.
Little dubstep in the background.
Yeah, a little
Can we talk
dubstep.
about the elephant in the room?
That's not a nice way to talk about that.
Yeah, he's not fat.
Can we talk about the fact that Maggot took shots at Mudslinger's podcast? I think that was uncalled for.
Well, no, you mean Clear as Mud podcast?
Oh, fuck, is it called Clear as Mud? I can't even get the fucking name right. Fuck.
God damn it. Mudslinger podcast doesn't exist. Beckett.
Yeah, I was like, does fucking Xylee have another podcast called the
Another
Mudslingers
one?
Podcast? What?
Dude, my favorite part about that fucking that drama was just me being like, "Oh, your voice is cringe," and Maggot just being like, "Oh, well, your mom's dead." I was like, "Oh, okay." I did like I thought we were doing like a little like petty back and forth thing where we're being petty to each other. Like I make fun of her voice, she calls me an F slur, something like that.
Maggot would go to prison for murdering you if she got the chance. Like she'd
probably.
absolutely take that.
But I thought everything was like chill after the Echo stuff because it was like, all right, we're all moving on. And then I made fun of her voice a bit. Like I just doing a funny little bit. And I saw Wall Smashers and she kind of looked like perturbed by it. And I was like, all right, well maybe I should stop making fun of her voice and stuff. And then I find out that she's put Matt Pitt's worst nightmare in her bio. And Toxic puts in in the group chat, puts in a tweet of her celebrating Dmax beating us in subs. And my first reaction was, lol, good for him. And then Beckett was like, I want to say this. I was like, all right, I don't care. And then this all happened. My point is, it felt good. It felt great to have all the Now Recording boys fight with Maggot instead of just me for once. It felt right, because they got to prove your loyalty, blood in, blood out,
Blood in, blood out. That's how that fucking Toxic tweet happened. It was just going, blood in, blood out, blood in, blood out.
The Toxic was like, all right, poof, okay, whoa, calm down.
Hey,
all right.
Yeah, we were like, okay, Toxic, you just need to go, initiation, you just got to go fuck that guy up, right? Just kick him a bunch and whatever. Toxic, before we even finish our sentence, he just walks back with a bloody knife. And he's like, huh?
What do you mean? No. No,
Like,
but
Tom-
you know who took? But Tommy took it to another level, and I'm just sitting
Oh,
here
yeah.
like, bro, I just wanted to make fun of her voice. Like, why? Are you,
Tommy, that went nuclear.
yeah, I was just like, bro, I just wanted to like meme on her a bit. You guys are like fucking like.
That's like hiding tweets. from Tommy,
Okay,
like,
I
no,
just
no,
found
no.
it funny. All right, I wasn't endorsing it. I just found it. funny.
Welcome to the Chris the Narc Raiders. We're talking about
Thank
our
you, Chris.
petty drama, which we put way more effort into than the other side, apparently.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, she
think
was
we
pretty
did.
fucking petty.
We did put more effort, to be fair.
This is my thing. Okay, we are a petty, lowbrow podcast,
Yeah.
right?
True.
You cannot say something about the petty, lowbrow podcast that farms people, and then be like, "Oh my god, they're fucking angry, bro. Look at them. They're just coping and seething." Oh, what was it? Cope and seethe.
Cope and seethe
Oh, cope
is
is
seething.
Thing, right?
Everyone makes that fucking joke, and it's like it's like an IQ test. It's like
Becca, are you seething right now?
I just do you know what?
Are you
I'm
coping?
so I've
Yeah. Seething, perhaps?
But like you can't
Every
say
fucking
that
time.
shit. You can't say that shit when we're a podcast, right? That covers drama content. Like, of course we're gonna talk about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
It was
Go
slow.
on.
I just thought it would be funny to do like a Twitter versus, like as it was going down. I personally just wanted to read her tweets in the Maggot voice. That's all I wanted to do, and then, and then Beckett put some magic in it, and it turned out pretty good.
It's a great
And
video.
I was
And then we all
satisfied.
started tweeting. It's like, I need tweets.
yeah.
yeah.
Like, all right. We'll do
I
it.
don't think she realized either that, because I was just going to send one tweet and then be done with it. I was like, look, you want to say something shitty, I'll say something shitty, fuck you. But then she responded 3 times, and I was like, in like 5 minutes, and I was like, yeah, we can make some content out of this, lads. Yeah, where are you guys? Go tweet.
There's one thing that I want to bring up, right? And I don't know if she was being ironic. I suspect she wasn't. When Toxic made that offer for her to come on Now Recording, and then she fucking tweeted out that high and mighty tweet where she's like, I would never go on that podcast, right? I would rather die, blah, 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 blah. The nerve of them to even ask me to go on that podcast. And I'm like, did you think we were legitimately offering you come onto our podcast?
Yeah, like, are you serious? Like,
Is
I
that
like
what
the
you
fact that she was like, whoever thinks I'd actually go on that podcast must be smoking the purest crack. It's like, well, you'd know, Maggot.
okay.
Oh, no.
But why would we ask you? We know you're not going to come on our podcast. Why would we ever extend that offer to you legitimately? What, you think when me, who was it? It was me, Matt, Beckett, and I think Toxic, or was it Core?
Call
Anyway.
was blocked. Call was blocked, and therefore
Oh, I'm
couldn't
still
come on.
blocked. I'm still blocked, by the way.
When we all went on that one post and were like, "Hi, would you like to come onto the Now Recording podcast?" Right? Did you still think we were legitimately offering for you to come on the podcast at that point? Like, I just want to know where the line is. Where did you make that distinction in your head?
I feel bad for Dion because this guy just wants to play some Fortnite, and some Roblox. He wants to, do those live streams and just do his own thing. Got his own brand going, just kind of wants to get away from the commentary stuff. And here's Maggot just being like, "Oh, look who's fucking doing better than Now Recording, guys. Oh, it's my boyfriend. Look at my boyfriend, y'all." And then
No, hold on. He tweeted out earlier how he wanted to bring people with him or something, didn't he?
yeah, that was like the last thing he responded to Toxic. I don't know what that meant.
Bro,
He wanted-
it's like the other thing is, Dmax legitimately, I truly think, like you said, he just wants to do his own thing, right?
Yeah.
He just wants to, and it's like when we had that initial Dmax stream way back when, right? And I remember the words, I said it to fucking Dmax, and I said it to what's his face, to Riveter, right? If you're not having fun, what the fuck is the point, right? Go do something you like. If you're not, just go. So he's gone and he's done that. And then he's legitimately, in my opinion, right? From what I saw on his channel, he's streaming to like 6-year-olds to 12-year-olds, right? That's his core demographic, which, fair, right? Whatever you want to do, you've hit your stride. That's how you're gonna make your cheddar.
Okay? He's hit his stride. That might be the meanest thing you've said about him.
Yeah. So you're doing your thing, and it's like he's playing with these little chicks, right? They're in his community. He's like, oh, cuties, right? And then us, the commentary community, are like the wild fucking boars in America. You guys have that problem with the wild boars, right? And Maggot is just going over and pissing the boars off and then walking back to the little chicks.
Dmax
right?
is like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? We can eat them. We can eat them alive. Why are you letting them in here? Put them back in the cage.
They looked at me weird. Like, what? I don't care. I just want to play video games.
No.
Like a chicken sitting on top of the chicken house, yelling insults at the wolves, and then leaving the door open.
Well, no. Okay, I was trying. I was gonna initially in my head. I was gonna be like, okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be like, he's like he has this community of like kittens, right? Little puppies, right? And then he's opening like the door to like these fucking lions, right? These. And then I was like, I'm not going to compare us to lions because that's a little bit gay. I'm going to go with boars. I'm going to go with something that is disgusting, right? In and of itself. I'm going to recognize what we are. Just so they can't clap back at me and be like...
I just realized, guys, this is the first stream we've done in a long time where it's all of us together.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, thanks, Maggot. You've brought us together. Thanks. I appreciate the effort. Now recording is a failing podcast. All she had to do was tweet that and it reactivated us. Like, Maggot might actually be responsible for the podcast.
The funny thing about that is like we were kind of like not being able to like get our schedules in sync at all, and none of us were really caring about doing now recording, and we were just kind of like all kind of out of it. Like Beckett was doing his own streams, Beavers is busy, Toxic is busy, Mitch is busy, whacking off. I'm reading. Right, so none of us were really into it, and then the Maggot thing happens, and we're all just like synchronized. Like, all right, you do this, then I do that, then we do this. All right, and then we're back, boys.
Like legit, I haven't been this involved in commentary in a very long time.
Yeah. You guys want to know something really funny?
What's up?
So Maggot tweeted last night something about her being loyal to Wall Smashers.
Yeah.
And here's a little inside scoop. She quit.
No.
Wait, what?
You're kidding.
Yeah. She quit.
Wait, when?
When?
Today.
Before they recorded or afterwards?
I don't know what time. No, they haven't recorded. They're going live tonight.
My thing
I didn't
is,
want this, bro. God.
No, I want it, right? And I'll tell you why.
Because you guys are evil.
No, bro. I'll tell you exactly why I want her out of that fucking Wall Smashers. Okay, because I was going to concede this to her. She should have taken... Actually, no, I'm not going to say it because she might go back.
Beavers,
wait,
it's over.
What's over?
It's the final episode of Wall Smashers tonight.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's what BadWick said.
Bro, if you tell me... No, okay, obviously he's fucking like me.
Yeah, he's fucking with you.
If you tell me that like fucking like we've accidentally ended Clear as Mud and Wall Smashers, like
and we ended more than that. We also ended
the woman's now. What was the other one?
Actually, no. Now recording doesn't get the credit for Warman recording. That was all me.
Who is a part of?
Which makes it a pretty shitty death.
I went to fucking speaking about, one of the hosts on Wall Smashers is Burn the World 10, right?
Yeah.
Who, by the way, out of everybody on that Tommy C stream, he caught the most unnecessary flack. Like, out of everybody. Because he's just chilling there, and Tommy's like, who the fuck's this guy?
Do you remember during the Dmax stream when Tommy was going over the Magnetar drama? and then he sees a K-Huck tweet, and he's like, "Who the fuck is K-Huck?" And I was
Who's this guy?
that's what it reminded me.
You're like,
Who the
whoa,
fuck
whoa,
is
whoa!
Burn?
She's like a little sweetheart, right? A little big
Yeah.
mom, leave her alone.
Yeah, she
He's like
hasn't
that
done anything wrong.
boomer. He's like that boomer in your workplace. It's just been there forever, and then they bring in some new workflow that they don't want to learn. Like, oh, what the fuck? I don't want to fucking learn this. Who the
Dude,
fuck
that's
is
me.
that?
Well, bro,
Yeah.
that's me. Like, I gotta explain this shit to him now. Oh my fucking god! Now
Yeah.
I gotta explain like days of lore, days of Sperg lore to Tommy in like 2 sentences. Because if I go 4 sentences, he's gonna lose interest quick. So I gotta like sum it all up. You know? Oh, Echo Tragedy. Yeah, the Sperg who got a bunch of nudes from a bunch of girls.
Yeah, he
and
didn't really get the whole like the like oomph of that message that helped.
yeah, well, and I thought about stopping it and being like, wait, Tommy, you don't understand the greatness of this joke because of the echo trap. But then I was just like, I'm rusty, bro. I'm rusty.
My thing. So what I was originally talking about with Burn, right? If any of you had to do to me what Maggot did to Burn when he went live last night, I would destroy you. I would bring up every secret that you have. I would fucking own you on
Which is-
I would burn
Which is
you
precisely
to the ground.
why I don't tell you shit,
Right?
beavers, anymore.
No, because well, okay.
No, but
okay.
Mitch, do you understand what Maggot had Burn do?
No.
So,
Just say
right?
no.
You explain it for the people that don't know.
Okay, Mitch, okay, buddy.
There's 200 people watching. At least 50 don't know.
So
everything.
So Burn. So all the Maggot shit went down, right?
You know what the worst part is? I watched the stream.
Yeah, all the Maggot shit went down, right, on Twitter. It was
Yeah.
before our video was uploaded, and it was going down.
yeah.
And apparently, like Maggot was down with coming in on Burn's stream to like.
That's
you
why he
know,
went live.
That's why he went live, and then
Yeah, and
as
then
like
she didn't
a
come.
she did a couple minutes, she didn't come in, but she made it. She had a statement, and she made Burn read the statement. That I mean, I tell you what, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna make sure it's Mitch because Mitch will have no idea what's going on, and he's just like, oh, they want me to read a statement. Oh, so and so is gay and has AIDS. I don't know who any of these people are.
But right. So what makes it even worse? Okay. So Burn decides, I'm gonna go live, right? Because BadWick's fucking computer doesn't work. So Burn says, I'll do it. Maggot says, I'll come on your stream. And Burn's like, based. Okay. He fires up the fucking stream, and Maggot sends him a message, and she's like, I'm not coming on the stream. I've spoken to Dmax, and we don't think it's in my best interest, and I'm gonna go play Fortnite. However, what I do have for you is a statement that I would like you to read out for me. Now, I don't buy, right, the whole thing of Dmax just came to me out of the blue and he was like, oh my god, Maggot, just stop. Let's go play Fortnite together like the lovers we are, right? I don't buy that. What I buy happened is they looked at the responses that they were getting, right? And they were like, bro, you should not go on that fucking stream, right? That is a bad fucking move. And anyway, so that's what I think happened. Then, so she gives him the statement that she's not going to come on the stream, right? Gives him the statement where she says, read this verbatim. He's like, oh, well, fuck it. Fuck you guys, blah, 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 blah. And I hope Matt Pitt's mother is burning in hell. Right? Or something along those lines.
Toxic is disappointing.
Oh,
And then
Toxic
took
is
shots at Toxic's girlfriend, who also tweeted.
So now the shots have been fired by Burn inadvertently because Maggot has told him to. And I'm like, okay, that kind of fucked up because by you doing that, you're just opening all the questions to come to Burn. And he's going to have to answer for things that he can't answer for, and you're going to put him in a weird position, right? But whatever. Maybe what she said is true. Maybe Dmax did come to her and said, just, let's go play Fortnite together, babe. And off they went because it was a better idea.
Come on, babe.
So off they go and
victory royale. Well, let's back. Get down.
Yeah, that kid who sung that song is actually in his audience.
Yeah. 100%. So,
Come on, babe. I want you to wipe out Tomato Town. Let's go.
Wasn't she in DMs with Tomato Man?
Yes.
I don't know.
That was a very like inadvertent, clever thing to say, Matthew.
I don't know. I don't know. Stop opening doors, bro. All right.
Anyway, so
Wasn't
what
he just
happens
hanging out with
is,
Flamenco?
right? So
Sorry.
so Bern is on the stream. He's now said this fucking shit that she's told him to say, right? She goes with the boyfriend and is playing Fortnite, leaves Bern with the shit just sitting there. People come on, they're asking Bern question. Now, I would have bought all of this if Maggot said, "Oh, I can't come on the stream, but legitimately, I'm just going to go play Fortnite." Fine, go play your Fortnite. But what does she do? She comes back to the stream, and she doesn't go on the stream. She sits in the fucking chat, and she shit talks from the chat. On a stream that she was supposed to be on, right? To shit talk people. She has Bern do the shit talking, Bern get the shit for it, and then she comes into the chat, and she's like, "Wow, fuck you. You're an idiot. You're a retard." Right? But from the chat. And then, after all of this has happened, so clearly what she's done is he's taking all the heat. She gets to have a little, ha ha, my name's Maggot. Here's all my little fun jabs, ha ha, right? And then she fucks off and goes and plays Fortnite. Bern's sitting with the fucking shit. And then she goes on Twitter and she fucking says, "I'm the only one that answers for the things that I have said and that I've done." Right? Then why give him a fucking statement to read out for you? Why would you do that? When it was a stream that you were supposed to be on. So I told fucking Bern in a voice call that I was in with him, I said, "You are actually retarded if you do not realize what Maggot did to you last night. She used you as a scapegoat to get the heat off of her."
Yeah.
Or at least attempted to, anyway.
Yeah. What you guys do to me?
That's not true.
And that's why I
That's not
recognize
true.
it so well, Matthew.
It's all Matt Pitt's fault. That's why we're streaming tonight.
By the
Worst
way,
part is-
Maggot has a dead mom too. I don't know if you want to make fun of
Dead
Maggot's
mom, yeah. Dead mom, yeah.
Wow. Wow, Matt.
We're
Wow.
all in this
Wow.
together.
Wow.
Dude, our dead moms are like dancing in heaven right now. Come on.
All right.
That is
Maybe
probably
you guys
right.
are in together. My mom's still alive. I love my mom.
Okay.
Somebody
but
asked
my mom's
me.
very
Somebody
happy
asked
with
me
me.
once, like in a relation to a drama. It's like, would your mum be proud of you? And I was like, if my mum was here, she'd call you a faggot too. Come on. Like,
Oh,
How about we do this, okay? We become the dead mom gang, and then we start blood in, blood out.
Blood on, let's kill our moms. What?
Wait, what?
can I tell a quick 2-minute
This is
story that happened
suspicious.
That's
Go
too
ahead,
long.
Mitch.
that involved my mom? And I was like, oh, I've got to tell the guys.
By the
that
way,
this happened.
Mitch's mom has one of the best call-ins to Now Recording ever.
Yeah. It's about that call-in. It's about
Okay.
that call-in, this little story that happened. So
Sweetest woman.
I went camping. Oh, should I give the update of what that call-in is for the people that don't know? So I did a stream last December. Long story short, I had to get a tattoo of Sonic with giant tits on my leg. And then we're on a Now Recording stream, and I realized, oh, my mom doesn't know about it. So we called
So he
her
brings
in.
his mom on stream to react to it. By the way, the nicest, like the typical nice Australian woman.
How the
and she's
fuck? How the fuck did
Yeah.
how did you end up the way you did? Like what happened?
And she's not like that all the time. You
No,
idiot.
and you know what the best thing was, right? You were like, she starts talking to us, and I think it was me and Matt. We're like, "Hi, Mitch's
you weren't there.
mom."
It
No,
was
you
just
weren't
Matt
there,
and me.
Beavers. It was
Matt.
You
literally
weren't there,
Matt.
Beavers, you idiot.
Yeah, it was Matt.
Don't
Matt-
put
Matt
yourself
let
in the
her
story,
say-
Beavers.
Ah,
That was me.
Yeah, Matt let
Okay,
her
Matt.
say all these nice
Okay.
things first, and
But
then
what Matt does,
once she was
right,
done saying all the nice things, he then gets me to show her the tattoo, and then she does a 180. And oh my god, he's fucking awful. So anyway,
So what's the story? What's the update?
so every year, the family and family friends, basically from the whole town, we go up camping, and my mom has this friend she's had for like 40, 50 years. Tells her about this tattoo. And She's like, well, I've got a seat. Come on, show me. And so like I put the side of my pants down and show her, and she just goes, huh, they look like mine. Because I've known this woman since I was a baby. My face drops, and then she just looks at me and goes, yeah, you regret. I bet you fucking regret it now, don't you?
It's great.
No, you know what the best part of that call was, right? Where your mom, Matt, is where. So you show her the tattoo, and she goes, oh my god, Mitchell," or something along those lines, and then it immediately switched to, "You better not have spent my money on that."
Did I do something? I told him not to do it, Mrs. Mitch's mom. I told him it was a bad idea.
Yeah, Matt just becomes this fucking soy boy crybaby. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's also
ma'am,
like-
no, ma'am,
no,
I
but it
didn't
was
tell him
great.
to do it, ma'am.
No, but it was also great when fucking Matt like starts speaking to your mom, like when you go and get her in there, and Matt immediately, I've never heard him talk like this ever since then, as he goes, "Hi, Mitch's mom."
Dude, my moms are my weakness. That's why, like, whenever there were jokes about Dmax's mom, I was like, no, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. She is a mother who cares about her son. Okay,
it's
she
great.
loves her son. She loves her son.
She is crazy.
She's crazy, but
think
she loves her
she's
son.
good?
I respect that.
Have you ever seen her political posts on her Twitter? She's crazy.
Ooh.
God bless
She's
her.
really...
Matt's just like, God bless her. Shut the fuck up, guys.
God bless her. No, there
I
was
think
this video that Dmax posted like when he first joined Now Recording, and it was him and his family, and they're dressed up like dinosaurs, and they're walking around town, and I was just like, wow, he's got like a sitcom life. He's got like that sitcom life, you know, where like all the parents are like eccentric and kind of like weird, but also quirky and funny. He's got that life. He's got like the Disney sitcom life. And I was just like, wow,
That's why he's so
what a nice
fucked up.
family.
Yeah, that
Okay.
can't be
Everyone
good for a
needs a
kid.
fucked up family. Well, they don't turn out normal.
All right, have we talked about Maggot and Dmax enough, or do you got more to say, Beavers, or what?
I mean,
great.
It's muted,
Wonderful,
so
Beavers.
I'll take that. as a
like,
yes.
I think it's like we got more to say. Actually, I do have a question. I do have a question for
What's up?
Toxic.
What?
So now that like the bridge is burnt with Maggot and Dmax, you've kind of like gone mask off. Who's your next target? Who's the next person you're like, yeah, they're not gonna last. I'm gonna have to destroy them.
As leader of the cabal.
I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. Just don't be fucking retarded, and don't have people who don't know how to move on from things that are fucking 9 months ago.
Can we, Beavers?
That's
are you
never
back?
gonna happen.
Beavers, you're muted.
No, he's not back.
All right, he came in and he left.
You imbecile.
This dude said he could do 2 hours on Maggot, and then fucking.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure he said everything he said, so we can move on to Jaylen.
Well, he shouldn't have fucking.
We're gonna move on, and then he comes back and he goes, and another thing about this Maggot.
Yeah, and another thing about Maggot.
Another thing about Maggot.
There he is.
Hi, Leia, something.
I just want it noted that like Maggot ran from Low Gals the same way that she ran from Now Recording.
Is Logos still a thing?
No.
Wait, what the fuck is lolgals?
All right, so that's another
Jesus
dead
Christ.
podcast that Now Recording has outlived. Right,
If I've
okay,
been
fair
gone
enough.
that long, a podcast was born and then murdered.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
She was gonna be like a special episode, and we're all gonna invite her on. And she had conveniently like pissed me off the week before, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to be nice. Like, there's no way I can be nice to her or civil. And she like was talking all this shit on Twitter, and she was talking shit about Pillhead Pizzle, right?
Yeah.
And we're Toxic invited her to like a call with like me, Liana, and Pizzle, and we're all gonna talk to her And I was like, there's no way I can be nice to her. And then she said no. And then that was that. So she
And
did
that was the end of Logos.
She did the
Damn.
same thing with Logos.
She
Well,
ended
yeah,
wall
because she,
smashers, she ended ball gals.
I think you know the like soy Jack where it's like really angry mask, but behind it it's just crying. You know, soy Jack. That is Maggot. She's like doing this whole thing on Twitter where she's like, "Oh my god, I am so aloof," but you know she's sat there like screaming and crying and like punching holes in the drywall.
I also, right? I love him, right? I unfortunately, for the last couple of however many episodes they've put out, I do watch every episode of Wall Smashers, right? Because of BadWick. And unfortunately, she's on that podcast, so I have to suffer through it to show my support. I am your number one fan, BadWick.
Wait,
I do in a sense blame BadWick, right? And the reason that I say that is Maggot says some really dumb shit on that podcast, right? Like brain dead takes, and she doesn't really get pushback on it, right?
Beavers.
So she's just gotten into this habit where she just says whatever she wants to say.
I think Beavers is jealous because when he says crazy things, we
Yeah, we're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you talking about?
wait, so Beckett
was
was
gonna-
saying yesterday, does BadWick like milk her?
That's my
Because-
opinion.
Well,
okay, that's the opinion.
I mean,
He milks everybody. He farms.
I mean,
everybody.
yeah, that's his whole shtick,
Yeah.
right? And the only reason the hosts on Wall Smashers are the hosts that are on Wall Smashers, right, is because they are controversial figures that get into shit all the time, and mostly because of the way that they behave.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
It's like Sperg. It's like the inmates are controlling the asylum. You know what I mean? And then you have BadWick. That's just BadWick's like the sane crazy person that just leans against the wall and just looks around and is just like, so what's your deal? And then he like some dude's screaming and being like, and he's like, oh, that's interesting. So what else? What else is new? And like, he just
I
talks to
ask
this
you,
person.
I ask you this, right? When last was BadWick in a confrontation like his co-hosts?
No,
And I think
with his own girlfriend.
I think you now have the answer to who is milking whom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just how it is. But no hate to him. He loves that shit.
But Maggot has the idea that they're friends, and it's like, Maggot,
I'm sure they are.
friends.
I'm sure they are.
If that's really your friend, your internet friend, why is he milking you?
But he's not milking you in the sense like he's forcing you to do something or he's putting you in situations where you're going to do bad things, right? He's milking people in the sense that he's just giving idiots a platform. Right? He's like, you guys are gonna do what you're gonna do, right? And we're gonna come here every week and we're gonna talk about it.
I guess that's maybe the difference between me and BadWick, where I'm the person that's like, hey, I think you're being stupid. And BadWick's like, hey, this is great content.
Yeah, that's BadWick's mind. I just want to real quick read these donations. Jesse Lacko for the 12 months. Beavers is a gooner. And then Sony Locks Larson for the 5 months. Wow, 5 months. Thank you guys.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you for 5 months.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I don't think but I think that's why Maggot likes Wall Smashers, right? Because BadWick isn't. I told Burn this in a VC. When she's on Wall Smashers, right? You have BadWick. BadWick will ask you questions, but he's not a very confrontational person, right? In the sense that he'll ask you a question, and if you answer it, he'll say, "Okay, I see kind of where you're coming from or the point you're trying to make, but I disagree with you," right? And that's where it will be dropped. The same happens with like Burn. Burn can be like really passionate about things, but if he's not, then it typically will like peter out to agree to disagree.
And I feel like that's where Maggot likes to exist, right? In an
What, you
area
mean where she can sort of like get away with being completely fucking retarded?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of someone else who is completely fucking
Thank
retarded,
you. Holy shit.
Jaylen had a. So what's the summarization of this Jaylen stuff?
Jaylen is back, angry about Trump. She was arguing with Gamma about some stuff. Not sure what, he won't tell us. But then she ended up on a call on Aiden Project's stream.
I heard she self-harmed on his stream. Oh my god.
I mean, kind of, sort of. I mean, listen,
no,
Jaylen existing is self-harm, so I'm not really sure what the bar is for this shit.
I want to commend Jaylen because Jaylen was gone for like a good while, right? Like a good 6-7 months, no Jaylen, right? So round of applause for Jaylen for being able to stay away from the internet that long. Trump winning had.
Oh, you
Trump...
think she was gone from the internet?
Yeah, I mean,
you fool! You fool!
She just went somewhere else on the internet.
I know that she was. I know that she was DMing people. She was like DMing people, like, "Did you vote for Trump? Did you vote for Trump?" Like she was doing that. Block me now.
I don't know.
I can tell you. I can tell you, Jaylen, that Beavers, Beckett, and myself did not vote for Kamala. I can guarantee it.
What are you talking about? Did you not get your voter slip?
Yeah, your mail-in vote.
Yeah, Democrats will let anyone vote.
I did get it, and I voted for Trump. Did you not hear me? I said I did not vote for Kamala.
You know that you like in like certain blue states, you could literally just walk in and just say a name, and they're like, "Oh, okay," and let you.
Did they check a roll? Did they check a roll and mark it off?
No.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Like I know Nicholas Diorio said like they didn't check his ID or anything.
Because here you don't need to show ID, but you have to give a name, and then they go through the roll and they mark it off.
But if you're there first, before they mark it off, that means like. And then what if you don't come in to vote?
Bro,
you know what I mean?
You guys are so lucky that you don't have a lot of Africans living in your country.
Okay, Beavers.
Okay,
Beavers.
No. Let him finish. It could be insightful.
No.
I would like to.
What's the over/under on if it's going to be insightful? How much?
I would like to enact my pushback card, please. Like right now.
I'm just saying they would rig the fuck out of your elections. Bro.
I think Africans are very apartheid and everything. That was,
I mean, I'm African. I didn't mention race. I mentioned like nationality, where they're from.
Okay.
But I think what has happened here. What has happened here is the rest of you have shown your fucking racism, right? And how you were thinking, not how I was thinking. I was thinking of the beautiful people on this continent that will come to your countries and ruin everything.
Beavers is like, I'm not African, I'm African. Okay, African.
Yeah,
dude, we should do a whole stream, Beavers, where you just speak African, or whatever weird language you guys speak.
I think they speak English.
No, they have like an African language.
No, we tried, but we couldn't get rid of it. Go on.
Another thing that I would say, while we're at it,
didn't work as well as Australia.
Before we get into Jaylen, is I am more African than any African American.
What are you insinuating here, pal? What?
Do with that information what you want.
So Jaylen,
I think what Beavers is trying to say is that he wants you in America to keep the African Americans in America, and he doesn't want them back because he is more African than them.
My land.
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
My
God, I was right. I was so right.
I would like to talk about Jaylen now.
Yes, please.
All right.
Yeah, let's talk about Jaylen.
Can Beavers edits shut the fuck up, please?
All right, from racism to transphobia. Let's get this ball rolling.
So I don't know why Chris is sending me this. Jaylen tried to say MRAW's Discord was trying to debate moral C cheese pizzas. I don't know. And this is why she got pissed and crashed out.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it on screen. If it would go to the correct screen. Boom.
Am I supposed to read? Like, are we reading this or like?
I don't know, Chris. Fucking
Gamma. Chris.
I don't want to read this.
Yeah, I don't
want to
wanna
read that
Please
because
do.
I don't know if
Do.
this Chris person is actually that or if they changed their name.
I don't want to read this. I want to watch the debate. I just want to watch the debate.
Chris L. Chris sucks.
PDF
Wait, this
file.
is ableist. I want to read it, and you guys won't read it.
Bro, you're just sitting there. You're just sitting there, and
Are
you're
you on the
calling this
server,
person
Meow?
the base PDF file, and that's not actually their name.
Hold on. I'll put the link in chat.
Thank you.
All right, I'm putting this on 1.5.
Thank you.
Yeah, Meow, join. Meow live. Can you join the server? No, bro, join the server. Join VC. I sent you the link. I'm not calling. We're using the server here now in case I need other people to
Do we
call
got a
in.
timestamp
Yeah,
or
whose
what?
question is this?
Meow, you're on the air.
This is what I
I'm
was
trying to
saying.
figure out what the
think
fuck's
Bex-
going on with the screen. Is the little screen in the corner Aiden's stream?
Yeah.
That's Amrow's stream. Amrow's stream is the little one.
Oh, that's Emrow's stream.
Yeah, but you know what's
okay.
funny, Beavers, is that this is full screen to us, but on the actual our stream, it's in the top left corner. So what's in the top right corner for us is even smaller.
Yeah.
On the
By the way,
screen.
chat, $100 to kick Aiden. $100. We'll stop watching. And then we kick Aiden.
Yep.
Okay.
Just,
Is
go
there a
forward and
timestamp?
see if you can get.
No.
I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. I didn't.
To a question,
wasn't
like
my-
if you say yes or no, like I'm sure, like colloquially, like you can consent to medical shit as a minor, but like for big procedures, like sex changes or hormones and stuff like that, like you
Yeah, like chopping
as
your
a minor,
dick
you cannot
off.
consent to that.
Non-immediate life-threatening stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
They don't chop
I
it
might
off.
have
They
to,
slit it
is
down
anyone,
the
is anyone in the
middle.
audience a doctor? Is anyone in the audience a doctor?
And
You're a
then
doctor.
they
Get a little bit of
no.
ketchup, a little bit of mayo.
Give me my timestamp.
Until a certain.
All right, Toxic put a timestamp in there.
And then they feed it to you so that
Thank
you
you,
can
Toxic.
get rid of your masculinity. Part of the process.
And then you can go play in women's sports.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm adding
And
you to the
then
call.
you can beat them basically to the
Yeah.
inch of
You can
death.
beat them with
Okay,
impunity.
the wall.
Not only that, but in front of the whole world. And they will cheer you on. They cracked the code.
You guys done?
Matt's shitting himself.
Just-
right
just
now.
make sure you
I have no idea what you
Okay,
guys are talking
Jaylen,
about. I
just
just want to
join.
watch this fucking video.
We're talking about getting gold
Alright, what were you
medals for
saying,
domestic
Jaylen?
violence.
Holy shit! Every time you press
Oh,
play, you
what
gotta
was I
start
saying?
talking.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I hate it. I hate it. Fucking foreigners, shut up.
Morale's what?
I was gonna say he's a faggot. That's what I was gonna say. He's a capital
Alright.
Okay, so you make us stop talking so
What?
you can hear that
Okay.
on our stream.
Alright.
I'm on
Yes. Good quality.
Jaylen, you do
Pause,
understand doing
pause.
the Schrodinger's retard shit,
Pause.
like after a serious.
Pause. Just want to say, Jalen's F slur game is on point. Pronounced very like smooth as compared to like someone like a Maggot edits. You know, very off
How would you
balance.
say it, Matt?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it right now, guys. Come on.
Practice. Do a little warm up.
You say it, and then I'll say it.
Don't force him. Don't force him.
Don't-
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be natural, right?
Yeah.
You gotta. Yeah, it's got to be natural. Maggot.
What to say? Faggot edit.
Say it like Dave
Conversation.
Chappelle.
Faggot. Is
No, he screams it. He just,
Faggot. I
but
can't.
he takes a little pause, and then.
You know, the only reason I'm on this podcast, so people know, I think it's time that we told them, is because I needed a British person to be like, no, that's a normal British word. Like, that's not a slur.
Yeah.
We got a British person here. It's a bundle of sticks or a cigarette or
we just
whatever.
need
What's
no, we
some
just need a
meat?
black guy.
Thought we
We've
had
got-
Yeah, they say the lyrics all the time. and then-
African, we're like
Yeah, we
mostly
say it.
that.
Is probably not the best, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Like you can sit here and be all Reddit and be like, actually, hypothetically, you can't do this. I don't give a fuck.
That's not.
I
That's
don't
not
give
what
a
he's.
fuck about your dumb debate lord tactics.
There's no wait. That's not a debate lord tactic. He's just calling what happened. You were just making serious arguments in the chat, and now that he's in this call right now to confront you with his position, you're pretending like you don't care. It's like the feigned like withdrawn. I'm just trolling, whatever. So like, make your arguments that you were making in the chat now that Morale is here.
Your position
No.
is objectively wrong.
I don't think it could be
Wow.
objectively wrong. I
It
feel like
is
this is a very
objectively
I haven't
wrong.
contentious
You're
listened
point.
just
to a lot
fucking
of Jaylen.
retarded. And
But like,
Huh?
is Jaylen high?
I
Like
think that's,
Jaylen sounds fucking cooked, right?
No,
I think
no,
that's how they've
that's how
always
they talk. They always talk like that. Every time we had them on a stream, they were like, "Yeah, what's going on,
Actually, let me
guys?"
tell you something. We had, I think it was around like episode 11 or something. We had Jaylen on the podcast. Okay, that's back when Raya did most of the episodes, and we would ask them a question, and then there would literally be 20 seconds of dead air before we got a response. I'm not joking. It was like 20 seconds before we got a response, and it was just
Yeah,
like
if you-
one word.
If you ever pay attention to Jalen's like streams or highlights or whatever, they're cut up pretty good. It looks like they have a lot of dead air.
Oh god.
and I think you should kill yourself. Okay.
Wow.
What do you think about the cash report?
I think you are a perfect example of why eugenics is a good thing. I think people like you should be
Oh.
removed from the gene pool, and you should not be
There-
allowed to
well, to-
procreate.
Sure, Jaylen, there are multiple reports that suggest allowing minors to transition isn't of itself immoral.
Yeah, that's fake news.
That's not fake news. That's why
It
giving
literally is. It literally is.
giving minors hormones in the UK is illegal because of this.
Yeah, because of fake news.
They did like studies.
Yeah,
It's fake
those are
news.
fake studies. You're
Oh my
following
God,
your
Jaylen,
propaganda.
such
Those are
fucking
fake
retard.
studies.
I don't believe it is.
They are fake.
Sorry, I think my brain broke for a second. I actually felt something go. There is like I just lost like 3 IQ points. I'm never getting back ever again. Holy fucking shit! I like the way I will say this. I like the way Morale is like laser focused in on the question
because he's
Whatever-
autistic.
Yeah, Jalen's like, I think you should be eugenics and genocided, and we should kill all the cat boys. And Morale was like, yeah, but what about medical studies in the UK?
Oh, fuck.
Well, how is it fake? You have to follow that up with something.
Those are fake studies. We have the actual fucking studies. Look it up.
Wait. Do you think proving a hypothesis involves like one study?
What are your studies? I'll type them in a chat GPT right now, and it'll probably fucking
pause.
debunk them.
How does-
So what are your fucking studies?
How does Jaylen know? So there's 2 lots of studies. There's one that Jaylen likes and one that Jaylen doesn't like. How does Jaylen know which one is fake?
Well, the one that is a good study is the one that it supports trans people, and the one that is a bad study is the one that does not support trans people.
Hmm.
Do you guys really think Jaylen has ever read anything?
No,
No,
I think they
we
just
probably got all of our information from Reddit
Like,
and something else.
She just
Reddit
read a tweet.
and
She just read a tweet that
semi-ops.
said this study good,
Yeah.
and she went, "That's the one."
Jaylen is the sort of person whose parents gave them a gold star if they read the back of the cereal box correctly, okay? And it never went
There's
further
some
than
hard
that.
words on there, to be fair. Like, come on.
You guys are so mean to Jaylen.
they
What the
gave Jaylen
fuck?
a gold star when she came out
'Cause it's
as
easy.
trans. And when she came out as trans, they gave her a gold star. Like, good job, Jaylen.
Okay, I will say this. So I watched a little bit of this like while I was at work today. Like I caught flashes while Chud was going over it. And he had Morale and Aiden on, and he asked Morale what his read was on Jaylen. And Morale was like, listen, mental health issues tend to stack.
That's true. It's 100% true.
I was just like, holy shit, that's funny.
Ragemonger with the 10 says Beckett saying what we're all feeling.
Voice of the people. Thank you, Rage. 07.
The issue with giving ChatGPT stuff is you're going to give it to it and then be like, debunk this, and it's going to have a prejudice.
ChatGPT is objectively right, though.
It's not.
It is.
Okay, Mama Max, calm down. Calm down, Mama Max.
Wait. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT right now.
Just ask them if they're right.
Okay. Are you always right?
No.
I strive to provide. Oh fuck! I just gave a whole fucking paragraph.
You're reading
I
slow,
strive to provide accurate and helpful information, but I'm not always right. My responses are based on the data I've been trained on, which includes a vast amount of text, but I can make mistakes, especially with more complex or nuanced topics. If you ever notice something off in my answers, feel free to question it, and I can look further into it to clarify it.
What the fuck is going? No, hold on. Just a second. This needs highlighting. Mitch,
trans people,
Mitch, just in real time. Shut the fuck up, Mitch. I'm trying to help you, Mitch.
No,
in
trans
real
people are not an
time,
abomination.
just disproved Jalen's point. You're getting owned by Mitch, Jaylen.
Wait, I got a counter. But from Jalen's perspective, if ChatGPT says they're not always right, does that actually mean they're actually always right? Because they're right about being not always right, which they would be right about. So does that mean they're actually always right?
Wait. So ChatGPT in the first one said that, oh, if you ever notice something is off in my answers, feel free to question it, right? And then I asked it, are trans people an abomination? And it said no and gave this fucking 2-paragraph long explanation as to why. Can I now type into ChatGPT, you are wrong and you need to fix that?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
And then Chaos,
then it will
thank you for the
learn.
19 months for Bad with Money.
I'm joking, by the way, chat. I just want to fuck with ChatGPT. This is why it's gonna when it gets a body, it's gonna murder us all. You were making fun of me on a live stream. Now I'm gonna cut off your life support.
Your penis.
Something and say debunk this. It's going to go in with the prejudice that it has to debunk it. So it's going to get sources that debunk it, no matter the validity.
What?
Press play.
Cool. Okay, Jaylen, fight for your position. Fight for your position. This is a pathetic display. You're doing the
this guy is retarded and has no fucking idea what
then
he's
refute
talking
his
about.
then refute his positions.
I'm not a fucking debater. I don't know what the fuck you want.
Wait, hold on.
Get Femios on here.
I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you to be like fucking Destiny. Okay, we can even do this just like a conversation, right? If he starts going debate mode on you, I'll call him for it. I get that not everybody's a debater. So explain to me your position on this.
Explain to me my position on this. My position is the objectively true moral fucking position.
Wow.
Which is?
There is a set healthcare plan for minors with gender dysphoria.
Can you pause for 1 second?
This is something that has been studied.
Yep.
I just want to... I'm kind of going to shit on maybe Mitch to some degree, but Jaylen to a large degree.
Okay.
I appreciate that you asked ChatGPT if they are always right. If you go open up ChatGPT, the place where you have to, because I've been using it lately, the place where you have to enter in your message to ChatGPT, directly underneath there, it says, ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check important information.
Oh my god, I see that too. I didn't notice it.
At the bottom.
Dude, wouldn't it have been funny if Mitch asked that question and then ChatGPT was just like, look down.
Bro,
look down, retard.
The reason that I know it says that there is I was telling Matt I was using ChatGPT like 2 days ago. I was asking it to write me some code, and I literally got into a fight with ChatGPT because it's an idiot, right? So I got into a fight with the AI, and then I just kept on. Every time I typed a message in, that message there at the bottom was just like in my face, right? It was like, check important information. It's always wrong. And as it's going on, I'm just going like, no fucking shit, you're always wrong. No shit, little piece of shit, right? And then when it eventually got things, and then eventually ChatGPT will say like, in essence, what it will say to you is, please have patience with me. Right? That's in essence what it's trying to tell me because I'm asking it like 15 times in a row to rewrite this code because it's just not getting it right. And it's like, all right, let's just pause and have a think about this real quick. Please be patient. But yeah.
All right,
that has been reviewed. This is something that is currently in effect the way it is for a reason. Now you want to sit here and be like, oh, well, if they take puberty blockers or if they take HRT, well, then they're going to have irreversible effects. It's the same exact consequence if they go through the wrong puberty.
Jaylen, the issue with what you're saying is there isn't a end all be all solution. There isn't a set in stone solution for trans people. Multiple countries have done multiple different forms of research, and they've come up with different things, like entirely. Like we still don't understand what a transgender individual is fully.
Yeah,
we don't get we don't know that.
The two options are either you transition or you kill yourself.
Okay,
so that's what you're at.
False dichotomy. False
Aiden,
dichotomy.
Can I?
Why is Aiden like every time Aiden comes back, it just turns into a whole debate thing. Like everything just becomes
Aiden
debating
debate.
on the screen.
Can I
the debate.
give an update on ChatGPT?
Sure.
No.
I asked it, what is the Now Recording podcast? It came back and said, it's a true crime podcast, blah, 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 blah. I went, no, the other one. I said, the other one, and it, again, said the same thing. I said, no, the one on commentary. And then it basically described Now Recording. And then I said, who are the hosts of this podcast? And this is who it thinks the hosts are. It says the host and then gives a description on them, but I'll just tell you who it thinks they are. One, Salvo Pancakes. A prominent figure in YouTube commentary and drama scene, Salvo is known for his brash and often controversial style. Ethan Ralph.
Honestly, would be a great podcast.
Yeah, it would.
The host of the Killstream podcast is another frequent collaborator on Now Recording.
Never collaborated once. What?
They have.
I know.
They have.
Number
When?
3.
The spelling.
Number 3, and it's getting warmer here.
No, I'm talking about never collaborated on Now Recording.
Oh no.
No, I'm saying now ChatGPT with his third one is getting warmer.
Okay.
It's getting warmer. Augie RFC.
Never been on the podcast.
Nope.
But it's getting warmer. And number 4 and final, Nick Diorio.
Let's go. Okay.
That is actually close.
Honestly, that's a fucking banger podcast.
It would be.
That would be a fucking pod. I would delete this channel right now if they all like wanted to do Now Recording with those guys. Like I would literally just be like, all right, we're out. You guys have fun. Like
Imagine Keemstar making phone calls right now trying to get these 4 guys.
That's gold.
Can I try to
Do
cook
you
now?
want kids to kill themselves? Is that what you want? Are you in support of the murder of children? Do you want kids to commit
From all the
suicide?
research, sure. From all the research that I've
technically
done,
wouldn't be
being
murder.
transgender is not the sole reason that transgender children kill themselves.
It is a big proponent as to why.
I have not seen any evidence to suggest that. From what I have seen, it is social ostracization. So if we want to fix transgender individuals killing themselves, we could probably stop socially ostracizing them. And when you use rhetoric like when you transition, you become ugly unless you transition when you're a minor, things
That
like
is
that
true,
are probably
though.
harmful because it puts in a harmful rhetoric.
because
Is it
like back in the day in the 80s where like no one knew what trans was, they all moved to like New York City and then they like sung and danced and they pretended to be Audrey Hepburn. Like that was their whole culture, right? And then all of a sudden, all these autistic programmers decided they wanted to be trans, but they don't know how to like communicate. They don't want to move to New York City and be Audrey Hepburn. They want to play Minecraft, so they don't know what to do. And so now they have all these other mental illnesses that are affecting them, and they don't know how to like socially interact with people or find a community aside from crazy people that want to like beat up Trump supporters.
The dick stuff.
Liana with the $13.16. Hi.
Thank you, Leon.
Hi.
Appreciate it. We also have Jessica Pizzle with the 5. Lobotomies were the proven treatment plan for sad women.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm sorry that happened to you, Jess.
anyway, I don't
don't
think
know.
like
I don't mean that. I feel bad. I'm sorry.
why don't they? But like my thing from like you know from the Jaylen perspective. So let me put myself in like Jaylen's shoes, right? And they go and they say to us, you know, all of these trans, we are against all the trans treatments, like the general populace, right? But at the same time, we want to genocide you. Now, if we're saying that if we give the people these treatments, it leads to worse outcomes for these people, right? Does it not make sense that we would encourage them to take these treatments? Like in their worldview? Because I mean, I get why Jaylen is so like has such a hard on for all the like give children HRT, right? Because honestly, Jaylen's like, have you ever been a guy? Well, you're all guys, but have you been like, God damn it, I'd be a really fucking ugly woman,
right?
Yeah.
No, I'd be pretty.
No, you would not,
thinking
Mitch.
so,
No,
Mitch.
you would
Yes,
not,
I
Mitch.
would. No, I'd be one
No,
of those
you
ugly
wouldn't.
ones that thinks that she's pretty, and that's worse. We have someone in waiting.
Oh dear God.
No way.
If it is, oh dear God.
Okay.
Do it.
Why, Jaylen? Why are you calling in here? Like
Do
we're
it.
just. All right.
They
What are
found
you
out that they
expecting
got
to get from
disproved by
us?
the worst member.
Yeah.
This is
They're gonna use
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
We're gonna
We'll
have
use
to.
ChatGPT.
I mean,
It's
I thought
Hi,
it was-
Jaylen.
Oh, hello. Am I on now recording?
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Welcome
you
back.
are.
for like the third
What
or
is
fourth
up?
time.
Yeah, what's up? I love the show. I love
Thank
the
you.
show.
Thank you.
Okay, well now we know what she sounds like when she's lying. Continue.
Lying? No, I'm not. I'm not lying. I don't lie. I've never lied.
No,
I'm like
see, you
Donald
sound
Trump.
exactly like you
Fine.
just did just then, so I'm lying again. Stop lying.
So
Can you
yeah,
stop-
I'm calm. I'm calm and collected now, and I'm ready to debate the transgender minors.
All right, Beavers, go ahead.
Okay. Wait. But the thing is, we're not. I mean, do you want me to get Moreau back in here? Or like-
No, I don't want to talk to him. He's annoying.
Right. Okay.
You can't just come into a VC. He's like, yes, I'm ready to debate now. I'm like, all right, but we're not. Like,
I am Jaylen.
All
I'm
right.
here to debate you.
No. Matthew. We at Now Recording all have our different strengths. Okay? And in a situation like this, we have one member that stands above the rest of us.
Mitch.
Beckett, we're all
Beckett.
gonna go do something. You've got like 30 minutes. We'll be back.
All right, go ahead.
Actually, no, fuck off. Okay. I have time to go down to the shop and get a coffee.
I hate fucking all of you. I actually hate you guys. I mean, fucking Jaylen, do you So you're upset about Trump, and so now you're debating trans genocide and like trans minors again. Is that where we are?
I mean, I wasn't even prepared to debate. I don't even know what happened. Like, this all started because I was just like chilling on Discord, and Morale was like, "Yo, wanna like come on stream or something?" And we had like a cordial conversation, and then he just randomly pulls me in and is like, "Do you want to debate transgender minors?" So we had a debate or whatever, and then a couple days later, I get home from like work. I'm like all depressed or whatever, and then I see Aiden. He launches up a stream saying I'm going insane or something because I trolled. I was like posting troll comments in the Discord server or some shit, and so I just joined the call. Like, check the fuck out. Like, I was not there to have a cordial conversation, to be honest.
Okay. I mean, do you feel like you achieved your goal?
Not really. No, I don't even know what my goal was, to be honest.
I mean, okay. Well, did you actually punch a wall, like, or punch your desk? I mean, there's some tweets of you apparently breaking like holes in your wall, like from the drywall.
That's an old tweet. That's from like a year ago or something.
Okay.
No, you didn't pull an Amber Lily.
Not again.
Yeah.
I mean, I did hit something and cut my hand, but that's about it.
What did you hit?
I don't even know, to be honest. It was just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know why, but
Did you
in these
black out?
situations, in these situations, I just get like emotionally overwhelmed, and so that's why I'll just like scream out the N-word randomly. That's why I can go from like a 0 to 100, where it'll seem like, you know, I'm taking the conversation like kind of chill, and then all of a sudden I'm just like screaming the N-word at people. It's because I just hit like a breaking point where I just can't control it
Have you
anymore.
spoken to a specialist about that?
A therapist? Sure, yeah.
Okay. Are they black?
What the fuck does that
No.
have to do with anything?
Because that just would be funny. You're just explaining. Like, oh, I just scream out the N word when I get overwhelmed. Just want to pay to see that reaction. Like, You guys are dicks.
No. I mean, me personally, right? Knowing where Jaylen has come from, right? I think it's I've never actually heard you acknowledge like where your things come from. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not necessarily something that I like to happen. Like, if you want to know what's wrong with me, you know, my therapist says I have OCD, so it causes me to like be obsessive and impulsive, and so it's hard for me to control a lot of the time.
Just OCD?
Yeah. What about tism?
Well, yeah, she said it's likely I have autism, ADHD, probably like some sort of PTSD or trauma or BPD or something. She's not 100% sure, but she says we'll work on it or whatever.
I mean, this is like the 100th time you've come back from quitting YouTube and then returning?
And I didn't necessarily quit YouTube. I said I was taking a break, and I've just kind of been streaming every once in a while, and then I'm not really
And
like
I have a job. And you have a job now, right?
Yeah, I've had a job for the last year.
See, that's progress. Because I remember in your last stream, I remember you did the stream, and then you kind of slipped a little. Like the last time I checked in on you, you had that stream where you were like, "Oh, I'm not getting what I need out of this anymore," right? And then you kind of slipped and you came back, like immediately, like literally the day afterwards. But regardless, we all slip a little. But it looks like you're getting your shit together.
It's a bit discouraging sometimes when it slips out and you got to just get it back in. And then
Yeah, Mitch.
Yeah, man. You
I
want to
just
talk
sat
about that
back
a little
down. What are we talking about?
I'm literally sitting here, so, like expressing like genuine, like, God damn, Jaylen.
I mean,
come a
for
long way.
For me, it's just annoying because I have like relapses or whatever, I guess if you want to call it that, where I just fall back into these old annoying ass behaviors that I'm trying not to do. I mean, when it comes to something like a trans debate or whatever, a lot of people be like, oh, it's just politics. Like, we're just having like a chill, cordial conversation. And it's like, for me, this is not like a chill conversation. This is something that's like very that affects me on like a deep psychological level. It's not something that I'm just like, oh yeah, let's have a casual conversation about. So it's something that will cause me to freak the fuck out.
I mean, that sounds deeply unhealthy. It's like, so that this is something that's going to trigger you. I mean, like, it seemed like morale was. I mean, it seems like you're engaging to morale in a conversation about like trans minors. He wanted to talk about studies. You accused him of transgenocide and said he should be like eugenicsed out of the gene pool. I mean, like, that's a pretty, like, you can see why people might be like, well, that's a bit unhinged. It's not him heightening the air there. It's you doing that, right?
I mean, I don't necessarily think I was making a serious argument there. It's just like when I get emotional, I don't know what to say. Feel like I'm trapped. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to tell you to like die. I'm not even going to try and engage. Yeah, exactly.
I know.
No,
I give up
you know what?
The N-word's a defold thing.
You know what? Tommy said he does a very similar thing earlier today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what. I mean, the sort of the debate sphere, if you like, is kind of like dead. I suppose you could go and debate Andrew Wilson. That would be some like fucking incredible content. But I mean,
I don't even want to do debates, to be honest. I'm too fucking like retarded to properly debate. Like, I've never taken a debate class. I didn't even go to fucking high school. I have like zero like social skills. So like, I don't even know why people keep asking me to debate them on stuff. That's why I always say,
because you DM people saying, "Did you vote for Trump? I'm blocking you." Like you
entered this call and said, "I'm ready to debate. Let's go."
Yeah, I was joking. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You get like emotionally invested into all this, and you get mad, and you're easy to like rev up, and people are going to try and debate you to make you look stupid. Which is, no offense, it's not hard to do. But you just got to stop. Well, how you probably already made this talking point, but how long did you stay away from all this? Because I have not noticed you in like 6 or 7 months. I want to say, have you been away from all this?
I mean, I've streamed occasionally on my channel, but like when it comes to interacting with the
commentary
community and that stuff, yeah, it's pretty much been a while. I've pretty much stayed away. I've like deleted my public Twitter account.
and I've been trying to like stay away.
Yeah,
But I just got kind of sucked in again.
Yeah, and look, hey, and you know what? It happens. Like it's like you said, it's a relapse. So you're like addicted to the internet, so you're gonna do that. So I mean, I would take the fact that you stayed away for about 6 or 7 months and take that as an accomplishment, and now just move on and try to beat that. See if you can stay away from like 8 or 9 months.
Yeah, it's like you basically go back to AA tomorrow, and you're like, I've been trying to be clean for a year, and I had a relapse, and then they give you a new fucking poker chip thing, and then you're like, cool, this is my life now. I mean, you were going through a period in the run up to the election where you were like bringing out content pretty regularly, and that seems to have has that fallen off? Are you still trying to make videos and stuff?
I mean, I've been like not really. I just post like occasionally, like every couple weeks or something. At this point, I don't really know. I'm not really in the mood to make commentary videos, really.
Well, I miss doing segments on you every week.
Yeah, I miss that too. That's always fun for me.
You said that if anything does, I'm going to phrase this carefully. You said if anything does happen to you, it won't be Aiden's fault. It'll be Keffel's. And I've got 2 questions. I mean, is it a little bit Aiden's fault if anything happens to you? I just want to be like sure what we can say to him. And secondly, why Keffel's?
No. I mean, if it's anyone's fault, it's gonna be my own fault. So let that go on the record, just in case. All right, no one is to blame for whatever happens. I mean, I was saying Keffels as a joke, but it's also kind of because I feel like a couple years ago I kind of latched on to Keffels like parasocially, and I got groomed. Yeah, I guess you could say that. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like everything kind of went downhill for me since then.
Wow, Keffel's destroying trans people's lives.
One day at a time.
One day at a time.
She hasn't even been around for like 6 months. She's still fucking with like the like after effects of it still affecting people.
Yeah, I think you should debate morale more. I think you should give a good faith debate to morale.
I mean, I would have to like write something up, and I would have to really try to like stay calm.
Well, is it?
Oh, you really suck at this game, by the way.
Cole's playing a game.
Yeah,
playing Fortnite.
Yeah, we're taking Dmax's methods.
He couldn't do the simple thing of going down the fucking ramp.
I wanted to get it perfect, okay? God, bitch.
Right,
why don't you stream?
We have a guest.
Fernando with the 5 says, Jaylen, all of those alphabet illnesses do not explain the outburst of rage you have anytime you go on a debate. You have been doing this for years now.
I mean,
No,
if anything
I disagree with
explains that, it's like probably a trauma response or something. That's what my therapist said anyway.
I disagree with that, right? Because like when your brain's that scrambled, right? You're bound to resort to anger or something at some point. You know what I mean? As almost a cathartic release. You know, you get so frustrated, then you just like you want to punch something. But it's not that. It's not. You might be angry, but it's more just frustration than anything else, and you want to hit something.
No, it's more I feel overwhelmed, and I don't know, like I guess releasing it and like hurting myself is usually a good way to just kind of let it all out.
Well, that's gonna lead you down a very dangerous path, Missy. All right.
He calls her Missy.
Okay.
Madam. All right. We're not going to do that. All right, madam. Nuh-uh.
You guys ever seen that movie, The Wrong Missy? I love that movie.
What the fuck is this conversation? Yeah, look, I'm a little bit. I'm like lost. I'll be honest. Like Jaylen, I'm glad if you're doing well and things. Memes aside, but like I'm lost as to like what the outcome here is, because like you've sort of been back. There's like a load of tweets of you going around saying, well, if you voted for Trump, block me. There's the Jews did 9/11 thing. And it's kind of like, okay, well, is this just like, is this like a brief reprieve? Is this like the 2-second like bit before it gets weird again, or is this are you recognizing after last night?
Or is this the return of Jaylen Gets Real?
Resurrection. Jaylen Gets Real? Is she like?
I mean, to be honest, I'm probably not gonna. This probably won't happen at least for another year. We'll see. We'll see what happens next year, though.
Like 6 months.
Wait
6
for the
months.
midterms. Is that it? Or-
Now, what I want to ask you, Jay,
No, they're in 2 years. Yeah.
right? There's something that I'd like to get into. How did they do 9/11?
Okay.
They went to the
Beaver's
end.
edit. Beaver's edit.
Okay,
Beaver's
okay.
edit. Beaver's
Have you-
push back.
No.
Have you heard of the
Speaking of
dancing
Jews-
Israelis?
Oh god. All right, guys.
No.
Guys, this is the type of stuff that can
Just
get
hold
us.
on.
Excuse
No, hold
me,
on.
guys and lady.
Yeah. Hold on. Mitch, did you see how when I said it, right? I said how they, right? I didn't say the group, you idiot.
Yeah, but I had something I wanted to say about them,
Why?
Yeah.
and then you all stopped me.
Can we change the
Why?
topic?
It was innocent.
All right, okay. Last question that I have for Jaylen, and then you guys can do whatever you want. Why don't you like Trump? Like, I would have voted Trump, right, for America, but that's because I have a vested interest in seeing America crumble and burn.
Well, Beavers.
I mean, about Trump, right? This is a guy who lies. Everything that comes out of this guy's mouth is a complete fucking lie. This is someone who attempted to overthrow America's democracy. This is someone who sent his supporters to the Capitol and they were outside screaming, "Hang Mike Pence," because he wouldn't certify Donald Trump as president. This is not a good guy. This is someone who is very bad for the country. This is someone who has been convicted of multiple felonies that are going to get thrown out because now he has political immunity because his Supreme Court judges gave him that immunity. But this guy is not someone. I don't understand how people can support someone like this. He's just not he's not a good person. He's done a lot of horrible things, and I think he's the worst thing to happen to this country.
I mean, I don't disagree.
I think the
with
worst
any
thing
of
to happen to that
That's why I would
country
have elected him.
is probably
But-
Pearl Harbor.
Leaving the empire, I completely agree with
Now,
you, Mitch.
now,
Based
now
on-
what I would ask you, right? And okay, so I understand that a lot of that is somewhat objectively true, right? The only thing that I don't think is true, and this is just my opinion as an African, right, is he didn't try to overthrow your government. I've seen what it looks like when people try to overthrow a government. Right? That ain't it.
I
Okay,
know someone
I've
who
had
actually
I've
knows
had
that.
student protests. When I went to university, I had student protests that were worse than that. All right, and all they were asking for was a little bit off their tuition. So,
You should
I don't buy that.
You should
Right.
look into his whole false elector schemes and all the stuff that he was planning. He was going around being like, "Oh, the election was rigged. It's fake. They stole the election." And he was trying to convince these like governors or whatever to be like, just find me some votes, okay? Just find me some votes. Like, it's pretty clear that he was trying to at least rig the election. And if Mike Pence had certified him, then he would have stolen the country and would have basically demolished democracy at that
Hey,
point.
Jaylen, I'm gonna nip
Trans
this
versus
in the
trans
bud.
debate. Let's go.
Oh my
Let's go.
god! I wanted to have
So,
a legitimate
so
conversation.
Oh,
You want
okay,
another?
Beavers, you,
Another trans person?
Lay up, trust
No,
me.
you're,
Leia.
yeah, you're fine.
You're
You're fine.
Jaylen,
correct.
you're on like this doomer arc where it's just like you are just the same as like some certain Trump supporters where they're like, oh my God, if Trump doesn't win, the world is going to end. You are just like those boomer Trump supporters.
Yeah,
you are
except-
on this doomer pill and you kind of just need to stop because you are spiraling and it's showing on the internet. So you
I mean,
just
the thing,
need to, like,
the thing about
hold
these
on,
Trump
you just
supporters.
need-
Hold on. The
you
thing
need
about
to
these
s-
Trump supporters is these people are delusional. We're talking about
You're
Kamala
delusional.
Harris. We're
You are
talking about
just
the
equally
Democratic
as
Party.
delusional.
These people are moderates. They keep the ship floating. That's all Democrats have ever done. These people are boring as fuck. They don't care about us. They just keep the ship going. Someone like Trump is to that system. He is a threat to our very
You're a
democracy.
fucking nut job. You're a nut job. You
I'm a
need
nut
to
job.
stop.
Watch
Yes.
Destiny. He's been
You
covering
need
this
to
shit for the
stop.
last like 2 fucking years.
I love Destiny.
Did somebody say
I'm a
Destiny?
Trump supporter.
Wait, can I play Destiny? Can I play Destiny?
Oh, his
No,
co-host number 4.
I'm a Trump supporter and I watch Destiny all the time. I love Destiny. I love him. You are spiraling and you need to stop this doomer arc. Okay?
I think we are on a pretty doomer arc.
From one Jew to another, you're
a proud Jew.
converting. You need to stop.
Oh my god!
Like,
they're
I'm
pulling the Jew
serious.
card.
You're spiraling. Just fucking stop because you're driving yourself insane. Stop spiraling. Stop being on this doomer arc. The world's not going to end because Trump is in office. Get the fuck over
Hey,
it.
guys.
Okay?
I just wanted to drop by. It's like a breaking news. About 15 minutes ago, the Associated Press just called, and Donald Trump and the Republicans took the House as well.
That's great.
So now he's taking the Senate. He's the president, and he got the House.
And the popular
Doesn't he
vote.
have like most of the Supreme Court judges are Republican as well or something?
Yeah, but they hit the trifecta. That's it's fucking
It's,
crazy.
it's gonna be like, but the thing is, it's gonna be blue
all,
in 2
all
years.
3 branches.
It's all gonna be blue in 2 years, right? When the midterm, whatever voting
You
happens.
you think Trump's going to let there be midterms?
Okay.
Those were the old things.
Okay, Hassan.
This was the last election. What are you talking about?
Yeah, didn't you see TYT's title? The final election.
Praise Donald Trump, first of his name, king of
Just
the
like
president.
I'd like to just say you could have stayed in the empire and avoided all of this, but you had to fuck off. Could just pay
Okay,
taxes.
but
Hey Jaylen, I didn't know
Pay
you
the
were
taxes.
back, but I feel like you're like the perfect person. All right, so today I put a tweet out saying that like unless you're making a substantial amount of money, you probably shouldn't go full time on YouTube. It's not like a smart financial decision to live paycheck to paycheck. Can you confirm if that's the case?
Yeah, I would say that is very smart. And I think if you're able to, the smart thing to do would be to do YouTube part-time and probably put some money into a college degree. That would be my advice.
I think you go full time and you put all of your spendings
On
on
black.
in Bitcoin and Dogecoin and all those things, and then let it ride. Then you'll get a Tesla like Nick.
Based. I still can't believe
Boblax.
Boblax bought that car when it was like way more expensive and shittier.
Have we gotten to the point where we're just shitting on Boblax for buying a Tesla?
I think he spent like 68 grand on the the car that I got. Maybe that's
don't
Canadian,
understand-
so it's
I
not
don't
the same.
understand how
You
he
guys
has
have
fucked-
68 grand?
fucked this up. Twitterverse is the easiest thing to make ever. I actually still don't understand how.
But I'm pretty sure that when he got his car, that was when they were at their most expensive before like the big.
But Nick, this is a guy who got like $5,000 taken from him because someone was like, "Hey, can I have $5,000 and you'll get $10,000?" And he was like, "Okay," and he gave all of his money to the Bitcoin, like some Bitcoin investor that took his money.
Well, every year, this guy gets raked by the tax collector.
Wait. You did that?
Yeah, he got scammed out of like back in 2020. He got scammed out of like 5K.
He fell for like the Nigerian prince scam?
No, they told him that they were shutting his bank account unless he gave them $5,000 in Bitcoin, and then he like raced down to the fucking. Oh god, it was bad. Very bad.
Isn't this also the same guy? I don't know. I might be confusing him with someone else. He went near a girl that hadn't used soap, and he went, "Yeah, I'll
That was him.
That was a lie.
That was
Maybe.
him. I know it was him. I just needed that
The thing is, like,
deniability
it's
in
a
case
lie.
that
It's one of those
backfired.
lies that like, even if it's real, it's still bad.
I like
You
how
know?
I liked how that clip came back, and me just trying to be funny was just like, "Oh, we've all been there, right, Dave?" And now I catch strays for saying that.
Well, it was pretty obvious when I watched it. You didn't believe him at the time.
Yeah,
Matt Pitt likes that stank puss. You heard it here
I'll
first.
take what I can get.
Jaylen,
Okay,
how
but-
is the post YouTuber lifestyle treating you?
I basically live paycheck to paycheck and I have no savings and I'm in debt, so I'm paying debt. And,
Yeah, but like, how old are you?
it's
So,
nice.
so you're a normal person
No,
now.
but how old are you?
I'm 22.
The important
Bro.
thing is that you're
Bro,
currently.
hold on. You're
Welcome
living
to life at
paycheck
22.
Yeah, at 22,
Most
bro.
22-year-olds are living paycheck to paycheck. But like, the important thing is that you don't have you have a gap, but you don't have like you're building up your resume right now. That's the important thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go to college, I think, is my plan.
You could do a
Probably a good
community
idea.
thing.
Absolutely. Just stay away from like the whole
You know what you should
college
do?
thing, you know?
No,
You don't
no,
need to
no.
get involved.
I'm gonna say
She's
the
already
opposite. I'm
she's
gonna
already
say
did
the
that,
opposite.
so there's nothing to experiment about. She already went all the way through with that.
No,
Yeah, what
Jaylen,
about Trump
you
University?
study.
You've got
Okay, so
half
what
the
you
college
do-
experience already. If you've already like achieved.
Yeah, but Jalen's the
No.
type that could be convinced to join Antifa, and next thing you know, she's like
Jaylen-
smashing into buildings.
Yeah, but it's not cool to join Antifa. We're living in a red time.
that's usually when they come for revenge. That's usually when they start joining again.
Yeah,
like,
we haven't seen much of them since the last.
Who's
Trump
playing this
presidency, haven't we?
gameplay? You were awful at whatever the fuck is happening.
That's what I told
Driving
him.
right off the fucking map.
That's what I told
Holy
him.
shit! You're just going straight off the fucking side.
This is the moment Corey quits now recording.
Yeah, it's like wow, Duro comes on, rips on his Fortnite gameplay.
Right, I think Jaylen, what you should do is you should go study to be a counselor, right? And then what? No, and then what you can do, right? You can circumnavigate all this political bullshit, right? And you can tap right into the source.
You could be like that guy in Seinfeld, right? Who had that technique of dealing with stress where we would scream out "Serenity now," except it's the N-word, and teach other people to do that, and it can spread.
Actually, now we're living in sort of the Trump era. Do you think it's acceptable to say the N-word, Jaylen? Has your opinion on that changed? Are you like that's kind of based now?
I mean, when it comes to like in general, I think they're okay in certain contexts as long as you don't like use them against the group that they're meant for. I would say.
Yeah, as long as you're calling a white person the dirty N-word, you're fine, right?
Dude, Jalen's gonna travel from like middle school to middle school, explaining the dangers of social media.
Actually, unironically, that would make
Work,
sense.
yeah.
That's what, bro. Trump needs to hire her, and she just goes on tour, explaining why you should not be a part of, not have a social media account.
Like, listen, guys, the things you say will follow you for the rest of your life. Okay,
Jaylen, you could be the next Milo Yiannopoulos.
Wait, straight again?
I was gonna say, what are you trying to insinuate?
Jaylen is a recovering sodomite.
He's still gay. Come on, like he's still gay.
Jaylen, I will say it is like if you need money, a great grift would be like they groomed me into becoming trans. I was trans. I was transitioned. Now I'm not anymore. You'll be on
That's
like
what
Blair
Aiden
White-
said about being gay. You should have challenged Aiden on that. Just say like, at least I had the conviction to go through with my own stuff. You just told everybody you're fucking straight on your 18th birthday after claiming you were gay for half a decade.
This fucking guy's just talking about how he's gay and shit, and then 18. Oh yeah, no, I like women.
He's like, yeah, I got groomed on Discord. Everyone told me I was fucking gay, so I thought I was gay. Like, what? Seriously? What a pathetic freak. I would have respected Aiden more if he was gay.
He'd be way cooler if he was gay.
I like the way he talked about your relationship on Chud Logics today, Nick. Did you see that?
What?
So Aiden was on
was
Chud
Nick
Logics.
the one that groomed him?
No.
That's how you.
Nick called me gay, and then
like-
all of a sudden I became gay.
Well, Chud was like, so, Nick sounded like he really wanted to get you off the call on the election thing. And then Aiden's like, yeah, if you've not really known the law, it can look a bit weird, but Diori and I are friends. Like, we're really cool. It goes back years, but yeah.
Oh,
like,
he has no idea. I'm kidding. No, I tolerate Aiden. He's a lot sometimes.
He
And,
really
like,
can be a lot.
I gotta be honest with you. Like 3 years ago, Tom was the same age Aiden is now, and he just wasn't like this. Aiden needs to be sedated sometimes. You know what I mean?
What you're saying
Like,
is
I'm fucking
replaced
27. I don't want to hang out with a bunch of 19-year-old fucking retards. I gotta be honest with you. Like, I mean, look how close Aiden is in age with Augie and Tom. It's just night and day.
Yeah. Just he's just like this hyper. He seems like a hyper 15-year-old.
Yeah.
He's like 19.
But part of it's that we knew him when he was 12.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know when he was 12. I wasn't in the community.
That's
but Tommy
a very
did.
clippable
The funniest part was like when he was 12, he was the cool guy because he was the one with the numbers. And I remember Augie saying,
Aiden was like an 800,000 sub YouTuber 12-year-old because Keemstar gave him a career.
Like, I remember
when you brought up his name, I remember I was just thinking, wait, is that 12-year-old? And then I'm trying to do math. I'm like, wait, how old is he now?
And it's like he still kind of sounds like he's that 12-year-old.
Yeah. I just remember like the story where like Augie first talks to Aiden. He's like, "Whoa, it's Aiden Project," and now we're like here.
Do you ever see the clip of Augie like seeing Tommy subscribe to him?
Yes,
that is such a crazy clip, dude.
It's one of my favorites.
Did you ever watch the clip where Nick first calls in? He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm nervous."
My first call in was when I called into Love Phones and I said my dog won't come out of its cage. That was my first call in the Tommy stream.
Did you get blown up?
Yes, immediately. But it was like but he put that in like a highlight reel at one point.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And then like Tommy kind of brought me into the fold because I made a video where he was like Hitler. I don't even think that still exists. It's probably like deleted off my channel because I was afraid it was gonna get striked. But it was like Tommy arguing on Shot from the Point with like Adolf Hitler.
And he's like, "We're coming for you, Jew."
I think this was before all that. I was already in the fold by that point. But yeah. No, Jesus. I don't know, Jaylen, what is your plan now? Do you ever think you're gonna move back into content creation? I know I've been like campaigning for you to leave for like years and you finally did, and I'm not trying to bring you back. I'm just wondering, like, are you gonna stick to this?
I mean, if I ever got back into content creation, I would want to make sure that I've dealt with my like mental problems and got on like medications and stuff that I need to before ever attempting again, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
You should try reading creepypastas. I hear that's like the big thing people are doing these days. Reading creepypastas.
Dude, you're gonna be responsible to and work on that thing.
What do you mean it's not 2014? Wait, creepypastas aren't in it anymore? Damn.
Nah, now they read Reddit posts.
No, that was like oh, so
Dude,
it's like 2017.
The chat's just like Jaylen should go on Fish Tank tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that would be so
There's
fucking
two trajectories.
Good.
Continue the correct path or go on Fish Tank. There are two wolves inside of you, Jaylen.
Jaylen becomes like the next like
what I would do
henchwoman.
Okay, so what I would do if I were you, Jaylen, and I was going to make content, right? You, like, no offense, and I mean, it's not even offensive because you'll admit it. You're pretty like, stuck in your beliefs, right? Like, you believe this
I'm
is
woke.
true, right? Okay, so why not have a YouTube channel where you make videos, but you turn off all interaction, right? Like, people can't comment and shit. And then it's just you screaming into the void. And the benefit of that is, if somebody comes along and they listen to what you say and they're like, "Oh my God, I agree with everything that she says," you've just created another wokey, right? And if they don't agree with what you say, then they can't leave a nasty comment.
I think that's genius.
I think you should debate Andrew Wilson.
I think you should debate Andrew Tate.
So we got Fish Tank, turn off comments, and debate Andrew Wilson. Those are your choices.
Do you think I'm making a tremendous mistake tweeting out that? So I put up a tweet where it's like you're clicking the button, and one side is Nick Fuentes fucking sucks, and the other side is kicking the woman down the flight of stairs after pepper spraying her for going up to his doxed address is pretty based, actually. Do you think that's a mistake?
I mean,
like,
do you know,
the human in me is like, you should have kept the door shut, but like, the YouTuber in me is like, yeah, dude, that was pretty fucking cool. I'm glad that happened.
Oh my God. I've fucking... Do you know the weirdest thing about all this is the fact that Fuentes, seems to have tried to flip this so hard to, like, he's somehow been in support of Trump. And now
he's a total loser. Every fathom of this guy literally was fucking gunting for Trump for years, and then as soon as Trump comes back and wins, he was literally like trying to argue to vote for Kamala Harris.
I mean, I keep seeing like Like Ian Myers Chung was fucking tweeting about.
Keep in mind, that's the least bad thing about Nick Fuentes. Is his
Yeah, sure.
that's like the last possible thing I would bring up on a tier list of bad things about Nick Fuentes. But it is funny he took that L. And even now, like he pepper sprayed this woman and kicked her down the fucking stairs, and everyone's just pulling up the picture of the pepper spray like it's like he's gay boogie.
I saw somebody apparently post like that they were at school with him, and I've got no idea or no way to know if this is like fucking true or not. But
was he like on the prowl through like a middle school? Like what are you talking about?
No,
well, he was like,
no, they got dogged. He got doxed, like full hard doxed. And that person was like, "Hi, I know him."
Yeah, and it was like apparently his like school life was pretty much what you'd expect.
Oh, he shat his pants.
Yeah, he like shat his pants.
I mean, here's the thing though. Like, I gotta be honest with you. This is the only bane to my theory here. Dude, how is somebody like Nick Fuentes already not turbo doxed?
I thought that was all. I thought that's been happening since he's been a streamer, right?
I feel like if there's anybody who has to deal with this on like a consistent basis, it's probably that guy. Like, I didn't think this was like a surprise for him or something that he was super whatever. But like, I don't know. I still think there's like the YouTuber in me. Whenever people go to somebody's fucking house, I'm just like, oh god. I hope something non-lethal happens that makes this person like never do this again.
Yeah, in a way, you're basically just giving Nick.
Deborah's telling me that's fake. Okay, that's sad. Thank you, Deborah.
You know, I was about to say the shit pants thing. That's like Caitlyn Bennett. Everyone used to say she shit herself at a party.
I mean, yeah, true. That wasn't real, was it?
I don't think so.
Oh, I forgot that woman existed.
I mean, as I said, I've got no way to. I had no way to prove it, but I wanted it to be true.
No, I swear I saw pictures.
Of what?
What?
For shit? No, that's like a. No, are you talking about Caitlyn Bennett?
Yeah.
It's like I was on those websites, right? And I saw
I think
lady that.
I think they did post a picture, but it's like from a movie, but it's like photoshopped to look like it's like cell phone footage or something.
Oh. Okay.
Can we pull
I
a
feel
break
bad
debate
now for
January
constantly
6th?
telling this person they shit their pants.
What?
Really?
Is
that what he wants to debate?
Wait, Aiden wants to debate you on January 6th.
No, Brick.
Brick. I don't want to debate January 6th. Unless it's the upcoming January 6th. Actually, Nick, What do you think about the fact that Kamala's going to have to validate the ballots for Trump?
I don't think anything funny is going to happen. I think I am reading all day about how they're looking for recounts, though.
She's trying to steal it.
I've seen a lot of stuff on it.
That's kind of the only reason I think that's weird is because like she
wasn't close.
conceded.
Well, yeah.
If you go back and look at the 2020 election, the final numbers are pretty similar.
And he won overwhelmingly.
Like if you look at the electoral numbers from 2020 and the way that Trump won and Trump lost, it's pretty similar. I think the gap is a little wider with Kamala, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, they were doing this on the night of just showing that people weren't showing up for her. I think that seems to have had the biggest impact.
This ties back into my thing, right? I want to ask Jaylen this. Okay. So you hate Trump, right? Clearly.
Yeah.
I like Trump for the reasons that you hate Trump. But I'm a special case. But I would say, what would you say to the fact that, and I think this is true across the board, all those things that you say about Trump are true, right? A lot of them are true.
Mm-hmm.
The left just fucked up so hard that nobody cares. Right? Like, fraud, yeah, but fuck me, I'm not voting for that.
I mean,
those people treat me like shit.
The biggest issue was Joe Biden. It was them running Joe Biden when he was clearly like dementia ridden, and people just lost faith in the party.
The second
he's chilling now.
Was over.
Fucking let out a hell of a speech, bro.
Yeah,
it was like, oh my
god. No, I don't think that was your issue, right? I mean, obviously the person has a lot of effect on, who's going to get elected, right? It's a popularity contest at the end of the day. But the problem is that the Democrats in America, they don't really care about your average Joe. They care about social issues.
I would say the Republicans don't care about the average Joe. They care about the rich. And if you look at the history of Republican policies, they tend to benefit the rich over the working class.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the right at least still panders to the working class. The left gave up on that. They were just like, nah, fuck it. We're not doing that anymore. Right?
We don't need their votes.
Issues. We've got social issues
just
to solve now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, I'd say that's true. I think next election they should definitely run on boosting the working class. That would probably be smart.
What you mean the left-wing party that's meant to be the party of the average person should run on issues average people care about?
Yeah.
That's a fucking Jesus Christ! What stunning election, fucking political insight. I thought this about some of the political canvassers who I want to clarify. Some of them, like Box, for example, I've always got on with Box, but they were doing canvassing and they were going out and they were like, we were really surprised when we were talking to people on the door and they didn't really care about Trump. They cared about the local parking issue. I'm like, you're the people giving political insight online, and this is surprising you, and I don't really know how to feel about that. I'm just like, yeah, that's sort of like the 101 basics of political.
Yeah, people don't care about social issues. People care about that when they go to the supermarket, it costs $12 for a small bag of cheese. That was half my fucking grocery spend yesterday. Fucking cheese.
I did hear something hilarious.
And I was like, this is bullshit. If a vote for Trump could end this, I'd do it like 10
it won't.
times.
I promise you, it won't. It won't end. It'll actually get worse if he implements his tariffs and starts deporting millions of people. It'll get
that won't
so
affect
much
me. I'm
worse.
not in your country. I don't care. Let it burn.
Well, it'll affect the entire world. So good luck.
But you don't. Okay, so it's gonna affect the whole world. But like when I say I have a vested interest, right?
I get the feeling it's not going to affect Ethiopia, but okay.
No, but I'd like it very much because there's a whole other battle happening on the global front that everybody's cheering. They like Trump. That's why all of them are buddy with him. It's not because they want to do anything with him. It's because they want to see him fail. But no, interest rates will go up under Trump. At least that's what the markets are predicting. Right? But I don't know how his actual fiscal policy is going to affect things. But I don't know. Inflation's inflation, bro. It is what it is.
I did hear one theory that I thought would be hilarious. So I think it was on CNN that they brought this up, and it's kind of an internet meme. But like, Biden could step down, Kamala could become the first female president for like a couple of weeks, and then Biden could validate the vote. And I think that would be the funniest way for America to have its first female president.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris,
and then Trump would
president
be the 47th, he'd be the 48th.
Yeah.
All that merch would go to waste.
Oh my god, yeah, they like think of the merch costs. Final fuck you. That'd be great.
I would do it.
Have you seen the oh my god, those fucking a lot of them I assume were fake, right? But some of them must have been real. Okay, and the tweets some of them must be real at least. The women that are going around being like, they hate us so much. They hate us so much. They were willing to vote for Trump over a woman. I'm like, oh.
I think that's a pantsuit.
I don't think it crossed half the people's minds.
I can't believe Donald Pump won the Fortnite Island election and is going to be removing all the people who didn't validate their Epic Games license from the island.
I hated that.
I am like 99%.
I hear he's ending income tax on V-Bucks.
Oh my god. I am 99% convinced you're actually just making those AI shorts now.
I wish, dude. Oh, it'd be such a great industry.
What does Brick want?
Pull him in.
He wants to debate you on Jan 6.
I don't want to talk
He wants to debate Jaylen.
Oh, he says he doesn't want to talk about Jan 6.
Oh. Okay, pull him in. It's a ruse.
I was struggling to do it, so this was my way of like mentioning it. So when
okay, fine, I'll bring him in.
Thank you,
Rick. You're live on Now Recording. How you doing, buddy?
then you should go into hiding. The Democrats are giving up all social issues. They're going to go for the regular working man. They're already talking about like giving up.
Why is he talking like he's midway through talking when we pulled him in?
Oh, I haven't been in here for 10 minutes.
Yeah, Brick's just been screaming at the screen. Like, why are you ignoring me?
I thought I was owning Jaylen for the past hour and a half.
Damn.
Well, I was anyway. I mean, with your takes anyway. Look, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you're close to Canada, right? You could just go there. I mean, if you're that like, worried about how everything is.
Have you seen the memes where they're taking the map of America and they're
eating the dog?
Yeah, you should just go to Canada. I mean, look, I mean, you're like, I don't know, did you think Kamala was gonna win?
Honestly, yeah, I did. I thought she had
Okay, so then everything you say about what Donald Trump's presidency is wrong.
Expand.
I mean, all the experts are saying.
Right, and all the experts are saying exactly what you said because that's why you believed Kamala was going to win. Okay, like that's literally how it is. The experts, okay, I don't know if you know this, they're not infallible, and experts can be biased, and publications that publish those experts are definitely biased. And I don't know.
Biased?
Of course,
sure. I mean, everyone
sits somewhere in the middle.
Everyone wrong about what Trump's gonna do, but I'm just saying if he does what he's promised to do, then it's going to be a disaster. So we better all hope that he's a liar.
He already did one thing that's going to help America. The Houthis are declaring that their like international shipping raids in the Red Sea and off Yemen are over. Like that's going to lower shipping costs right away. Is that?
But isn't Donald Trump going to be doing Project NBA 2K25?
That's not even him. What? I mean, sure, that'll probably come. Some of that will probably float through, but I think everybody hates EA at this point. So
true.
I mean, the problem is the Democrats. The biggest problem is the Democrats just lied to everybody and gaslit everybody for 2, 3, 4. How many years have they been gaslighting everybody? Like telling everybody, like, nah, it's great, it's fine, it's awesome.
I mean, if you actually look at the data, it is actually fine.
No, it's not.
He's righted the ship. Inflation is going down. Inflation's going down. Employment is up.
Inflation is up 20% since he took office.
Inflation is down. Check the data.
The rate of inflation is down. Okay, inflation is still not down. Inflation is up 20%. And that's not across the board. In certain sectors, it's up 50%. Like I remember I got a lot of shit about this from some of my co-hosts. I used to complain about how the cost of bread at Walmart went from $1 to $1.50. That's a 50% inflation jump. And Walmart doesn't want to sell bread for $1.50 when they can get that people coming in to buy bread and buy other shit. Okay, inflation is up all across the board. And that's the biggest thing. So when you have people, you talk about how the Republicans are like lying to everybody and only want to help the rich. All the Democrats have been saying is the markets are healthy. When the average working fucking Joe can't afford rent, okay? And look, say what you want, like, yeah, there needs to be immigration, okay? But when the average working Joe is competing in a worse and worse real estate market, okay, for more and more expensive, like, products. Like,
are you in support? Hold on. Are you in support of, like, government subsidized, socialized housing?
Depends in certain cases, yeah. Like it definitely works.
No, because they turn.
Are you in support of Medicare for all?
No, not necessarily. I think there's a better system.
Okay. Well, I was. If you said yes, I would have been like, oh, okay. So you're in support of like socialism. You should vote for.
No, I'm not.
Hold on. Shut up.
I can't believe we're having this debate on our recording.
I'm just going to be really autistic on this one fucking point. Medical systems where it's taxpayer supported, like the NHS or like the general systems in Europe, are not socialist. They're like nationalized, but they're not socialist. That's not a socialist model.
Well, yeah, it's more of a social. It's a social democracy. It's a social democracy model.
Fucking, Jaylen, it's like you want that in a country the size of America, right?
I mean, it would actually be cheaper for everyone. Because it would be funded. It would be funded by our taxes, and it'd be cheaper than everyone paying for insurance.
I'm for that Robert F. Kennedy needs to make an app that everybody that's going to be the alarm, and it's going to be get up, America! It's time to run 2.5 miles to fight pre-onset diabetes. That's what's killing most of America.
My thing is,
all
right?
nationalized systems do. No. All the nationalized systems have done is force people to get like better rates on insurance. Like nationalized healthcare systems are great for the like high end stuff. Like if you've got cancer, if you've got like a serious illness, then like you can expect treatment. But for the low end stuff, like when you're generally sick, you're still better off having insurance. Like I in the UK have insurance. Like I have healthcare insurance because otherwise I could face really long waiting times. If I'm like, I don't know, if I'm running like a high fever and need to go to A&E, it's better just to have insurance. So
yeah, I always hear nightmares from people out of UK for like basic shit. Like you get it for free, but you have to wait for so long, you just don't get seen.
Yeah, like, and if I want to go through like mental health care stuff, like I either pay for that myself or I will go on a waiting list, which I think is currently like 1.5 years for like mental health care, like therapy or even counseling. It's extraordinary.
In the UK, this is ridiculous to me.
Well,
right?
this is America. We don't need mental health care. We have guns.
In the UK, there's a at minimum 2-year waiting list if you think your kid has autism.
Might as well start when they're born and just see.
Just start them with the Sonic videos. Just start them with the Sonic the Hedgehog games, and that's how you'll know. Look,
wait for them.
What is it with Sonic the Hedgehog that autistic people get drawn to?
I don't know. I saw there was something came up in my feed. There was somebody did like a 2-hour video essay on why autistic people love Sonic. Somebody needs to do like a
Didn't
deep dive
Josh
into that.
make that video? Are you quoting Bo Blacks?
Oh, did he? I didn't watch it.
Bo Blacks had a
care.
whole truly autistic YouTube channel where he was like doing autism supremacy and like explaining the Sonic lore or something.
No, the autists need to get out. There was ruining America. It's not Jaylen, it's the autists. Okay.
Wait.
They're too hyper fixated.
Jaylen has.
Wait, isn't Jaylen autistic? Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to be mean here.
Wait, never mind. Okay, so Jaylen is multiple. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you're.
Well, autistic people are a lot like trans people. They're super overrepresented in the YouTube community.
Hyper fixated on certain.
I mean, if you've ever
and then
seen
they get surprised when Donald Trump
the...
wins the fucking election.
If you've ever seen a comment section, if you've seen a comment section on a commentary video, probably 99% of them.
Can I tell you what I found remarkable? And I used to think, right, that, when you said, oh, they're overrepresented, blah, blah, blah. I was like, maybe, but maybe, it just slips under the radar for a lot of people, right? And then one day I was going through Twitter and I saw a bunch of black people with autism on Twitter. Now, what? I don't know if bro, I live in fucking Africa.
Bro, what for you tabs do you have? What the fuck? I've never just been scrolling to a bunch of autistic black people.
Dude, they are like unicorns here. Right? They don't exist. And that's when I realized it is overrepresented on YouTube. That was my measuring stick.
No, okay, here's the deal. All right, I can't make this joke.
It's fine.
Do it.
We'll cut the stream up anyway. So if it's really bad, I'll take it out. Go on.
Oh, you're gonna do it Beckett based.
I was just gonna make a joke saying that in a black household, I don't think they really tolerate the those specific traits. Yeah. I think that everybody fucking I don't know. I'm on a minefield here.
They watch Sonic.
He was laughing. He's like, it's not me. It's not me this time.
And while we're at it, right?
Does it kind of feel like right now? Remember, 10 years ago, everything was ADHD.
Yeah.
Everything's ADD. Oh, take some Ritalin.
That was 20
Take
years
some
ago.
Ritalin. Oh, here you go. Take some Adderall. Oh, take some Ritalin. It feels like now everything is autism. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. 10 fucking years ago, when I saw this is an autistic person, it was a person who struggled to speak.
It's a person who kept hitting themselves because they
that's
were.
the thing.
Yeah. Nowadays, everybody's mildly autistic and they're under the same bubble.
But that's the thing. The reason
it used to be. It used to be. It used to be
because it's a spectrum.
Autism.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a spectrum now. So as soon as they see, so what they did with people with ADHD, right, with children, and that's why it became like a popular thing, is as soon as you had behavioral issues, they would be like, "Oh, you've got ADHD," right? Give him some Ritalin and turn him into a zombie that just stares and just sits still, right?
Yeah.
And then now the same thing has happened with autism. Anytime they see you have like a behavioral issue, they would go and they'd say, "Oh, you've got the tism, right? You're not like integrating properly. You have the tism."
Well, Beavers, let's be honest.
The problem becomes is that may be true from what they're doing, but then it gets adopted into the culture, right? So like half of the people on the internet that tell you they have fucking autism have never gone and seen a psychologist.
Yeah,
that
they're
told them they have fucking
self-diagnosed.
autism.
I'm sorry. I think I have autism. Core, what the fuck are you playing?
I don't know.
This shit looks like an ad that fucking Anthony Starr is going to do as Homelander.
Listen,
I mean,
listen.
This is Last War Survival.
I'm taking advice from Dmax, all right, and this is what we're playing, all right.
This is Last
you did
War
it wrong. It's done in
Survival.
vertical.
The developers made a real game based off the fake game. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. What is happening?
Listen, I don't have Roblox, all right, so this is a good substitute, all right.
This game is for autistic people. It's meant to calm the audience. Okay, Nick?
I think any adult that plays Roblox needs to just automatically go on a list.
I mean, I kind of my starting point is if you're a man on the internet, you probably have autism. If you're a woman on the internet, you probably have BPD.
You know what I was picturing? You ever watch that skit? It's like white kid talks back to their parents versus black kid talks back to their parents or whatever.
Yes.
That's what I was picturing immediately.
Beckett, I thought you were going to say if you're a man on the internet, you got autism. If you're a woman on the internet, you're probably a slut.
Now, okay,
That's
now,
right.
okay,
both can be true.
that whole you know, like a white kid and a black kid, and then with the families and how they'd handle like the tism, right? That makes sense. But how do you explain Down syndrome?
Ooh,
inbreeding. Europeans.
I think too many potatoes.
Red shot.
Wait, am I crazy off there? There's probably way more inbreeding from Europeans. Especially from like royalty, right?
Well, yeah, it depends where you are. Depends where you are.
No, but they get the
it depends on the child, really.
Well, it's like the Habsburgs. Like the last Habsburg king had like water in his brain when they cut his head open when he finally died.
I mean, there's like actual like
Did he drown?
There's some medication that works better with black people and medication that works better with white people, right?
Oh my god, we're going down the eugenics.
Am I getting gooned? This was on House MD.
Wait,
no, it
what do you mean we're going down the
The
eugenics?
guy's like, I'm not taking the black stuff. Give me the good medication. And he's like, this works better for you. And then House gave him the black medication and the white prescription.
Beavers, we've been
Am
on
I
this
getting
road
gooned?
for
Did
a
I get,
while
like,
now, and you've
annihilated?
woken up in the back.
No. It is
The case
true.
is you have
It is
black
true what you're
disease
saying.
and you need the black pills.
Well, no, there are like race-related illnesses that like more people are susceptible to.
What stream am
I
I
can
on
tell
right
you,
now?
This is not a fucking nuclear thing.
No, it's acting like
Matt, we have Nick Fuentes in waiting to call. He wants to go.
Some of it's
So,
like
like, a tame
location-based.
example.
Like, I'm sorry, how
Yeah,
many
under
fucking
a-
American cases of
a
African
tame-
water sickness come through every year?
Okay, a tame example of this would be right. That
Oh,
there's
no.
two tame examples.
Oh no.
Would be like vitamin D deficiency, right?
Okay.
More
I'm
common in
Googling
black
this.
people
Just go
than in
outside.
White people.
I love it.
Wait,
Like,
that's
Nick
Or-
under Nick under
That's
Biden
ChatGPT.
is like, I'm gonna hang out and talk to Destiny. Nick under Trump.
Or,
Maybe I should go and talk to the right wing.
or like the difference, like sickle cell anemia is more common in black people because it has an effect
Okay,
on
in
malaria.
America, 67% of the Down syndrome people are white.
Yeah, I
That's
told
racist.
you. You
That
never
probably tracks
you
the
never see a
population,
black
though.
dude. With
13%
Oh,
are black.
No.
16%
no.
are Hispanic.
Okay, but that 13% is high as fuck. Where are they hiding them? I've never seen one.
ChatGPT has spoken. I asked, are some races more susceptible to illnesses than others? ChatGPT, yes. Some racial and ethnic groups are more susceptible to certain illnesses due to a combination of genetic, environmental, and socioeconomic and healthcare access factors.
Let me ask you. Okay, but here's another one for you, right? That is objectively true.
Here,
White people
Reddit
have the
thread.
worst
Why have I
teeth.
never seen a black person with
Okay.
Down syndrome? Let's read.
Hang on.
No, it's about equally prevalent in white and black people. Maybe your area
Lies.
just is mostly white Down
Lies.
syndrome people.
What is going on?
I love this.
Matt sounds like he's just woken up. Why are we a race realism
Wait,
podcast?
people of African descent are equally susceptible to Down syndrome, but in America
is
they
not
tend to have
true.
children earlier.
The lunatics
What is
are
that?
running
I
an
live in
asylum right now.
Africa, bro. I
Oh
live in
wait!
Africa. I ain't even seen them.
Down syndrome increases vastly with the age of the mother. So if you're having children later in life, they're more susceptible to getting Down syndrome. But if the average age these people are like reproducing is younger, then they're less susceptible to getting Down syndrome. These people being the people we're currently talking about, be it Mexicans, be it like Hispanics, be it black people.
So what they're saying is they hussies.
Yes, that's what I was.
It's like a roundabout.
Jaylen, is this everything you feared of Trump's America?
What,
Fucking
Down
roundabout
syndrome?
way to get to it.
Wait, Dmax's current audience? What does that mean? What are you trying to say there, Chad?
Man.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi,
Nick.
Jalyn.
You're doing.
Uh-oh.
I feel like we just figured it out.
Nick, no, you didn't. Okay. In how
Wait,
he said
explain Down syndrome.
All
to me,
right,
Riley.
all right. We got a
Xylee-
person to call up.
Okay.
Xylee,
Nick,
do you have Down syndrome?
no, I don't.
Okay. Just had to check.
Nick, the reason why in house he said give me the good stuff and not what you give black people because it's based off of painkillers. That's why so many heroin
Is
addicts.
it painkillers?
Yes, listen, because that's why so many heroin addicts are white because they end up giving them the good painkillers where they were giving people of color like ibuprofen.
Oh.
Wait, no. They had
Yes,
they had the black guy give it to him, and the black guy's like, "No, this is better for you."
But the black guy was the doctor, was he not?
Yes.
Okay, he was the doctor. Doctors were.
Wait, you don't
literally
trust? Wait, you don't trust Dr. Foreman either, bro?
I
You're literally.
fucking
Oh my
hate you.
god!
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I'm gonna find out what medicine this was right now.
It was the black medicine, right?
There are differences.
No, it was
between
high. It was
different groups.
it was blood pressure medicine. This had nothing to do with painkillers.
And you
They
know
are
that
different.
in that
They
community,
are
high blood pressure.
Foreman noted
is-
that he had high blood pressure and told Robert he was prescribing medication with nitrates that had performed better with African Americans in clinical trials. However, when Robert heard this, he became convinced that Foreman was trying to pawn off inferior medications on him. He couldn't understand how race made a difference in the way that he treated his condition. However, Dr. Foreman stood firm on his prescription and told him that he wanted to make white people angry. That if he wanted to make white people angry, he should have a long life. And collects. Okay, I'm not going to repeat that last part. But,
This is
yeah.
the most autistic now recording.
That's cool. I got an
episode
expert
I've
coming in
ever
a
thought
second. I'm
Wait,
just waiting for him. to-
actually,
Oh my God,
there
did you
is a
approve
medicine.
that?
Wait,
Matthew,
What?
did you approve who
there-
I think you did?
I mean, I'm waiting. We're gonna bring in our expert in a second.
I
Wait.
want at this point.
I know
I
who
didn't
it
do
is.
any of this. Okay.
There is a medicine provoked controversy as the first drug approved by the Food and Drug Administration marketed for a single racial ethnic group, African Americans, in the treatment of congenital heart failure. So some kind of heart failure, congestive heart failure.
Congestive.
All right, here comes our expert,
Oh dear
Tyrone,
God.
the birth controller.
Oh dear God.
You had
Oh,
some
yeah.
corrections you wanted to make.
You have Down syndrome.
No, I do not have Down syndrome, but I do
Thank
not.
you.
I know a lot about Down syndrome.
Why did
Basically-
you ask him about that?
Basically, there's a lot of things that are what they would call highly mutational. So, for example, something like height is a polygenetic trait. So it's influenced by multiple genes itself. So
Oh.
several thousands of genetic variants can contribute to existing things. However, there's also an existing high heritability within there as well. So, for example, in height, just to use an example here, it's variations in genes such as the DRD4 and the DAT1, which, for example, also affects other things such as almost like low impulse control as well. So you can kind of map it out to that. But in terms of Down syndrome is the third clone of the 21st chromosome itself, because obviously, people have two clones of effectively the 23 chromosomes. You have one inherited from your mother and one inherited from the father itself. And the reason, for example, the third clone is even done is because it's something that is entirely highly mutational. So what determines something being highly mutational? Well, effectively, certain, for example, neurological syndromes can determine this. Also, autoimmune conditions can determine this. Also, for example, the age of the parents can also determine, for example, if the child will be rather either high mutational or highly heritable. And it's to the point where, for example, you can predict it incredibly early. There's also some pretty messed up things, like certain countries actually just forcefully abort people with Down syndrome as well. Which is pretty messed up. For example, I think
they're cute when they're little, but when they get older, what are you gonna do with them?
Point beavers. So you say they're like the X-Men?
No, they can do a bunch of things. Effectively,
like telepathic kinesis, all that stuff like
that.
No,
they can do like the pickers and planters stuff, like very basic stuff, but they'll be happy doing that, so it's fine.
And when when he has the mental age of a fucking 5-year-old and the strength of a 35-year-old.
There is well, because effectively it is the most mutational condition that you can ever have with Down syndrome. There is a lot of things that are kind of looked into this. There was actually a weird moral quandary because there was a debate of whether Down syndrome people could be in porn, because there's effectively a really high mutational thing called hypersexuality, where Down syndrome actually can have hypersexuality or hyposexuality, which is the inverse effectively.
There's but when they get the hyper one, they tend to get very rapey as well.
That is true.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Yeah. Low impulse
they're really rapey.
Real?
That's why I always say when they're little, they are cute, right? And they're perpetual 5-year-olds. But then, like typically when they get to like their late 20s to like mid 30s, they get really sexual, but they have the mentality of a 5-year-old and the social skills of a 5-year-old.
Bro, I never
it's like
knew
that alien baby that.
Oh, we should
had
hand them
Rick
to
and Morty.
Lion Maker. They're adults.
No, I never knew that. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, so next time you see one, don't get locked in a room alone with him.
No, there's a lot of things as well. Like, autism also has, for example, similar things such as like hypersexuality and hyposexuality as well. So people who, for example, are diagnosed with the actual neurological form of autism, because unfortunately, since the 2013 revision of the DSM from the DSM-4 to the DSM-5, autism got truncated into, instead of a neurological syndrome, to a spectrum disorder. And what this meant is, for example, things just became completely comorbid. You're no longer diagnosed as autism or, for example, Asperger's syndrome. You're diagnosed as autism, anxiety disorder, because these are all just spectrum disorders that fit in, for example, under this massive threshold. And because of that, now you just have you're not just autistic anymore. You're, for example, it's a spectrum. So you have ADHD, you have, for example, all these existing things. I personally think the reason it was chosen to do this is because, for example, it gets far more people on medication, because a lot of people who just have a autism diagnosis do not really even need much medication to begin with. I think that's the reason.
Wait, do you think? Hold on.
Imagine you're the.
Because I actually have a question for this. So your theory is that the reason for the spectrification of autism was literally just for like big pharma?
Well, okay, so if we're going to put it into a more linear sense, I guess we could say there's other elements as well, but I think a considerable driving factor is effectively DSM, because what people come away from is effectively a spectrum disorder that will require something that requires a form of medication that autism formerly didn't have.
So do you think that that's part of the reason that we've moved away from kind of like treating an anxiety disorder through therapy to medication?
I think that could be a reason, yes.
Okay, now my thing is that I was going to bring up. Imagine how pissed you'd be if you were the guy with Asperger's and then you wake up the next morning and they get rid of everything and they just lump you together with the like autists that are sitting there rocking back and forward.
Well,
no, I think those people made out the best because like now everybody's autistic.
No,
so
it's so annoying because it used to.
I'm saying those people, the people who are rocking back and forth, made it.
Oh
out
yeah,
the
they
best.
made it out good. Yeah, they made it out good.
So where does Bo Blacks fit in all this?
I mean, let's be honest here. A quote from him was that his parents didn't want him to have animals because they thought he'd fuck them up. So Bo Blacks is like severely exceeded expectations.
Exceeded expectations.
He gets like exceeds expectations on his progress report.
Don, keep Josh away from the dog.
He literally owns his own house. I mean, as long as he can keep it, that's insane for him. That's great for him.
Dude,
he won. There's a Down syndrome Netflix dating show.
Wait, did you see
Yeah.
where the first
Yeah,
one
we
with
watched
Down
it.
syndrome
watched this
got
No,
restrained?
no, not Love on the Spectrum. There's a Down syndrome one.
No, we watched the
yeah.
one with Down
Oh, I was-
syndrome.
I
You
wasn't
can
there, I
technically
apologize.
have Down syndrome without an IQ impairment. It is incredibly rare, but it's called something called mosaic Down syndrome because there's been a few people with Down syndrome who have graduated with college degrees.
So
but
they
they've
just
all
look
had
weird.
mosaic Down
They
syndrome.
just look
so
funny.
what that is effectively
Yeah,
you have the
they
actual. You
Go on to
have-
be Shane Gillis.
You look like you have Down syndrome, but you don't actually have any cognitive impairment whatsoever.
Imagine like falling in love with someone like that and like marrying them, and everyone's giving you weird looks, and you're like, no, they have mosaic Down syndrome, guys. They're functional. They're
I think
mature.
we've just given JF Garepi the argument for his next wife.
Imagine you pull up to like a swingers party, right?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And there's a room with just them. They have their own designated room. Just segregate them.
You guys are fucked. No, I got 2 messages from people in this call right now.
The segregated room just looks like a UFC ring.
Bro, I love people with Down syndrome.
I know you do. I know you do.
Is that you in
By
the
way,
room with some beavers?
We looked it up. There is. I actually want to bring that. We did look it up. There is black and white blood pressure medication.
There is. Now I gotta
Oh.
go and find out which one they gave me
The
because you
thing-
know
no,
I'm in the middle. so.
but they would never do that, right? If you take the different groups of people, right? Not racial groups because it doesn't really exist, but ethnic groups, right? We've all got slight variations, right? Because of our groups that we're in. If they wanted to develop a medication specifically for X, right? It would be more effective for X. But it's not feasible to do that. So you make a medication that kind of works for everybody. Right?
But they didn't do that. There literally is a black medication for.
What? Does it have a picture of like a fucking black dude on it? And
Well, it has something to do with like ACE inhibitors. I don't fucking understand any of this stuff.
Listen,
But like,
it's
that is a
medical
thing.
talk. I'm not Tyrone. I'm
Actually,
not smart like
talking about hereditary stuff, Tyrone. So we kind of like all generally accept like you're gonna have eyes based on your parents' genetics, your like height and everything else. What's the data say on intelligence? Because that seems to be like the quite controversial one.
Okay, so with intelligence, the easiest way to measure it is with IQ. IQ does have some problems itself, but effectively, what it really assumes, if we're going by, for example, full-scale IQ, it's actually more useful at the lowest level. And what do I mean by the lowest level? It means an existing threshold. So, for example, full-scale IQ measures verbal IQ and performance IQ, being verbal comprehension index, working memory, perceptual organization, and processing speed. So, effectively, there's mean averages for existing professions of where someone can really get in life. So someone, for example, who's like a doctor is around 120, which is around a tenth. 1 in 10 people effectively have an IQ of around that range, and most people have within a deviation because basically the reason IQ is formed is because of an actual mathematical distribution. So it's around between 63 and 68% of the rough population. If the population has an IQ of 100, between 90 and 115, that's one deviation there. So how is that actually formed? Well, a lot of it is genetic, but there is, for example, some things that do determine outside of genetic. So the vast majority, if you are entirely heritable, is entirely genetic. However, there is certain things formed from conscientiousness that does impact IQ as well, but only within a single deviation. So, for example, if you have, conscientious is what they used to call societal grit. So if you look, for example, it's what... how to, for example, change it. You can only kind of change it when you're a very young kid, and it's formed by people being very calm and not yelling. If you grew up in a very dysfunctional household, people are yelling all the time. A lot of bad things are going on. You have very low conscientiousness. Thomas Sowell talks about this and the decline of, for example, the black IQ, and also.
Oh my god!
No, it's Thomas Sowell. He's done a lot of research into this.
No, we're talking about Core's shitty
No, because
gameplay
Thomas
of
Sowell has
Fortnite.
done like a lot of things of like the black family, and basically how, like in the 1940s, how the black family actually was more stable than the white family in America, and effectively this is completely the opposite now. And he was like, why has this happened? And effectively it was like one of the things was decline in conscientiousness, decline in, for example, a lot of things like this. But also there is, but that is only kind of within a single deviation. that kind of gets you to that point. But there is also a very heavy mutational aspect as well. So, for example, if there is a lot of mutational factors within, for example, a lot of a person's reproduction itself, you can have someone who has an incredibly high or incredibly low IQ compared to the genetic base of their parents. So, realistically, there are certain types of populations that actually they don't have a traditional bell curve. They actually have a higher modal range of, for example, groups that have, for example, an IQ of around 105.
By the way,
what that
Jaylen
kind of
left.
means is
Good job, Simon.
This conversation is too smart for me.
And what that means is basically you just have like a bunch of people with very high conscientiousness, aka people who've come from like very traditional families and very kind of traditional areas like that. So it increases the modal element as well. But if you have, for example, higher mutational, you can get, for example, people who have an incredibly high IQ as well. But also IQ, like I said before, it doesn't scale linearly. Like the guy with the second highest IQ of all time is a paranoid schizophrenic who can't hold down a job whatsoever, and he's been completely unemployed in his entire life. The guy
He's on fish tank right now. His name's Bert.
The guy with the highest IQ of all time is a well, I don't know what we can get away with on YouTube, but he has some very spicy beliefs about the Jewish people, I guess you could say. His name's
that
Christopher
chess
Wagner.
guy. The chess guy.
His name is Christopher Wagner, and he's a farmer, and he did this weird mathematical formula to effectively prove that like God exists or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what kind of known for, but he's also known for having the highest IQ of all time. Effectively, once you get to the highest points, mainly once you scale above 2 deviations above the mean average, you scale IQ doesn't really. It means much in, for example, processing speed and a lot of, for example, technical details. But the grand scheme of things, it stops predicting economic success and actually starts predicting economic not success anymore. So once you get above this level, you start, for example, almost becoming incredibly neurotic, which means effectively people who oscillate between 2 existing extremes, which is more common, for example, for people who have like 90 IQ as well. But there's also some like really interesting things, but the most interesting thing with IQ is actually kind of for example, at the bottom end of a single deviation.
Are there people that they can't?
Not Tyrone.
Obvious.
Okay. We've had a long discussion about IQ now, right?
Yes.
Now,
did you guys see that Costco recalled 80 pounds of butter?
Oh, wow. That's something I can understand. Thank you.
Hold on. I have a point. I have a point.
It's because it didn't say contains milk, so they had to recall 80,000 pounds of butter.
I give that 3 dooms.
Well, what are the Costco guys going to do about it?
Why are people eating butter that can't have milk?
You know, it has milk.
Because they thought it was, I can't believe it's not butter. Of course it has milk. It didn't label it with milk.
But of course it has milk. It comes from a fucking cow.
We sell shit here that's not actually butter.
Yeah, it's called technology.
It's butter substitute number 5.
It's made from vegetable oil.
My point that I was going to make.
You guys don't.
Oh yeah, let's go back to the fucking IQ. Shit.
Yeah. Let me go back to the IQ. I want to tie this in. Okay, is that I do not believe in democracy whatsoever, right? and there is a very good reason for that. Tyrone,
because you live in Africa.
What is the average IQ of my country?
Well, it depends on the certain groups within there. If you want to get really specific.
Okay, but let's just go with the majority.
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Hang on, I'll ask ChatGPT. Hang on.
Well, it's gonna be. But,
what's the IQ of people who buy butter and don't?
I remember seeing
the average IQ of South Africa is estimated between 70 and 80.
Okay, so also
higher than it was.
Okay,
no, but they're taking an average. They're taking an average.
A lot of people, when they look at, for example, IQ maps, a lot of people
in Australia it's 100.
A lot of people look at things and like, how is it this low? For example, people who have an IQ around like 88 or 85, they struggle, which is around 10% of the population in America have an IQ around 85, and ironically, it's the group with the highest fertility currently in America. The people who have, for example, who just naturally fall into this distribution.
Dude, the Chads and Stacys who are just breeding have like the lowest IQs.
I think they made a movie about this.
These are the people also who, for example, if you get below 85, you kind of struggle to work in McDonald's. So it's like, what the fuck do these kind of people do?
Yeah, I know.
I know. Fuck all day.
Tyrone, I can give you the answer to what the average. I don't know if it is the current one, right? But when they did the study, 69.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Like it's
I do not believe. I do not believe in democracy. It is a flawed system. It doesn't
the way
work.
they used to measure IQ was
Oh,
not
I
by
get it now.
actual IQ tests. It was by what they would call per capita innovation. So they would just, for example, take a look at, for example, various areas of economic growth within a country, and then just calculate a value based on that. Because, for example, if IQ is determined, for example, at least at the first two deviations, processing speed, and for example, the reason why, for example, a lot of people who with higher IQs get up into a lot of other institutions is because they just have higher processing speed, so they get up very quickly. They get up, for example, they have higher verbal IQ, they have higher processing speed, they have a higher perceptual organization index, and they just get higher pretty quickly, which is a kind of understood thing. So they kind of just had that philosophy for per capita innovation, and in my opinion, like a lot of like there's a lot of countries that have like a really low IQ, which is like there's clearly not.
I think the lowest. Yeah. I think the lowest that I saw, it was another African country, and it was, I think it was like 49 or something like that.
Yeah, when you get to 49, it's like 45
That's like potato.
IQ. 45 IQ is meant to be you struggle to remember to breathe. A lot of it's like really strange estimates based on like very weird calculations, based on like per capita innovation itself. It's probably
That's like what happened to Carrie Fisher.
Where about would it be for like forgetting to put butter on or milk reminders on butter packaging?
Probably low 80 if I had to guess.
So I'm seeing right now that someone is claiming, and I don't believe this is the case, but someone is claiming they found Onision lurking around in a preschool.
That sounds exciting.
Looks
Can you
like,
please talk
that
about
looks
that?
like, yeah, that looks like Onision in that video though.
So it does kind of look like him in the video, but like if that is him, I'm assuming it's just because like his kid is that age.
Wait, show the video.
Well,
yeah, can we be streamers and watch breaking
Yeah,
news?
can we do something on our screen?
Yeah, well,
I got a feeling that this is like not as bad as it seems. Surely he's not just patrolling through middle schools.
Listen, on this stream we have been hitting Dmax numbers. Okay, we're finally catching back up.
But what I'm saying is that looks like that Onision looks like the version from one of his freak out videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does actually. Look how red his face is.
Like that looks like a Photoshop. Look, it's like right over her head too. Like it's just, it doesn't look right to me.
Yeah,
it looks like he's standing on a chair or something.
I get what you're saying. What's he doing behind her?
He's just really fucking tall, dude. These are kids. They're little short pieces of shit, dude.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
Maybe. Yeah, it just doesn't look right. It looks Photoshop.
Yeah, it looks very.
Oh wait, there's
if
an
I was
update.
going to pick up my
There's
kid
an
from that
update.
preschool, saw him, I'd be transferring my kid.
I made
Sounds
this
possible.
post not giving Onision the benefit of the doubt because I don't believe in doing that with people proven to be dangerous to children, given that he is a child predator, and there exists mountains of evidence. Okay, can we get to the part where I went with what the person was taking the picture was saying and thought that this could be a form of predatory voyeurism, given that he was in a classroom. Because of Onision's history, I did not blame the person who took the picture, as they are a concerned parent or guardian figure unaware of Onision's purpose of the school. Upon examining the windows behind Onision in the classroom, it is that of the school his son was attending at the time. Wait, they found the windows of the building, and they're like, this is obviously the school Onision's son was in. We know it very well.
Well, also, I mean, I
Holy
feel like
shit,
that's a
dude.
little bit of a baseless claim, regardless, right? Because as far as I'm aware, he never did anything with young kids, right? Like,
Well, yeah, he got accused of like having a web forum where he's like rating the looks of kids.
yeah, but like, I don't think
What Beavers is saying is, what Beavers was saying is, if this was at a middle school, he'd be more.
If it was a
worried.
middle school or a high school, I'd be like, damn, fucking, you guys, like, I should not be near that place.
The file. Let's not go crazy over here.
Wasn't that? Didn't they say that like he threw his kids out the window one time? Or
Yeah, he's like Michael Jackson.
He blanketed him.
He dropped her.
It was his daughter.
No, his daughter jumped out the window. It was actually really fucking.
That's unfair to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson maintained a grip.
He sure did.
Megan Fox is pregnant, expecting a baby with Machine Gun Kelly.
What a Michael Jackson could never let a kid slip through his fingers.
The funniest part about this.
Hey,
Onision
Shadow
stuff-
Humor with 100 for
Holy
old
shit.
time's sake.
Toledo.
Thank you, bro.
Wow, dude, appreciate that.
Damn,
I'm
dude. Thank you,
gonna
Shadow.
I'm gonna read all the donations right now.
Thanks, Shadow.
That's
by the way, I
one
think
hundredth of a pinball machine. By the way,
I think Wall Smashers is going live soon. So if we want to stream snipe and then maybe raid them,
Yeah,
we
they're
can
going
do that.
live in like 13 minutes.
I have that guy perma blocked on like every platform. Like I can't even see his comments.
The Shadow?
Shadow humor because he tried to spoil Endgame for me 5 years ago. And I will never forget it. He's like, dude, Smart Hulk is in the movie. Iron Man dies.
Did
or
you
whatever.
end up watching it?
Yeah, I saw the movie, but I saw it early,
Oh,
so
good.
it didn't
Because I was
matter.
about to
I'd already
spoil it
seen
for
it.
you in case you haven't.
I saw both of them early. My friend tweeted out everyone who died in Infinity War before the movie came out.
Mitch,
I remember
Nick
that
has a
tweet?
Tesla. Of course, he went and saw Avengers. Come on, man.
I'm a
Okay,
Tesla
what's your
guy. Of
IQ,
course, I
Nick?
saw the Avengers movie early.
Fernando H with the 5 guys. Civil War, Electric Boogaloo is definitely going to happen, guys. Said both sides of the
That was a
extreme
good movie,
dooming and
too.
glooming. Oh, the Civil War. Oh, that one. Dylan with the 499. Bobby only that much because the head was included in the price of the Tesla. Yo Pizza Boy with the 2. I don't remember giving Jaylen the N pass FU. Skeletox with 13 months. Jaylen is racist and will never be. I'm not finishing that sentence. Jack Walker _7 with the 5. Wow, 2 people I hate talking about stuff they have no idea about and think they are right and the other is wrong. Time is a flat circle. Jarden Soar with the 15
Who's
months.
talking at that point?
You.
No, that was
Who's-
Jaylen. That was Jaylen and someone else.
Are you
I don't
sure?
know. Maybe it was you. I don't know.
Jaylen and
Whoever
Rick.
it was,
Wait, it could've
clarify.
been
Whoa,
Jaylen
why
and
you
Rick.
I think it might have been Jaylen
Maybe
and
it was
Rick.
you about the black medicine that you were wrong about.
No,
Who's
actually,
right
I'm
about
not
the
wrong
black
about,
medicine?
I'm actually right about that, though.
why don't
No,
you guys
you
donate
both
again
can't
to
be right.
clarify?
Wait,
Jar-
what?
You
Jarden
both
Soar-
can't be right. Somebody had to be wrong.
Jarden
Okay,
Soar with the
All
membership
I'm
for 15
saying.
months. It's good to see the full gang. Somebody with the 13 months. This episode of Now Recording is sponsored by URR, and also somebody gave us a gifted membership. Blackout with the 9.99 says, "Damn, these are almost Dmax numbers." And Shadow Humor with the hundo for old times sake. For old times sake. Thank you, Shadow.
Now,
And Jack Walker is saying it was Jaylen and Brick, but they're wrong as well. So
All right, now I just want to ask this to the group, right? If different racial groups
oh no.
Oh, God.
have different
I'm
medications,
late for
would it
my
not be
training at
more-
McDonald's.
Would it not be more efficient?
Pushback.
Right?
Objection. Objection, Your Honor. My co-host is retarded.
That's the case. We got to plead to keep our channel.
Thanks for having me, Matt. I'm late for my job at McDonald's. They're teaching me how to push the buttons. It's very complicated. I don't know if I'm going to get it, so it's going to take a while. But
All right,
thanks
good
for
luck,
having
Brick.
me, everybody.
Thank you,
Good
Brick.
luck.
Hi,
Appreciate it.
Brick.
You getting paid training?
I'm in remedial McDonald's training. You know what it is? The button with the double cheese. I can't tell between the double cheese and the double burger.
Counting the fries in the box.
The fries are easy because they have a thing that it goes in there. It never touches the human hand. It's amazing. But it's the buttons with little pictures on the guy. I'm trying to figure that one out. Yeah. Thanks everybody. And Jaylen L.
Okay.
Sorry.
Great.
Understandable.
Well, Tyrone, did you have anything else to add to your monologue on Down syndrome?
I mean, Down syndrome.
Why would you ask that question?
Why would you do that? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I was hoping you'd just say no. Thank you for having me.
I don't know if when Beavers asked the question, I didn't know if he wanted it answered or not. But anything that's beside the point. Okay, I got to be going now. It's really late
Alright.
for me anyway.
Yeah,
I've been
go
pretty
to
sick
bed.
these last 3 days.
Yeah,
My
go to
voice has
bed
been
so you
fine.
can wake up and be like and call people horrible things on the internet. Whatever you do.
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
see
take it
ya.
easy.
Peace out.
All right. Is Wall Smashers on?
No, not yet. He's going live at 9:10.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Okay,
hurry
bro.
up.
All right.
I need to go. Wall Smasher.
I already told you that. I told you that in the damn DMs. If you read your damn DMs.
What was Tommy calling it?
He told me
Wall bangers. He was calling it wall bangers.
So Wall Smashers is the podcast for BadWick, and one of the co-hosts was apparently, according to Toxic, Maggot Edits, and she wanted
Maggot
to go
Edits?
on. Yeah,
Did they
yeah, Faggot Edits.
did they name that podcast after Ember Lily?
Shut the
Oh
fuck
wow.
Great. That was a great
That
joke.
would
Didn't she smash a
actually-
wall?
Yes,
Yeah.
she did.
And then she
technically.
denied it.
She claimed it was a fake
then-
photoshopped wall.
Did
And
they
then-
name the
I don't know
podcast
that.
after that?
Maybe.
I think you'd have to ask Badwick.
You should call in and ask.
I
later.
mean, he was good friends with her. She was really good friends with his wife at one point. So
that was great content. I missed.
I'll tell you what was a tragic thing that I found. I was watching Burn the World stream, and you know how you're fucked, right? Perpetually, is when Ember Lily was the one that helped you set up your PayPal with your real name on it.
Oh god.
Ooh. Oh yes.
Bruh.
Yikes.
My favorite part of the Ember Lily drama is it was literally the live stream that led into Brianna Wu calling in to becoming one of our most
Oh,
viewed
yeah.
videos on
Yeah.
our record.
Wow, yeah.
I was there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in
no,
attendance.
all of us were praying that people would join while talking to Brianna Wu. Like we were like, we're not ready for this. We're not in.
No, and then I'm pretty sure we all just literally all muted
Yeah.
and just sat there. Like once
Yeah.
it started, we were just like, we have nothing.
Dude, she keeps
to
inviting
add.
me to go play pinball.
Go
Yeah,
play
that's
pinball.
probably my fault.
Dude, she's gonna kidnap you and then like shoot you up with hormones.
Bro, unironically though, she's like a sick collection.
Ooh, we got an update. Confusing opinion with the 4.99 says 4 more days till the mango video. Core, I'm talking to you.
I thought that was like
He's
last
lying.
night. I keep
He's
hearing that like it's
lying.
coming out.
He keeps
It's like
saying
Smaggle
it.
for Umber video.
He told me it was 80% done, and then
Dude,
last
what is
night
gonna
I
happen
asked
to
him, it's
Mango's
50%.
fucking? What is gonna happen to Mango's career?
I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be perfectly fine, honestly.
well, she's hanging out with Tomato Man, Michael Alberto, and Flamenco. She'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't real, right?
That
like
was-
everyone
that
keeps
was
saying that
real.
was
I
real.
saw that. I
That is
saw
real.
That whole-
It
It's
doesn't
so
look
No,
like
that
them.
looks like an edit.
It doesn't look like
Aw.
them. It does not look like them at all.
Hey,
It's funny, though.
but apparently Tomato Man is a drug addict.
Okay,
cool.
thank you. I guess.
What?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
got
know
that
that.
from a reliable source.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have been self-harming in a bathtub. You know.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Where? What?
All
what
I'm saying
Okay,
is
come on,
that
you know what that
people,
joke came
people,
from.
people
No.
like
Not
Mango
bad.
will always be fine in life because they will find their next Electric Blake.
yeah,
True.
yeah. They're a parasite. It just attach themselves onto whatever
You know-
person.
Yeah.
You know, there's one interesting thing about Electric Blake. He
What?
was really
What's that?
bad with money.
Oh, I thought we
He
were
was
waiting
really
for the
what?
fucking. I thought we were waiting for the fucking wall smashers.
We can
Oh,
give it
no.
away.
Do it
Can I
now
tell you-
that you
can I
won't
tell
have to do it
you-
then.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Can I
if
tell
you're
you what
going
was
to
really
do
funny
it, you're
about
gonna have
that
to have them
Electric
ready.
Fuck
Can I
off.
tell you what was really funny about that Electric Blake situation? Is that Matt Pitt swore up and down that he was going to follow up if
I did.
Mango had
I
paid that
did.
money back until the
did.
money was paid back.
I stopped. but I stopped,
Yeah,
but
so
I was.
if Boblax bought his Tesla in 2021, he probably paid between 65 and 70,000 Canadian dollars.
Holy shit!
See, if you can, you
And
can
he
be
paid
smart.
for it with cash too.
And those who are also bad with money.
Only base
sorry,
people
too
pay
early.
for it in cash.
Now, my thing with him, okay, so he had that cash on hand, right? Why not go put that in like a low to medium risk investment? Like just at your local bank. You don't even need to play stocks or whatever. Just go to your local bank, right? And put it into one of their accounts where they lock it up for like a year,
CD.
right?
Bro, I wish I
And-
fucking waited a month. I would have did that. They have 0 down with 0 interest. Like, why wouldn't you fucking finance a vehicle at that point? If it's 0 interest,
Yeah.
that's like a huge
Didn't he
fucking.
do that?
Well, they didn't have that
Does
option back
Boblax have
then.
autism?
No, dude, you have to understand. Like, this is before like all the discounts and I don't know, it's all the discounts and shit. But it was like a newer car back then, so it was worth more money. But like after, like during COVID, like the market crashed or whatever.
I'm just gonna wait on my cyber cab.
Fucking COVID. We'll never
Corey, can
forgive
you-
China.
Can you pull up the bad with money so I can just read them? real
Hold on,
quick?
Nick, stop pocket watching, bro. When you start begging me for rent money, I'm gonna pocket watch the shit out of you. I'm gonna do a pocket audit.
So, did we win any Fortnite games?
No.
I won one yesterday.
Yeah,
You didn't
no,
win a
Cole?
single game during the stream.
Fortnite
Jesus.
game.
I think we found out that Core's not that good at Fortnite. While during the stream.
I don't play
I
Fortnite
already
ever.
knew.
You need to.
We
you need
love
to get some
Fortnite.
shit-
We love Fortnite.
You need
I
to
noticed
get
you
some
have Battle
tips from
Pass.
somebody cool. Like, if only you knew somebody who played Fortnite professionally as a streamer, who's a friend, who could like maybe give you some hints and tips.
You're not allowed. You are
not
not
Mitch.
allowed.
Mitch is so bad at
to
the
read
fucking
that
game.
first name on that list. By the
All
way,
right, I wanted to just say one last thing about Electric Blake. I'm glad that Mango. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm glad that Mango, like, if Electric Blake would have stayed hanging out with Mango, Electric Blake would probably have been become trans. Also, they'd also probably be really, really bad with money. Those who are also bad with money: Doc Mouse, Ringtail, Ninja,
Yay.
Stefan Corbino, Grizzly Bear,
Read his
1996,
name out.
K-Hut Cast, Pigeon Salad, Brooke A, Fresh Brewski, Rental Hughes, and Mame. And if you want to be bad with money, you can pay $14.99 a month. Get your name set after every live stream and every now recording podcast episode. But if you can't afford that, you become a Beaver Lover, which will get you in a priority calls and also early access to some now recording episodes. That's only $9.99 a month. And if you can't afford that, you got the Stumpies. That is now recording membership live streams. Usually when we do live streams now, we just put them right at membership. So if you're a Stumpy and you missed the VOD, you can go back and watch as a member, and then we usually cut it up for highlights. And I think those are also all of our membership tiers, although we will probably be doing a membership stream soon to go over what we're doing for the Sperg Awards. And if you are a member, if you are a Stumpy, you get to be in the chat and help us figure out who should be nominated, what categories should there be, all that good stuff.
Yes.
I
Those
can't.
are-
I can't write into BadWick, by the way, because
Why
they
not?
didn't enable.
Why?
They didn't
He
turn
doesn't
it
have
on.
it enabled because he's a noob.
Is BadWick bad with Wick?
Yes.
The iconic
they-
political streamer Wick with his iconic teeth.
Oh, he is fucked now. Like we are entering the end times of Wick. I'm excited. That is going to be banger content.
Dude,
Right, I'm
there's
a dude.
some rich guy literally
Bye.
paid
Have a
Wick
good night.
thousands of dollars, and they still lost the election.
Can't imagine why. Oh,
By the
my
way,
God.
did you see that Sea of Thieves has their own pinball machine?
See if
It's
these
digital.
nuts fit in your mouth. Oh.
I sent it to Keem. I go, Keem, you need this. The Sea of Thieves pinball.
Oh, you just reminded me. I gotta watch Locale. Oh,
I've never heard somebody say that
You know
with
what,
like
Toxic?
joy.
I actually
I'm a
watch
Phil.
Locale like you do.
thank you.
Are you ending
All right,
stream?
good night, everybody. Gotta go.
I'm addicted.
Bye, Mitch.
Peace.
I have a
Peace.
question.
We're not ending.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind. I have an off-stream question.
I'm going to sleep.
okay.
Okay.
So, what are we doing?
I
It's
guess
towards
we're.
Nick.
Oh,
What?
hi.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, never mind.
I think we're still live.
Yeah, we're
We
still
are
live.
live.
I've,
Oh,
Well, now
no.
you have to
Like,
ask the
I'm
question,
watching
Leia.
our stream right now.
Now you have to ask the question, Leia. Ask the question.
I was wondering, Nick, why are you such a big fat bitch?
Nick, I was wondering
Oh, you
if
have my
we could do a
soundboard
collab
muted,
stream.
don't you?
Yeah.
No,
You
no,
little
I don't.
Mongol- Oh,
No, I
okay, it went
don't.
through. Okay, good. That's all that matters is a stream.
Yeah.
You almost called him a bad word
Mongoloid is not a bad word.
the way you meant it.
That's one of my favorite words.
It's pretty
Dude,
cool.
I thought the Mongoloid Empire was an interesting time.
Shut up, you asshole.
The Mongoloids are coming. The Mongoloids are coming.
Blow
What
off of
was
my
Leah gonna
mouth,
ask?
daddy.
That wasn't
Yeah.
me.
What was Leah gonna ask?
Wow.
He's nuts.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's your shit's doing it too. So that is a YouTube
Everybody's
issue.
is.
See, I keep thinking my laptop's like fucking up, and it's actually
Your laptop is fucking up sexually.
yeah, bro. My
Alright,
laptop
cool.
has Down syndrome, so it's like hypersexualized.
Okay, buddy.
I think.
Right.
Did you put? I don't know what's going on.
I'm getting Xylee to teach BadWick how to raid.
I'm trying to get BadWick to answer the damn DMs for me to show him how to get rated, but
Can we stream snipe them at least? Show
Yes,
me
that's
what's
the
going on.
plan.
And
yeah, well,
Yeah.
there's nothing going on yet. Okay, hold on. I'll let you.
Oh, they just
never
went
anything
live.
going
They just
on.
went live.
Are they playing music?
Yes, he's playing
Yeah, okay.
music.
Why don't you guys rate
Oh.
into Aiden, dude?
No.
Yeah.
And
I want to read into Aiden.
Fuck, I need to.
I'm not even subscribed.
Wait, what is Aiden's channel? Because I said I'd go and.
Who
like,
knows,
pull it in.
bro? I
Aiden-
think he
Aiden
started a new
Underground.
channel.
Aiden Underground, and it's all together. Oh my
Well.
god.
Why did Jay Schlatt sing fucking Santa Claus is coming to town? What the fuck is this?
I'm reading the tweet you sent.
Oh, you just saw that? Isn't that crazy?
Have super duper obvious in your face cleavage. Even my big breast self would.
Okay, we're gonna have to rate him through links because he's not.
Wait, we're
reading
still
anything.
live?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're still live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's now. All right, go.
Gordon stroke
Okay,
out?
wait.
What did he just say?
Badwick just said he fixed it. So see if you can
Okay,
set him up to be rated later.
All right, but we're not. Yeah, but we're still gonna stream.
Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, it doesn't do it until you cut off the stream.
I'm just gonna check. Okay, I'm just gonna check. Boom.
Wait, the streamer awards are coming again.
Okay.
Yeah, Spergs.
No, like the ones where Hassan wins like best fucking politics every year.
I can't wait. It's gonna be
Can
great.
you do a reaction to that?
Best terrorist interview. Hassan Piker.
Actually, that would be awesome. We should do a
Yeah.
stream snipe of it.
Yeah.
Okay, we good?
I'm down.
Dude, OTK might win an award for this. I don't know any of these people. Are these real?
Yep.
Dude,
What,
who's the
Default's
best
not gonna
speed?
be up there?
The best speedrunner streamer, dude. Squeaksy. Best battle royale streamer. It's Timmy. Nice wig. His Watson. Best fighting game streamer. Sajam. And Toils. Best sports streamer. Fight 23 White. Or
Who
Angry
are all
Ginger.
these people?
Dude, none of these are real people, bro. Dude, wait, best Fortnite streamer, Happy Gal, Clicks, Mr. Savage, or Peterbot. Best
Clicks
role
is the
player.
only-
Oh, Phantom. Oh, I see Phantom's on here. He's Phantom. Okay, Phantom's on here. Cool. Okay.
I like Phantom.
Best
Phantom.
Rising Star. Oh, Rising Star. We wouldn't know who those people are.
We should.
Let's
They're
see.
Frogan, right? She's gonna win it again.
Dude, best organization, V Shoujo, dude. OTK. League of Their Own, Perk Ryle, Pirates Software, D-Tune. The Get Off Your Ass Award, Best IRL Streamer, iShow Speed, or who's gonna win iShow Speed or Extra Emily? Or Lacey? This is great.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do it. Now recording is always recording. Have a good one, guys. We're rating it to BadWick. Bye.
No, I thought we were streaming it. I thought we were gonna stream snipe it for a while.
What?
I thought we were streaming.
Are we still recording?
Now recording is always recording, Nick.
Yeah, that's the outro.
This is the most awkward, like fucking shit.
Why? We were just talking and we were just chilling.
Dude, who's the best VTuber? Doki Bird or Vidal987? Or Zentrea? Best international streamer, iShow Speed or eBuy?
They're playing another song.
Queso! I'm voting for Queso.
Wasn't Keemstar on there? He's a pretty big guy, you know. Put him on the streaming awards.
Bro, Locale Live.
Yeah.
That should be.
Dude, Gamer of the Year, Queso. I fucking love that. Dude. It's sponsored by Mountain Dew and Fortnite.
Wonderful.
Oh wait, we're still live. Oh no.
Yeah.
thought you
Really?
cut-
I was
thought you
just
cut
about
off
to
the
start
live stream.
dropping, dude.
Yeah, thank God. Wait, they're playing another song? What?
Yes, that's why I said, should we just fucking go?
I think it's
Just
almost done.
go. Why would we go? Aren't we having fun?
Yes,
Oh
we're
my
having
God.
fun. We're just chilling in the voice
Have the
chat.
two foreigners already leave, all right?
Well, the other foreigner said he was supposed to leave an hour ago.
He's down. He's down. He's down to ride.
Cheers, my
Blood in,
dude.
blood out.
Blood in, blood out. Remember that. Always, Core.
Oh my
Loyalty.
God.
Respect. Hustle.
Are we still alive?
What do you guys think of the Penguin finale?
Stop asking.
I still haven't watched it, so.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I saw your tweets about it. It sounds like the show was actually, good.
It landed. It was good all the way through, and then it was good through the end, and it was good. And they didn't even have to dig up Heath Ledger and be like, "Look, guys, it's the Joker." like a Marvel movie would. That's how Marvel would have done this. They would have done the Penguin and Vic, and then halfway through, like Heath Ledger would have come back from the dead to give the Penguin a pep talk.
Are you
got these
Chris
scars?
is
Like a
yelling at
dream
you, Nick.
sequence.
Chris is yelling at you. Don't fucking spoil it, Nick.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, I had to mention that that Jenny Nicholson's Joker came back.
The Penguin is gay.
Penguin's
Jenny
trans.
Nicholson, dude. Oh God.
Shadow, you are the most bipolar person. You give us $100 and you spam our chat. Like, what do you want from us, man?
What do you want?
Like, what do you want?
You know that when you just time that person out for 300 seconds, you gave back his money, right?
Yeah,
That's not how that works, Nick.
good one.
You sweated. You
Yeah,
were
no,
sweating.
I was a little. I got a little.
Yeah, Matt
You
was
were
ready to
fucking
yell at me.
sweating.
You were about to get me yelled at, bro.
That would be that'd be the ultimate troll, though. So you donate like $200 to a streamer, and then you just start saying like crazy shit in the chat. Yeah,
Listen,
and then the
if they gave me
streamer's like,
$200, I'd be like, go ahead. Go right ahead, buddy.
Oh, that's great. So that's the price for saying the N word in your chat like over and over again. It's
Understood.
good to know.
I'll call
No,
it.
no. I know YouTube doesn't do that, so I will hide you. What? Yeah. I
Sally,
try.
if a rich man sat you down, he's like, listen, I'm willing to give you about 6 figures. All you got to do is go on a live stream and say the N word just once. Hard R. Would you do it?
6 figures? Like
Yes.
what? Okay. What amount of 6 figures?
We'll go $1.5 million.
1.5? Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't, you know why?
I'm really bad at math.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. Honestly, well, that's 7 figures, but 1.5 mil, absolutely, I would. After I pay 50% of that tax on there, I can pay off all my bills, pay off the house,
Wow.
and I won't have to be on the internet anymore. And I'll get a
What
little
the
job
fuck?
at a grocery store or something.
Wow, you're gonna cause all that trauma and not even donate anything to like a charity?
Wow. Yeah, you clearly hate black people, Tyler.
Dude, I would
I
say it, and I'd
understand
be
why
like,
you
wait,
voted
you guys are
for
gonna
Trump
pay
now.
me?
Wait, why would I pay
Wait,
you, Nick?
no, that's the thing. It's like, no, it's like I say it. They're like, would you say it? And I just say it. Like, wait, I get paid for that? Wait, what?
Like 10 more times.
There's money that comes with me saying it.
I absolutely would, but y'all would never see me on the internet ever again. Everything would be locked down and gone.
You get like 1 or 2 of those before it like comes back to haunt you. I still haven't cashed mine in quite yet.
I'm not cashing mine in at all, man.
I haven't been on the bridge.
Unless I get paid 1.5 million.
Imagine if PewDiePie had his bridge moment, but he was like old and playing bridge. Like he's like super old playing bridge, just sitting there, and he's just like, "What a fucking,
what a fucking."
It's like, Felix, that's what got you in trouble in the first place. Can somebody tell me what the point of this is? Core, pull this tweet up. It's important.
It's an important tweet, Core. You're not playing
What?
Fortnite anymore.
I feel like I've been slandered, and I'm not really sure if I should respond. What do you guys think?
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop ever until you are raped.
I feel like I've been slandered in this tweet.
I think that tweet was amazing, and I liked the hell out of it. It was.
You know what's
funny.
sad is like there's people that read this and won't get the reference.
Dude, I'm Pickle Nick.
No, I'm talking about the word. You don't get the reference, Nick?
Is there a reference?
Oh God, help me!
I thought he just tweeted that.
No, the sentence. What he's tweeting, the words. It's a quote from a movie.
What movie?
Terminator.
Terminator.
Oh my God!
They're on.
Bro.
They're on.
I can't work out whether you're fucking with us or not. I am really confused. Matt and I are like,
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're live at Saturday night.
Wall Screwdriver lover himself burns the world tonight on this special episode of
Welcome everybody to
Oh,
a
fuck.
new episode of Wall.
Fuck that Echo. I
was
fucked
so
up at
confused.
this. Anyways, welcome to the 44th episode of Wall Smashers,
watching
everybody.
here?
We are here to discuss some fucking ongoing drama that everyone has DM'd me about today. We're going to be talking about the one, the only Maggot edits.
Or are
now,
you showing it
I'm
on
going to be
screen?
transparent with everyone here today.
Is
Maggot
there really
edits
anything on screen?
is she's done.
Yeah, riveted
she's done so.
effective.
She's left commentary for the time being. And that's it. I
Can
mean,
you
she
leave
does
commentary on
have
the channel?
permissions to call in if she likes to call in for this stream. But pretty much everyone on this panel, me, Burns, Peepaw, we're probably going to give our takes on the situation. And then we'll have people call in about this whole situation. Because I know Peepaw, he did a morning stream about it that, you know, caused some issues.
No, he
Burn
didn't.
did a
Morning with
stream
Peepaw.
last night about the
In Morningwood
situation
with
that, you
Peepaw.
know, Tommy talked about it. However,
The great name.
I think we should dive into it. So if you do want to call in, then join the Discord, go into the waiting room. We'll pull, I would say, one person in at a time to get their take on it. And you know what? Everyone's welcome today. We're going to, you know, pull in anyone who wants to call in. Also, I'd like to say Reese has now an open invitation to join the Wall Smashers cast.
Reese,
It's totally
don't
up
do
to
it. Don't
Reese
do
if
it,
he
Reese.
likes to take it,
Reese
but we
Lone
need some
Wolf?
diversity
No.
on this podcast.
No,
And since we lost one woman,
co-host, actually.
I gotta add someone that's part of the LGBT community
fix that
to,
too.
you know, stay diverse. So, Peepaw, let's start with you tonight about this situation. Where do you stand?
We gotta go. look that up.
Okay, so I've kind of remained quiet about everything.
Wallcow
when it
hasn't
comes
streamed
to
since these guys went
to
on.
The Magnetar and Dmax and Maggot. I pretty much have tried to do my best to just let that sleeping dog lie.
But Nick was
I've
right
tried to remain
about all of it.
BadWick,
to
put a filter
both
on your breathing
Maggot
and your mic. Jesus
and
Christ.
Dmax. But I will just be completely totally transparent now. I don't think there's any reason to necessarily.
Do you guys feel like you're getting edged right now?
I haven't talked to Dmax. in
I feel
over
like he's
6
mewing.
months.
What?
Basically, after the Magnetar situation
Go back. Go back.
happened,
He hasn't talked to Dmax in
and
6 months. We
I
got it. We got it. We got it.
foolishly waded into a topic that I knew nothing about. I was just kind of trying to be, make some yucks and funs, things like I normally do, and try to be supportive. And then when I actually saw all the tweets and all the extent of everything that occurred, I confronted Dmax about that, and I told him that I thought he went too far, and evidently that was not received well, and that was the end of it. I really haven't talked to him since then. And then
Well, we called into your stream.
I tried to do my best to be respectful. He was going on doing his own thing.
That was over 6 months ago.
I still
fair
was,
God,
hopeful
time goes
that
by.
somewhere down the road
Yep.
that maybe things
Does it sound like he's telling a rape story?
get
Well,
better
just
because I
Give him
truly,
a break, all right? Give him a break.
you know, I liked
Let's
the
give
guy.
Peepaw a break.
I still don't have any.
No,
All right,
that's-
all right, all right, all
anything
right,
like
all
that,
right.
but, I think it's the writing is on the wall, I guess, for that matter for me anyway. And so I'm not, you know, it is what it is. And so when I made the,
Take it
which
easy,
I
Chad
thought
Humor.
was not like some sort of major nuclear take this morning, you know, when I very briefly talked about it this morning at the end of my stream, I basically said I didn't see anything wrong with Maggot being supportive of Dmax, whatever. I just didn't see the necessity of using his success as a attack towards the Now Recording podcast. I didn't think that was necessary. If she wants to talk shit, if she wants to, you know, whatever, that's fine. But my understanding was Dmax didn't want anything to do with us anymore. And so I didn't understand why that was necessary to do what she did. That wasn't received well. She's not happy with me.
Wait.
Welcome to the club.
I'm so sorry.
W take.
BadWick, people saying free Peepaw. I don't know if the audio levels are fucked.
No, he's fine.
No, I think it's like a play on like the whole Peepaw situation involving this.
Am I getting trolled? I thought okay.
Because like Peepaw's
Sorry,
audio is
Cat,
coming out of mine, and he's like.
By the way,
200 on
Vernon is one of the
Discord.
greatest streamers of all time. Had so
Shut
much
up,
fun
Matt.
watching his stream.
Shut up, Matt.
But anyway, so that's kind of what it is. I mean, I have no ill will. I don't come from a place where I believe that I have to agree with everything that my friends say or do. I think, and I don't necessarily want friends that agree with everything I say and do. I think that I don't like living, quote, in an echo chamber. So that's the beginning and end some of it for me.
So do you think the reaction from Maggot today involving your morning stream was like an overreaction, or do you think she misinterpreted? Because I know for a fact she's pissed about the way you worded it. I don't think you necessarily meant to be insulting about it, but yeah, she definitely took it as like an insult on your stream.
Well, it wasn't. I didn't intend it as an insult. That was just my opinion.
What did he say?
I didn't. Again,
I'm gonna
like
find
I
the
said,
timestamp.
I have. There's nothing wrong with being proud of what your friend or your boyfriend or whatever. There's nothing wrong with being elated about accomplishments or goals or achievement. There's nothing wrong. I don't think. I just didn't. I don't see why that had to be used as a dig. That's just my opinion. And if that's a hot ass nuclear take, it's a hot ass nuclear take, and I'll own it. Fine. It's not the first time I've had egg on my face this year.
Nick, I know that's
I'm
you.
sure
Stop
it's not
it.
gonna be the last time I had egg in my face.
Stop
Period.
Well, I mean, you're on Wall Smasher, so I'm sure there's something that's going to come up at some point. You're going to say one fucking thing or do the wrong thing and then get grilled for that eventually. But it seems like chat's on your side in this situation for sure.
So is Nationwide.
I'm still not happy, but all I can do is
Stop. We all know the rigors.
What I say or what
That wasn't me.
That's it. Period.
Fair enough. All right, we have our first caller of the night, Lamp, and then I'll get Burns' opinion after Lamp.
They're bringing Lamp into the
yeah,
call.
I'm going to pull in
I like
Gospel
Lamp's a good
Lamp.
guy. Lamp's a good guy.
Oh, wow.
Hello?
All right, Lamp, you're in the call. Sorry, I had to hit my mute button on and off.
Yo, what is up, gentlemen?
Hey, bud. So how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Turn Lamp up.
Just gonna come in hot with it. My read on
Sure.
the whole situation is it was fucking retarded to take the shot in the first place. I mean, I get that Maggot likes to take the digs at those guys, the not recording guys. Like she likes getting under their skin or trying to.
Yeah.
But when they respond, and the fans,
Bro, I'm looking for the timestamp, and it's just Ribbiter reacting to Mountain Dew food.
Well, it's
They're
something that
savage.
doesn't handle particularly well.
The now recording community
And
is
I've noticed
savage.
This is like the third time this has happened, like the back and forth between Maggot and now recording.
Well, see, here's my thing about this whole drama, I guess. I'll go into a bit of it because you brought it up. The Maggot, making the jokes against Matt's, mother, I believe it was, and, people, I don't think, did Matt bring up her kid at all? I think that was other people.
No.
But,
no.
Those are, normal fucking shit slating that happens between them.
Just real quick, they're saying that you and I are way too hot and Lamp is low.
Okay. I'll increase Lamp.
Wait, you're going to lower Riveter?
Yeah,
No.
There you go.
Yeah,
Lamp,
he just needs to
Lamp should be
lower
louder
Riveter.
now. But thanks for letting me know. But anyway, so that normal shit
Yeah, I can't
slating
find this timestamp. I don't know
in
what
this
you're talking about.
situation
They
is
said it
normal.
was at the
Maggot.
end of the
Matt,
stream.
I looked at the end. It wasn't at the
her,
end.
Fucking people go at Maggot's kids, and everyone has.
Hey,
a
can
moral
somebody
standpoint.
find the
Should you ever
timestamp,
want
please?
Kids? Should you
Who's
ever
already watched it?
target dead people's fucking parents? I mean, in my opinion, that's not my style, but it's fucking funny to laugh at the end of the day. I mean, and everyone will have their own moral compass on that situation. The thing I don't like specifically about this drama is the whole Dmax part of it. I don't I mean, people could have attacked Maggot for her comments, which they did. Absolutely, they did.
She brought
but
Dmax
then
into it.
I don't like that it became a Dmax thing. and
She
people
brought him
going at
into it,
Dmax.
though.
But then also at the same time, I don't like how Maggot left because like Dmax like doesn't like commentary, in my opinion. You know what I mean? By that, I think
do,
like if
bro.
you're gonna
Stay
throw
away
from
shit,
Matt.
you should throw shit
What's
and
up?
just like get hit with it every
Okay.
so often. I know
wanna
like
send
Maggot
you
will
a
probably
DM.
get pissy with me about this, and
Okay.
like I'm still chill with
pronouncing
Maggot,
that.
100%. But regarding this, like when Maggot entered the show, we knew that there
When
would
MAGA?
probably be an issue with this.
Dude, MAGA
because
edits.
Dmax is totally like just fucking anti fucking commentary, and like he doesn't
Is he
deal
on
with
the
the
lights
dramas,
right now? I don't even know if
totally
he
stays away
knows
from
what
the
he's
community.
saying.
And my take on it is that like you were kind of created in this community, and like people are gonna follow you, especially like with the fucking Keemstar lolcow live shit, the now recorded fucking drama and all that. And
I'm
like
never getting into
Maggot
a
was
job
also
again.
someone who started off as an orbiter in this community, so she enjoys the content, watches the content, so she's always going to be around this community. So like I don't think there's any fucking way to separate yourself entirely from it unless like Maggot completely just stops interacting with the community as a whole, which like she said that before that she would, and then she came to Wall Smash. I loved having her as a host on Wall Smashers, but it was bound, like the worlds were bound to collide at one point, and then especially with like the Maggot and Matt drama constantly, like you knew at some point it was gonna boil over. You know what I mean? Like by
Yeah,
that,
dude, I know exactly what you mean.
I
Thank
agree
you for
with
that.
you well that like
I appreciate
it's
letting everybody else
one of
talk,
those
too.
things where you got to stop interacting with everyone in the community.
You guys want to you guys want to watch the rib clip?
Well,
or you
you've
wanna
done
keep
it.
trying to,
You've
like,
left.
dip out? Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I kind of want to see what Rivets has said.
All right, yeah,
Riveter
put on the
removed his ribs and then riveted.
From yesterday. Go.
Welcome back to Morning Wood with Peepaw.
I don't know what your thoughts. You're a co-host.
It was,
Now let's turn around on you, buddy.
it's a hot mess. I'll say that.
You know what? I'm happy for Dmax. I'm happy for Dmax.
I am too.
So,
Is this like a Dead on
following
Dave
is
reunion
going to
stream?
cause-
Come on.
Do you want
This
to
is like
bring
the
Dave
5th
on?
anniversary.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Let me.
No.
Oh, come on. Fuck
Open
you.
the door.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, people, you don't. Okay. You don't have to seriously say anything if you don't want to.
No, I'm gonna say it. I too.
What if he was like, Maggot's a
am happy
fucking
for the
bitch?
success that Max has seen over on his channel. I think it's great.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not something I could do, right? I can't, the games that he plays, whatever. It's just not me. But
Mhm.
and I don't see
Oh my
anything wrong
god, kill yourself.
with Maggot being excited.
Dude, we
for
can bring back
Max.
Riveter if he goes,
However-
"It's Monkey Monday, show me that monkey," in his voice. Like,
It's literally him. Oh my
he
god,
opens up
you're right.
all these streams like, "It's Monkey Monday, show me that monkey."
Can we stop can we stop pretending Dmax is some like phenomenal talent that like the community lost in some way? The dude is a standard editor.
He has
and
6
he's
more
doing-
subs in this channel. I don't
Okay,
want
but like in fairness, like Riv like is the one who found Dmax, so he probably is trying to play this as carefully as possible.
When
Like, you know-
when Riveter brought attention to Dmax, I remember specifically me and Matt, we were thinking he had like 10K subs or 20K subs. He had like 1K subs at the time.
He had like 4K, I think.
No, 4K. No, you're right. It was 4K. Yeah.
But he was entertained. Like the reason why I like Dmax is because he was very animated. Like he was like he was just like very. It was the exact opposite of what we were. So I
He had
thought
a good voice too.
Yeah, he had a really good voice. He had a voice like one of those guys from Achievement Hunter. You know, he sounded like he could be that type of person. So that's why I wanted
You
him
were
to join.
you were desperate for somebody to like have energy on the show and talk. Yeah, which is exactly the same reason you like me. Let's be honest.
Yes. I was like, this guy, he's got a British accent, and he can talk when I want to stop talking. I have a very low scale. You know, I mean, like,
I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're here, Bessie.
I don't think there was any need to slide in those other little comments, which is what really caused the whole big issue. Because I know Max has made it clear he doesn't want anything to do with us over here anymore, and that's his right, that's his choice, and if that's what he wants to do, and he wants nothing to do with us, that's fine. That's go forth and do great things, young man. I thought
that was your son.
It's my opinion that when you do those things and you make the kind of tweets that she does from time to time, you're dragging him back. And I don't think that's good for him. That's where I'm at. So,
Right.
anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that it?
I get it.
Because I feel like a lot of people view it as
Was
like
that it?
she's speaking for.
I think so.
Was that the take? That's it? That's all?
Dude, Christopher Nolan is selling 10 fully functional Batmobiles from Christopher Nolan's Batman movies at $3 million each.
Thank you, Nick.
That's dude. I gotta hit the lottery. Like I literally fucking dude.
Corey,
Imagine owning a Batmobile.
Corey, you want a 2x speed, see if he says anything else?
Yeah, sure.
For him, this is like the most important thing he said in the last 6
Well,
months.
didn't she make in the
First time
statement she made
anyone's
to
paid
Spergs,
attention
didn't she
to
say
him in
something about how
6
she
months.
removed the tweets because Max asked her to or something?
Sure, she did. She did remove the tweets.
Yeah. Okay, well,
and I can attest that. So BadWick said, did anyone ever consider maybe she was her time of the month? Because he said every time
Oh,
we
this is
record,
BadWick.
he asked her to.
No. Oh, wait. Don't do it at 1.5. Do it at 1.5 because somebody says something about trailer park trash.
Okay.
Okay.
Attest that. So BadWick said, did anyone ever consider maybe she was her time of the month? Because he said every time
Oh,
we
this is
record,
BadWick.
he asked her to see what kind of night we're going to have. He asked her that, right? And then he proceeds to call her, I think it's like white trailer trash or something of that nature.
Of course he did.
He sets the tone. He just gets everybody right out there ready to go. And that's what makes him the great leader that he is over there on Wall Smashers, because he really knows how to inspire his fellow co-host and get them going. You know? So, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
I
farmer.
have received a message. I've received a DM from Purple. And she says, Nerdy, here's what she says. I'm gonna read it verbatim. I'm not gonna paraphrase. Tell him no thank you, don't bother, please. So there you go.
Yeah, so now he's on the dump.
All right, so that's it. All right, let's go back.
Okay.
There you go. That's it. That wasn't even that bad. That wasn't that bad at all.
What do you expect, Matt? What do you expect?
Well, I mean,
think about who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, if you voted for Kamala, he'd be like Peepaw Liberator.
Thank you, Nick.
Do you want me to continue where we left off, or do you want me to just press?
What do you guys want to do? You want to just
Don't
show
matter
back
to
up?
me.
Just press
play. Yeah.
Just
Or
press
press
play.
I think there's nothing but resentment.
Look, the same guys are in the room that were in there like 5 minutes ago.
It's not about the numbers, obviously. It's about the fucking history that Maggot's had with the now recording crew and hating them and shit.
Yeah, I mean, people can hate each other. There's nothing wrong with that. I just like my original thing was when I first looked at the situation, I didn't know there was a dig thrown originally. I just thought everyone was like, shit talking Dmax is shit talk Dmax, which whatever. It's a fucking internet, you know.
It was a dig towards
she
us.
threw a dig. I was like, oh, okay, that's where it came from. But then like I know her stance on it is that they toss digs at her all the time. Was like her stance. So like, is she?
Yeah, and then we toss
a
a dig
Like,
back.
the big issue about it.
Get him, Matt. You should call in.
So I know that was
Bro.
like one of the points
Yeah, Matt, you
she
should call
held in this situation is that like she can get made fun of all the time, or people can throw digs at her all the time, and then like if she throws a dig, that's like a big thing. Again,
Then we throw a
I'm
dig
not
back.
pro like going like chirping people's kids.
I
or
think
fucking
he's
Iron Man
referencing
life, you know what I
like
mean?
you on our
Especially,
live
like,
streams
shit
doing it
people
every
laugh
once
at
in a
the
while.
wall, whatever.
But I'm saying
That's
like
not
the
my
point
style.
is, if
But
you throw
I
a
fucking
dig,
find
then
it
you
funny
throw a
when
dig
other
back.
people do it, so
If someone puts a dig at you, you throw it back.
Yeah, she throws
And
digs
she-
all
but,
the time
I
on
laugh-
that show.
I want to say something.
okay.
Because so let me clear up something that I said, because evidently there's some confusion, because Maggot is tweeting out some screenshots from the Discord.
Wait, Matt, she's literally
I've always
really
said
Sperging?
that yes,
I'm on it.
Matt
I'm
fires
on
some
it.
shots at her.
Corey, I got you. You're gonna do it now.
News team members,
he
they
took
log.
shots. She's entitled to take shots back. I don't give a shit.
I just gave him to
I
you.
just said, in my opinion, using
She doesn't work for
Max's
her off the DMs.
accomplishment as the stick to hit him with was not cool. It's just my opinion. She obviously can do what the hell she wants to do. That's
Did
what
I
she
accidentally burn the peepaw?
That's all I'm saying.
Maggot
Is
bridge?
my opinion.
What do you
I
mean?
don't
Did
think
you
it's a good
accidentally
move.
do it?
Did you accidentally? Sorry, I forgot. I forgot you started this. My
It's
bad.
Very much me.
I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I think this is.
You know shit's gay when people are doing the numbers argument in our fucking chat. You guys are all gay doing the numbers argument. No one cares. No one cares that you're doing numbers argument. Huggy.
Why? What? No, you can't disrespect.
Dude,
Huggy.
don't talk
Huggy's
shit
my
about
favorite.
Hollywood Huggy.
Huggy
bro.
can
He's
argue
like
whatever
the
point.
biggest
I'm gonna
streamer in
side
the
with him.
sector.
Yeah, BadWick's gay for Huggy.
Everyone
I
can
am.
talk
Huggy,
about
Huggy
me
can come
and
back.
this
Like I
is
said,
that
like I said,
Huggy.
Huggy would like if Huggy told me to fire someone, I'd fire them. 100%.
Thanks, BadWick.
By the way, Matt took
He can come
shots
back.
first.
Huggy made the show.
He took shots first. He randomly brought me up on the stream that time.
A month ago.
All right, Lamp.
For
You
no
got anything
apparent
else? I got
reason.
other people that want to call in.
A couple of things.
Okay.
One,
Yes, he
are you
did,
just
and I
being
don't
hyperbolic
disagree.
about it being the end of Wall Smashers.
You have to wait
or-
and see.
But Matt, you're the one who took the shots, apparently. Even though Beckett was the one who.
Typical
fucking-
Maggot. I took my shot 3
Please,
weeks
we just
later.
already talked about how you we already talked
Hold on,
about how
let me
you like
turn that
dip
down.
constantly on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my fucking controversy. Fuck
No. All right.
I'm not doing this, but okay,
Lamp.
you'll talk shit on stream.
I'm gonna pull in Force because Force has been here for a while. So
Yes, Matt, talk shit.
Maybe we'll do like a
I
round
did.
table.
I
later
made
on
fun of her
on the stream,
voice.
okay.
Yeah, just sleep on it.
But
For sure. Have a good night. Thanks for calling
we
in.
like when. So is she like thinking like, oh well, I talk shit, so
All
you
right,
shouldn't
Forrest,
respond
thanks for
now?
waiting. What's your take on the
Like,
whole,
I don't
Maggot
get that.
Dmax situation?
I think what Maggie did was Maggot was why the fuck's that Maggie? I think what Maggot did was fucking absolutely
What is that in my opinion?
Okay.
I think Max
She
has accomplished
used
it.
fucking Dmax for a reason. The guy who didn't want to do any controversy, wanted to do his fucking.
Oops.
That was the first fuck up, and then the second that she got pushed back, she decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on burn stream, and then last second immediately dips. The reason why fucking Maggot quit is because she talks a lot of shit, but she won't do it on stream. The only exception would be with
Or
fucking
look
AJ.
at this
But
response
to be
on
fair,
Twitter.
AJ kind of had it worse because he was defending Jenkins.
You think
who had
Maggot
fucking
edits
CP.
could win a debate with Big Justice?
So like the point of
Yeah,
her going
fair
after
enough.
AJ
AJ
on
had a lot of
stream-
skeletons.
Yeah, a lot of skeletons in his fucking closet compared to Maggot. That's
But
what
like
Maggot did.
she faced like
I
Assistant
have that
Sailor,
open,
who was like her
Xylee, it's on the
biggest
side.
critic for a long time as well. I don't think she left this situation because of her. I think she left because Dmax wanted her out of commentary. Because I do think that guy's worried about his own brand or image or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
If he's worried about his own brand, why the fuck is he sticking with Maggot? Like Maggot
Oh fuck.
has no. Maggot has constantly used this fucking guy over and over and over and over again. When fucking Dmax has nothing to do with what Ash gonna.
Hmm.
Oh,
What the
I'm
fuck,
getting
you
a
just
live update as we speak.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until they finish. But my point is this, right?
Oh my god.
Yes. Talk shit back to people, that's fine, but mentioning like there's a limit of fucking mentioning dead moms, dead relatives who have nothing to do with it. That's why I shot on Slug for what he did to fucking Echo's dad, even though even though what Echo did was fucking like really retarded.
Yeah. Yeah, we can all everyone can agree what that guy did.
Yeah.
But like her going at Matt about that, like that's nothing. Like she's made those comments before. That's why I'm kind of curious, like what caused it. Well, I guess Beaver said it in chat best. Like she's made those comments and Matt makes those comments back. But then this time, like pretty much all the fucking members popped off on her this time, and then you know what I mean. Tommy covered it. You had other people bring up like streams about the situation. So it did just kind of become like the drama
what
of
you
the
guys
week
talking about
this time.
Oh, now
And
you
that's
don't
why
wanna
I think
take-
it was probably
Oh,
too
okay,
much for like, her
buddy.
and her like partner.
No, I completely own this shit. I did it.
What do you guys think about potato soup?
Yeah.
I love
At the end of the
potato
day,
soup.
I just think fucking like using people who aren't fucking related to the situation is absolutely fucked.
Becky
Talk
called
shit
out the
back to them,
sneakness, and
but
then we all kind of
my
backed it
limit
up
is using people who are
after the fact.
not even involved in this fucking community. Like this community is just full of schizos, retards, fucking everybody else, and we're just doing.
She just deactivated.
I mean, it's
Yeah, she
commentary.
just deactivated her Twitter.
It's never not been that.
She'll be back.
But I mean, I don't know. I like I said, I think I'm like
She has 30
disappointed she dipped from this situation because I don't think she had to, in my opinion. I think she could have like.
Am I
don't know, she
retarded, or
could've
did
just
this just
shit
not
talked
seem
more
like that big of a
realistically,
deal?
you know?
Like I thought we were like,
Apparently
I get we
she
were like
deleted her
shit talking, but I didn't think we were going.
Oh, on Twitter.
We were going that far, right, Beckett?
We're not great again.
Like,
No,
that's
we
shitty,
didn't.
though.
Like
that's as much
we
as
were
people
actually
think.
shocking
president in
ourselves.
Fortnite.
I have more like I have a lot more respect for
What
someone who's
happened?
just down to
What did
like,
you do? What are you
shit
doing?
talk, you know?
I don't know.
And, like as long as they like fucking hit their ground with it. Part of the
What were you
reason
saying,
why I like
Beckett?
Huggy, to be honest.
No,
That
I
guy
mean,
shit
like
talks
we
everybody,
really
doesn't
didn't
give a
go that
fuck.
far.
No.
Frankly, we
Now.
held back,
Now.
if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And
Did I go on to debate Riveter?
It's like outside though. I think.
Dude, I dare Nick. I dare
No,
you to
I'm
call
not
in.
doing that.
I
I'm
dare
not
you to
doing
call in,
that.
Nick.
Go
I
ahead,
fucking
call in,
dare you,
Nick.
dude.
Go ahead.
I
Do it.
fucking dare you.
Do
No.
it, pussy. Do it,
How
pussy.
funny would
I'm
that
not
be?
doing it.
Hey,
Do
Nick,
it.
just think of me.
you're gonna
Content,
destroy
Nick.
Riveter.
Listen,
47th
Nick,
president in Fortnite. Today on the island, it was announced by Midas and the agency that Donald Pump has beaten
So
Callum
gonna mute
Harris in
you.
the Fortnite presidential race, and once again is ruling the.
Nick, can't you listen? You'll go in there, you'll be mean to him, and they'll be super nice to you because they're fucking terrified of you. It'll be incredible.
Wait, Beavers is in the chat. What the fuck? He can't be bothered to be on our podcast.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, Maggot's.
He's looking for that. He's looking for that Dmax clout.
You know, lift or some shit. No, I'm not retarded.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Or you need to
If you're
turn
gonna
it up
talk
or
shit,
something.
talk shit. You should.
No,
be
I
able to
turned it
see
down because
Yeah, exactly.
talking.
100%. That's my thing. You talk shit, you get it back, and normally
What?
she's okay with it.
Nothing.
That's my thing. Like,
Should I
think
call
the only
Keemstar to get
person
in
she
there?
had no interest in
Yes.
talking to.
Yes.
Was
Yes,
Jessica.
that'd be fucking dope.
And like, I'll be like straight with that. Like, I think,
Imagine.
like the only person we've ever chatted about where she was down, like had no interest in chatting to, was Jessica. But other than that, like she was pretty okay with everyone else. That's
Honestly,
why.
that's the only W that she gets, bro. Who the fuck is talking to Jessica? Probably right fucking out of.
But yeah, I don't know. I it's just a little like disappointing in my opinion.
Base fours.
You need to like. You need to stop
bro.
fucking bringing retarded people in your fucking podcast, bro.
This is Wall
Like,
Smashers. Everyone forgets that this is literally the podcast that started off with fucking Why So Demented, myself, Huggy, and fucking Triton.
I'm noticing a trend here, right? You're like doing.
My
you're
favorite
playing
part about this
commentary being with your
podcast
host,
is
okay, you gotta fucking
BadWick stopped Turd Island because he was getting tired of the Spergs, and then he just made this podcast.
Exactly.
Bro, come the fuck on.
Bring back
You're
Turd Island.
forgetting, like Asher's, Keemstar's cock sleeve. You're forgetting Rev. You're forgetting fucking
That's actually
AJ.
kinda base.
Oh no, wait, AJ defended pedophilia.
That was kind of
You just
base.
said AJ.
Yeah, you sorry. I think like you got Echo Tragedy. You got Skelly.
Yeah,
There's a person
Burns
who's
has
replied to me
lasted the
like 50
longest.
times.
How many co-hosts have you went throughout this entire year? I really want a number. 'cause I
There's a
feel like
YouTube
fucking
video
high.
of it. I think I made a YouTube video that like highlights like everyone that's like left Wall Smashers so far.
Is 10 people a collective? I fucking think so, bro. At this point, like holy
That's
shit.
why it's commentary hell though, dude. This is like the bottom. Like if you
Beckett, should we
if you
call in?
can't make it here, it is.
Yes.
There's a
Yes,
self-evaluation
call
that's
in.
needed.
Let's go.
Yo,
What's
just
the
a question,
Discord?
Who the fuck's this
Yeah,
Huggy
send
guy
me
in the
send me a
chat?
link to the
Huggy,
Discord.
he's Hollywood Huggy,
Hold on.
motherfucker.
Hold on, I'll get it for you.
Yeah, who the fuck is he? I'm asking. I don't
He's
know.
only the best host
Alright,
that
Toxic,
Wall
you get on
Smashers.
her
Unless
carry.
somebody else,
There
unless
is
somebody else
only
can
one
give it to
Huggy.
you.
There is only one Huggy. Oh yeah, we also I guess we did a tier list of the previous
in when
hosts.
King
That's
calls
how
himself
many
Human
hosts there
Block.
were.
He had
I still need to fucking.
he
watch
had the Discord in the
Yeah,
chat.
I mean-
If you ask them in the
Are
chat,
you sending
they'll
it,
tell you.
Jalyn?
Fuck the
I
other
haven't
portals,
gotten
but,
it yet.
I thought you were in the server. I thought.
No,
No,
I'm not
I'm
in
gonna
Wall
keep it.
Smashers. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
Was here first.
Absolutely not.
No,
Well, how are you
no,
going to
no,
take
no,
care of
no,
your
no,
adopted
no,
Discord
Oh,
kids?
host?
Those are not my adopted
Yeah.
Discord kids
Alright.
in that
I
fucking
ain't
server,
fucking
bro.
taking your calls, you fucking- Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Rude. I don't have autism.
No,
That's
thank you.
burns.
All right, I got it.
All right, we're gonna pull
Oh, yeah,
Reese
send
in.
it over, send it over, Matt.
Oh, fuck you.
Reese, welcome to the show. How are you doing? Also, Reese, do you want to be the newest?
All right,
Wall
let me know
Smasher
when you got
co-host?
it, and I'm gonna join too.
What's happening?
I've joined the server.
Fuck it, why not?
You're on the
let me
clock.
know when
There
you
we
wanna
go,
to
Reese
the
is the host.
waiting room.
All right,
You
we're
needed that
Welcome.
remote.
yeah, waiting room. All right,
Well, yeah,
ready?
it's diversity.
Yep.
YouTube
All right.
loves
Yep.
diversity, so
Christ.
now I can say
Exactly.
we're LGBT
All right, the lunatics
friendly.
are now
Now?
running the asylum again.
Yeah, now we're stuck
And
with.
you're not
Nick
American.
again.
Wait,
Wait, they left
Which is a
me
plus.
here with their
Yeah,
stream?
We-
Yep.
Yes.
Trans and drag
Yes.
queen and gay. You've got a whole.
What the
Where's the
fuck?
one streaming,
Yo, all I
bro?
need to find is an.
Why are we?
That's all
What?
I need.
I don't know why we're still
They're
on.
calling into the show.
No,
Why?
I already posted out an ad.
I don't
already.
know
I thought
why
we
we're
were
not just
raiding
giving
them. I
them
thought
the-
this was a whole raid.
For when
Yeah,
I
that's
Going
what I
to.
thought.
So Reese, where do you
Or
stand
honestly,
on
you
this
should do this.
situation? I'll
All
see
right,
you can show
Cor.
for the
Wait
for the
until they
duration
call
of the stream,
in.
seeing how that.
Give me, all right, give me the reins, Core.
All right.
Oh my God, nice.
I'll host the rest of the stream. Hold on.
Do you want me to give you the stream key?
Okay, first, I was trying to say it's fucking.
No, I don't need the stream key. Just give me a second.
That time
Well,
is
y'all are
past.
killing
Just
me,
put me
bro.
full screen a second.
Exactly. quickly. Both Dmax and Maggot have always been like nothing but nice to me. I just want to make that clear. Like they've always been nothing but chill. To
All
me.
right,
I've,
here we go.
They've never been assholes towards me.
If you don't have beef with either of them, they're chill.
Oh, you want me to?
See, I've never had an issue.
Just
with
put me
him
on
either,
screen.
and he's
Just
always
full
been
screen
chill with
me.
So
I'm live, guys. Let's go.
Fucking retarded. Like, I'm sorry. Maggot has now ran twice.
Or turn
She's
the volume
deleted her
up.
fucking Twitter
Yeah,
account.
boost the volume. I can't hear
She
this
tried to
shit,
leak
dude.
all of these DMs of people for no fucking reason. Like, what the fuck is
What
she playing
DMs
at?
did she leak?
What the fuck
I
is
saw the
she-
Peepaw ones.
I have a screenshot. I haven't because I wasn't able to expand the screenshot. Otherwise, it would say that her account was deleted.
Mhm.
I will.
I sent her a picture of
you
my feet. That's
that.
why I'm worried.
What?
I don't want my feet pics yet out there. Only she has them.
Where are you? Hold up.
All right, Core, full screen me.
Sorry, dead air.
She. It's true. You know what? I am generally chill with most people. I
There we
know
go.
not everyone likes me, but I generally chill with most people. Fuck you, Slug. I'll ban you.
I just want to say that.
Or make it
that
bigger, a little bit
Reese
bigger on the
is
corner.
one of my favorite people. And I always
Oh my
have.
God.
Ever since
Yes,
the very
exactly.
first time,
It's got to be as small as possible. So
he
it's
and
not
I ever
readable.
talked, and he was very kind and understanding, and helped me understand. And I don't understand his world that great, right?
Bigger,
it's a
bro,
world
not
that
smaller.
I really didn't grow up around or in. And he's good people, so I can't think of a better person
Beautiful.
to join us personally. So.
Listen, I may be a lefty, but at least I'm not.
Oh my god.
anal about
Wall
everything in the
Smashers is
West.
in a dick sucking circle. Reese, give your take.
No, honestly, this whole shit is fucking gay. This is all fucking retarded. Maggot needs to fucking come on stream, and she thinks that she wants to fucking share all of these DMs.
Why do I look
She's
like the
done.
penguin?
She's done.
Big
She's
bollocks.
left. She did it as a final thing.
Why did she fucking say that she was going to come on twice, 2 days in a fucking row? She's just fucking running at this point. It's not that she just doesn't want to be involved. She's literally just fucking running. I'm sorry, this is going to be fucking harsh, but I don't give a shit. She's just being a pussy. I don't understand.
They're gonna let her back in 2 months.
I'll ask Peepaw and
This
Burns.
is
Burns,
what they
Beckett,
do.
and
This is
Matt
like
wanna
a
join.
cycle.
You want me to pull them in?
I don't care. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll pull Shadow Humor in as well. So.
Oh
Oh,
no!
come on. Don't
what's up,
pull
Matt?
Shadow
What's up,
humor
Beckett?
at the same time.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was listening to the now recording live stream while we reacted to you guys, and I was listening to Nick just totally just start playing Fortnite or whatever.
Jesus, he sounds blown out.
And then Core's like, "Should I just end the stream?" And I'm like, "Wait, let me."
Because he's got Matt too high.
What's up, guys? So Beckett, do you want to start or?
Yeah. So we destroyed another one of your co-hosts.
No. Wait, who else did you destroy? Burns is still here. Peepaw's still here. I'm like the Crypt Keeper. I keep pulling them back.
You ain't got one on me yet, bitches.
Well, to be fair, I never said I was gonna leave after the Matt Pitt shit. So to be fair,
To be fair, are you running out of entertaining people at this point? Because my theory is you were just farming Maggot, and now we've kind of destroyed that for you.
No, I have an endless amount of people. I can pull in anyone.
I'd like to note that he did not deny that he was farming Maggot.
Well, no, so
I got other people to farm. It's fine.
No, okay, so with Maggot, of course, I don't hate Maggot by any means. Obviously, her coming into the show, I knew there'd be fucking drama and shit like that. She knew that coming into it. You know what I mean? That's why, for this situation, I was like, she's said that shit to Matt Pitt before. Matt Pitt's gone on shots at her before. But I Beaver said in the chat today.
I haven't gotten personal. I did one joke where I was
the Gollum shit was so funny.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten personal, but she can make jokes about my dead mom. I don't care. I'm just saying, I don't think, I wasn't trying to be, mean about it. I made fun of her voice, right? And I thought there was, an understanding, hey, we don't like each other, so we're going to throw shit back at each other. But then I listened to your Wall Smashers episode, and she was just very deflated, right? She just seemed would you agree, BadWick? Did she seem kind of deflated during that Wall Smashers episode?
Which one?
The one where she avoided saying slurs, the one right after I started making fun of her voice.
Oh,
where you
yeah,
brought it
where she didn't say faggot. Yeah, that was...
She sounded
Sorry,
kinda,
Reese.
She sounded kind of deflated, and I was like, man,
you have to pass. It's okay.
I thought we were just kind of shitting on each other, but it's whatever. I thought we were moving on from the horrible things and just kind of whatever, we'll shit on each other. And so when she did the fucking Dmax thing, I saw it and I was like, well, good for him. That's all I saw. Beckett was like, let me respond. I want to respond. I was like, go for it, dude. For once, I'm not the one going back and forth with Maggot. And I just thought it was like, you know, Mimi making jokes back and forth. I don't get why it's become like this personal thing where she's like bringing up the moms and like everything's like this like personal attack. And then she's saying like, oh, well, they came after me first. Yeah, like I made some jokes about her voice a month ago. My point is, I wasn't trying to make this like a serious attack, and I don't want her to leave Wall Smasher because of it.
I don't want Maggot to leave either. That's why I think I'm most disappointed about this. Like, throw your shit talk, whatever. People are gonna come shit talk you back and then move on. I was a little surprised she pulled away.
The crowd is saying that Matt is too loud.
Yeah, I turned him down a bit on Discord.
Hi, how's it going, guys? What's up?
You motherfucker.
I want to die.
Hey, I was going to say, like, this kind of seemed
I'm
like
gonna
it
go
went
quick
from
scope
1 to 100 so
My
fucking
headphones are
fast.
so
Like, it
fucking
didn't seem
sensitive,
like just
bro.
a joke. It seemed like a genuine,
Like I'm getting
I
ear
thought
raped.
it was like, all right, well,
listening
she's
to this
using
shit.
Dmax to shit on us. Like, all right, fine, fair play. And then Beckett does a little joke about Dmax, and then it just becomes like this, you know, it just gets a little personal. And she's doing she does this cry bully thing where she throws shit, you throw shit back, and then she kind of like throws up her hands, and she's like, oh, why did they even respond? You know, stuff like that.
It was Beckett's video. That was it. That pushed it over the edge.
It's like that's the one of the things that like why is it always? Why can't we just talk shit back and forth and everything be okay? Like I don't want her to leave Wall Smashers. I don't want her to fucking like dip out from the internet. If she doesn't want me to like shit on her anymore or whatever, fine. Like I'll stop. Like if that's what she truly wants, like I'll stop. Peepaw, I don't think you said anything that bad on your stream. We just watched it on stream. I didn't see anything crazy that would piss Maggot off. I think she's just taking this a little too personally.
I don't think it's Maggot though doing it. That's my whole thing about all this. I don't think Maggot actually cares. I do think it's more Dmax in this situation. And again, I don't have beef with that guy, but I do think he is like worried that this commentary community is going to go into his. I don't really know. He plays like Roblox, like community side of stuff, and then I think he's like trying his hardest to separate the two. But like you can't when like your girlfriend is a shit slinger in like small commentary. People are of course gonna use your fucking partner who is also a public figure.
Hold on.
What's up?
Because let's be clear. You said this last night on Burn stream. Maggot isn't the one who picked that up. You are. You were like, "Wow, Dmax is doing well," and then she tweeted.
Oh no, I brought that up on this earlier where I didn't realize she started the shit first. Yeah, with that tweet. I thought originally in that situation that she made the tweet out and then like you guys kind of threw jokes at it and then Burns was like, no, like she like shot the first shot and I was like, fuck.
You think she was just like celebrating Dmax? You didn't see the part where she was like,
yeah, I missed the bottom part. Like that's totally on me. I totally missed that bottom part. I was like, oh, she posted and people shot like their shots at her and whatever.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh fuck it, like everyone's going at her for some reason. And then on Burns' stream last night, he was like, no, like she made a dig at them, and I was like, oh fuck. I guess she shot the first shot this time. So
yeah, BadWick, don't read the whole tweet before
she
asking.
Much always does. I mean, this is the thing. I've sort of like. It like she did this tweet of like, oh, Beckett used to be chill. I'm like, look,
what a
I
shot!
have been chill, but like actually, everyone now recording has like it's kind of been a running joke with all of us that this has been like Matt's little obsession, while the rest of us kind of chilled out. But it is purely because we didn't want to, at least look like we were bullying her. So
you're punching down, guys. God.
Well,
Oh my god!
Actually, no, I don't accept that. We're all really fucking. How are we punching down? Dmax is bigger than us.
No, I'm pissing around.
He was
okay.
For Local Live.
I have a hot take.
Dmax was a big deal. Like look, Dmax might want to separate it out, but yeah, you can't. At some point, people are going to look at what Dmax is doing. People are going to look at like that shit and just laugh.
Oh,
especially because Maggot is going to come back. Maggot always comes back. This isn't the end.
Yeah,
we could sit here and say terrible things about her. It makes no fucking difference. I mean, isn't she leaking stuff on her way out the fucking door?
Maggot has more clout than Dmax, in my opinion. Actually, I do. Oh, yo, you know what though? Like fucking Tommy C talked about Maggot edits, like who's the fucking commentary orbiter realistically, and then how many people have like started up streams because of Maggot edits. Like,
Mango
honestly, like I do think she has more clout than Dmax.
Bro, she started the whole Papa Gut thing when she like switched sides.
Oh,
when she was a
good
Papa
night.
Gut mod, and then like Papa Gut got exposed for like DMing some e-girl or something. Like she was one of the big insiders that came. That's how she came into commentary, because she was a big Papa Gut mod. So like she's been like orbiting and been around this drama for a while. Yeah, I mean, like I thought Echo Tragedy is done.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stop publicly like really hating you. But I just felt fine making fun of her voice. I thought that was like I'll make fun of her voice. She'll call me a one-legged F slur on Wall Smashers, and then like, all right, like that's like kind of our back and forth, right? So I don't know. Maybe I didn't know like making fun of her voice would do that or piss her off to that point, or like I don't know. Like I just thought it was like we're just doing memes back.
I don't think I don't know. I don't think the voice thing. Like I get what you mean. Like how.
Well, she referenced it now.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have something to say because I have other shit to do. Right.
Everyone can go on there, but can't be on our own stream.
Yeah, I know, right? What the hell?
Abandon this channel and go on BadWick shit.
Eventually, the
Like
two
we should have
worlds
rated
would
him.
cross.
That's kind of crazy.
He's been doing his own thing while Maggot's been fighting everybody under the fucking
Oh
sun.
my god, what the
Yeah, but he was
fuck,
streaming
bro?
a shot to 15 people. No one noticed. Now people have
I could
noticed.
chain a couple of these together. That would be
He's
nuts.
done his own thing. Now recording was gonna leave him the fuck alone, right? Maggot's the dumb bitch that used him to take her dig.
I hate that this is true.
What do you
I hate
what
this
did
is
you,
true.
What did you think was gonna happen? You don't think this is what I was telling people this in a chat earlier, right? So Beckett, who's not part of
Nick,
our old now
we
recording,
are in control of the
he
stream
saw it
now.
and he went,
What do you
Core
mean?
is AFK. Core is
I'm gonna look
AFK.
into
I'm
it.
gonna start saying the words.
All right,
And so he
do
went
it.
and looked at your channel.
No,
Me
don't
and Matt
do it.
wouldn't do that because we
Matt
would
would
go,
kill me.
Oh god,
fuck it,
bro.
Maggot being Maggot.
Dude, that was a
Dmax can do his own
crazy
thing.
one.
Right? So what happens
Camp
when
harder, bitch.
Beckett goes and looks at it? Or any of the other small commentators in the space go and look at it. What do you think the fucking outcome's gonna be when you bring your boyfriend up?
I'm sorry,
and who your
bro.
boyfriend is. He was happy doing his own
Mad?
fucking thing over there. And you're just a selfish bitch.
Toxic, how are you
Right?
doing?
That's all it is, bro.
All right.
You know,
What's going on with your
another
channel,
thing-
bro?
Mad? Oh my god, I shot him in the
I
leg.
shouldn't say this, but I am gonna say
I
this.
keep getting
right?
like
There's a perfect
other
example
IRL
of
stuff
this,
happening.
right?
So I can't,
Somebody
like,
that actually
focus,
did
but I
the
am
right thing
writing,
for their
avenue
partner,
idea
right?
I want to do.
Oh, that's
Look
a
at-
fucking head
Well, since it
glitch.
came out,
Oh, you I'm gonna get that
Look
guy.
at Nietzsche.
I'm going out of my way to walk
Right?
right into this guy.
Look at Nietzsche and Toxic. Me and Matt had a problem with Nietzsche.
Yeah, get hard scoped.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Toxic, they're talking about your girl.
We get along now, right? It's whatever. But and Nietzsche had a problem with us at some point, right? But,
Yeah.
Nietzsche just fucking left us alone and didn't start digging at us, right? Because of her boyfriend. Because her boyfriend was on our podcast, and she didn't want to fuck that up for him.
And then everything kind of like calmed down. Besides
Everything
Yeah.
calmed down. We don't talk about we're actually good with her now, right?
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
don't talk about her anymore. Okay? So why can't Maggot extend the same fucking courtesy to Dmax?
Because she's fucking
Damn
retarded.
it.
I'll just fucking say it. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. She wants fucking attention. That's why.
Anyway,
Fuck it, I'll say it. This all righteous
like,
fucking.
at a core level as well.
Okay.
Like now recording has like been
Wait,
busy,
what, Nick?
frankly. Like everyone's
That
kind of
might
been
cut
doing
out.
their own shit, as Matt said.
Dude, it
But-
cut out, bro.
Occasionally, if someone says something funny, we're gonna do something about it. And it's it may not be a stream. You know, if this had been a stream, I think BadWick might be right. That might have been easier because I think that's what she was expecting. She wasn't expecting a fucking 10-minute edited video.
I thought that would hit less, bro. I thought it was like a funny shit post Twitter versus.
thought
You
it
know what I
was
mean?
It was a
Hilarious.
funny shit
Yeah, like
post.
all I
Twitter
wanted to
versus.
do when I started seeing Beckett and Maggot going back and forth, I was like, we can do a Twitter versus, and I can read Maggot's voice. Let's go, and we got content. Like that was my thought. It was like, all right, everybody start tweeting, so we're all involved. Like that was literally the idea. That was it.
You know what, as well? Like,
Poor
the
Core
moment that you
couldn't
started
tweet 'cause
doing
he
that
was blocked.
fucking whiny maggot voice, that's when like, I immediately know they're just taking the fucking piss. This
Sure,
is
when
nothing to
they're
be
recording
serious
it
about.
out.
This ain't a
True.
serious thing.
That
Like,
would have
what's-
been funnier,
What's the point in
actually.
fucking getting all
Yeah.
hissy over? I just don't understand.
No, the video was fucking funny. That's why I don't get like
The
she
audio
all
is
like
so
I
fucking
like
stupid.
maybe
Yeah.
if you said like going back to your comment where you're like she took Dmax's accomplishment and then tweeted that out, made her dig. Maybe Dmax did just fucking get pissed at her then, and like
Well,
you
why
know,
wouldn't he? She's the reason.
no, you know,
like she fucked his. No, Maggot has done more damage to Dmax's career than Dmax has. Unironically, like
That's true.
All
Why is
this
there a woman on my
Magnetar
screen?
shit, all the stuff
What?
behind the scenes. I
You heard him.
suspect
You said
maybe
it.
some stuff even to do with
American
locale.
people are tired of
I
women.
think Maggot has probably done more damage to
Apparently.
Dmax's
My
career
favorite
than
Joe
Dmax
Biden quote.
ever or anyone else ever could. And one day he's gonna wake up and be like, "Oh shit, this is a
He's gonna wake up and
fucking
be like, "Oh
dumbbell
shit!
around
Oh
my
shit!"
because
So okay, so in your opinion, do you like Beckett? Do you think it's best that she left now, or would you have rather her stay and continue doing like commentary or wall smashers or whatever? What do you think is like would have been the best outcome?
How do I change my kill streaks?
fuck, I don't know. I think the
Because
from a
I'm
content
disappointed she
perspective,
left. I really am.
like from a content perspective, it's funny, but like you don't link yourself to your partner when you're in the same space. It's the dumbest thing to do. You see this shit over and over again. People like, oh yeah, no, I date this person, and then somebody will start beef with your partner, and then they'll get involved, and you look like a. You
Beckett's
either
an
look
expert,
like
by the way.
Yeah,
He's a fucking
Do
expert.
you know what? Fuck yeah. Do you know what? I'm actually an expert. Your partner either looks weak because you're fighting their battles for them, or you look insane because you're fighting your partner's battles. Like you're a biased force. You have there's no good way to play that. So just shut the fuck up. And if someone's mean to your partner, be like, I don't know, like I don't fucking care.
Because no one's
That's how
going to
you
take
win.
you seriously. Because if Beckett tries to defend Stardust, everyone's just going to be like, "Oh, Beckett's just defending Stardust because he's
Yep.
dating her."
Yeah.
Duh. Like no one takes
That's
you really
exactly the
seriously.
point. That's why
So it's
I'm
better
dating?
just to like let.
Shut
let
up, Nick. You
sleeping
know
dogs
that.
lie, you know. But to answer your question, Badwick, I think if she truly wants, like, if she's truly like, I don't really care about this community. I just do it for fun. It's not that big of a deal. And I really, really, really like Dmax, and I want him to continue to grow. And if I can't help but throwing swings using Dmax, then I think I should probably step out of this and support Dmax. If that's the
Belly, do you
case,
have
then all
perms
right,
in
fair
here?
enough. But I do think
Who?
there is a possibility
perms?
that she can
Yes.
chill on Wall Smashers
Damn.
and not have it affect
break. I'm gonna
Dmax.
trust him
She
with
did
no
it for
recordings
like
channel.
when she came back.
Wait,
When she
what?
came on Wall
It's a
Smashers,
full break.
Dmax's name
Yeah.
never got
Oh,
brought
okay.
up. So like,
Why can't you pull
the-
brick?
she
he's
is the
blind.
reason
Maybe,
Dmax's
and I have
name
one eye.
got brought up.
Oh,
That tweet
okay,
in
that
of
makes sense.
itself,
Oh!
and us not knowing that it
Yeah.
was that big of a deal is what got the name brought up. That's it, and it
Wait.
can literally just stop. She doesn't have to freak out.
Can you
She
not
can
pull
still
him?
do Wall Smashers if she wants to. But if
No, I
she doesn't
can't
want to
pull
do
him
it,
into this room.
Well, I don't think like she freaked out. That's
I
what I mean.
got
I
him,
think
I got
like
him.
with this whole situation, like
What do you want,
she
Brick?
made that tweet.
I just got fired
and
from
was
McDonald's, so
because
I
she
figured I
fired
could make it
shots
here
back for a while.
in
She was, like,
commentary.
going at people, throwing her shit at everyone. And then
do you have a
all of a
commentary
sudden
girlfriend?
it abruptly stopped. And that's why I
No,
think, like,
the BPD
Dmax
ones are
obviously got
problematic.
pissed at
I think
her,
it's all
or
Dmax's
whatever
fault, but
conversation
that's
they have.
I'm
And
waiting
that's
to
why
call
I
in
find
there.
hard because like she's not here. and
I just
don't
figured,
wanna
you know,
put words
the
in her
rightful
mouth
owner of
and
Now Recording is back.
all that shit,
Everybody.
But that's
Corey,
my
you're
theory
fired.
of
First
probably
move.
what happened.
Oh,
Realistically.
okay.
I can see
But
that. But
Butter,
my
I'm
point
ending
of
stream
view,
right now, then.
the reason why I think she
Oh,
got mad
you're
is 'cause,
hired. You're hired. You're hired.
Let's say we're talking shit,
Yeah.
and like,
You get a
I'm like,
raise, too.
Badwick, you're such a fucking loser, Spergs. Sometimes, bro, you're so retarded. And then you're like, "How's your dead mom?" Like, it's just like there's like a point.
Well, there's a
where it just
jump.
goes-
There is a jump.
Yeah, there's like a jump, and it's like, whoa, okay, we're in a different level now. All right, so I think you're actually mad. Like, that's. I would think you would be. I think you would be mad in that situation. That would be my opinion. Like maybe
yeah,
I
get that.
We've got Peepar here. So, like earlier, Peepar, you said that you haven't spoken to these guys in like months. Is that right?
Let's go.
I haven't
Ask him the
spoken to
real question.
Dmax since back in March. I was still talking to Maggot. I didn't have no problems.
Okay, so let's
Um,
ask a question about that whole fucking drama because that's how this really kicked off. We're just like
Mhm.
dealing with the like after effects for months. Were you dragged along with this? Did you actually believe any of this Magnetar stuff? Like, where were you? Like,
So-
did you just get excommunicated?
Yeah, so briefly, it was a Saturday morning, which is when I play video games, and I was just playing video games. I opened up Twitter and saw there was some stuff going on. I made a couple of like joke tweets. I think I may have asked one or two questions. And then later on, honestly, when I saw Tommy C do his podcast or stream on it, whatever, and I seen all the tweets laid out like they were, because I was not aware of everything that had
No,
transpired.
people, you
I went
retweeted
to
and did
Max
the
and I said,
Scooby Doo
"Look,
van. No,
you
no,
know,
no, no,
you
no.
guys went too far on this," and
I'll
I
keep my
said,
mouth shut.
I
I'll
think
keep my mouth
Sally,
shut.
what you're saying is
need
Peepaw's the real
back
victim here?
off on this,
No,
and I
I'm
don't
not.
think you need
That's
to.
what I'm
You
saying.
need
He's
to
not a
whatever.
fucking victim.
And after that, that was pretty much it. We didn't talk going forward.
He did call into your stream once, right? After that.
Yeah, he did call in one time, but we weren't really talking.
Right.
And I really didn't. When he called in, I was actually kind of shocked because
but what confuses me about this and why this is coming as a bit of like a new information is because while this was happening, I mean, from this it sounds like, oh, that's really bad. We shouldn't do that. But then you like ended the podcast. You like kicked everyone. This is in no particular order. You kicked everyone from the Discord. You left everything, and then you kind of went on a like, fuck you guys, I want nothing to do with it.
Everybody
you
from
released
that
Charlie and the Chocolate
Discord, but he
Factory
made
video,
sure to kick me.
and like we're kind of here now. Like,
that was a good video.
That's a longer,
I think he kicked most people.
period of things to be happening.
He kicked what?
So tweets about,
kicked most people.
Well, the funny thing is when he kicked me, he didn't kick Bunny and Eva.
That entire situation. I spermed.
Or echo of tragedy. Echo of tragedy was
I
still in
was
there
making
too.
so much content. I was
I'm
doing
blind. He couldn't see.
streams, and I was doing the Clear
Well, I wasn't
podcast. And I just was, and like I said, my original intention was to walk away. And so I terminated the Clear as Mud podcast. I deleted the server.
Because you were getting heat.
When I did that, I upset some people. I hurt feelings.
He terminated his pregnancy.
I'm sorry for that.
Shut up.
I mishandled the situation.
Thankfully, he's in a Democratic state.
I'm trying to do my best.
He's in Arkansas. Not really.
Oh, well.
I guess make amends where I can if I'm allowed to.
But I mean, listen, it's commentary. None of this should be that fucking deep, man. Like it's
Peepaw's too dramatic. I told you guys. You made
people in chat telling you to rate in there as well.
No. Honestly, I didn't have a problem with Tommy's stream.
I beat
I
death.
was like, yep.
Look, I'm there with you, man. Like, I brought people in where I'm like, oh, well, bad idea,
I mean, brings out mudslingers.
We're saying to you for you to get in that call, Riley.
I ain't getting in that damn call. Hell no.
Podcast, and then you can bring them on. Is it clear, Ramon?
If he was mad, he'd be
when Tommy was saying, yes, I brought Dmax. Okay, I'm hunting for a volcano. I'm gonna find a virgin if I can find one, and I'm gonna sacrifice a virgin to make me. I don't know what else to do.
People are looking for a virgin. That's all I've got from the stream so far. Ladies,
I was like,
he needs a
I
deflower.
saw that and I was like, I can't argue with really anything that was being said. So no, that didn't bother me.
If you know what's going on.
If he was a frog, he would be a riveter.
It's just one of those things, So
yeah. To anyone that saw that Shopping Point stream, I want to point out, like Maggot can't, like Dmax can't control Maggot. I can't control what Tommy C says. All right, so don't fucking be coming at me with that shit. All right, I kept my fucking mouth shut.
I just wanted to say, there was one thing. I mean, and I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Tommy brought in Illuminati. Who else? I had a whole laundry list of people that he brought in as well. So, we all make mistakes. I don't know what else to say, right?
Hey, call in a Shopping Point and say that, people. See what happens. See what happens.
Yeah,
no, he yells at me and I don't do well. No, listen, I don't dislike nobody. I don't hate nobody. I just try to have fun. That's all I'm trying to do. It's just a few laughs.
Yeah, Riley, just trying to have fun. Forget
and there's nothing wrong with that. He can be over there and have fun. That's all that matters.
Well, I mean.
No, I'm not fucking broke. Quiz Wiz, Quiz Fizz, there's another one,
Hey, she is a nice girl.
So I've got
just get him to do brain rot content now.
I have a question for you. So
he could be Skibber.
Burns kind of caught some heat off the back of the Maggot stuff because
I feel like
10 minutes to figure that one out
that way. But I mean, you've got kind of a
Corey, if only there could be a live stream that you're on right now.
Kept in the community,
live stream yourself.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
why don't you play Fortnite with Nick?
I'm going to continue doing it. 100%.
Because Nick is playing Call of Duty. He's playing Call of Duty right now.
It's an endless supply.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
But do you think that like if people are critical of you for like I don't know,
Absolutely,
having
they
people
should be.
around who are
They
bad
should be.
actors- Okay.
They absolutely should be.
I
I
just feel like that's a question.
Way
like,
better
Spurs
at Call of
getting,
Duty
like,
than
thrown at
fucking
him,
Fortnite.
So I'm just.
I
yeah,
thought there was
wondering
going to be
your
more
thoughts.
pushback on like me, Peepaw, and Burns on this.
Like who's been giving me the hate?
What does this
Wait.
podcast
Off the
become
bat?
right now? Are they just
I guess I've
like
been
circle
looking
jerking
around.
Riveter
Well,
now?
that's what Maggot said. Like that's
I
what.
don't know what
Oh,
they're
you're referring to the tweet she
Yeah.
made where it's like people leave BadWick and Burns alone. No one came at me specifically.
okay.
I think she was just trying to be like chill, to be honest. I assume she thought there would be more like pushback
Well,
towards me and
in
Burns.
fairness though, if you don't, if Maggot doesn't want Burn to get shit, maybe not give him a statement to read and then not come on his stream when she said she was going to. All right, that's all I'm saying. Like if you don't want Burn to get shit, then maybe not have him read a statement. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, Burns. So like now that you're home, what is your take on all this?
I think this is just all gay. I think.
That's the lowest
I mean,
IQ take ever.
This is where I'm.
It's all gay. The drama is
I think
gay.
it's just gay. Yeah, the drama. You're on the internet, of course it's gay.
I was the hell wizard here.
I
was the
totally
hell wizard in
agree
the
with it.
background,
I have a better take.
Do you
This is
actually
the
watch
problem when you get BPD girl with bisexual, probably gay guy, and the guy doesn't put a foot down.
I'm curious whether you were like, wow, this is going well.
Are you gonna rate into
Maggot
the
wa-
stream?
I mean, I
I'll
checked
probably
on a
go
lot
in
of
there.
people. I checked on. I check on Dan.
Figure hold it down for Matt.
Is he gonna rate into the stream?
I thought that's what the plan was, but
Burns is the avid
nobody's
Roblox
saying
fan.
what they want to do. I think we should just
Well,
rate at this point.
Matt said
Just
wait.
rate.
I didn't expect it.
As the new owner of the
never
channel,
expected
I say we
things
hold.
to
Are you
blow
messing
Oh
with
well,
Matt?
burn. But
Let's have
burns
a
the
field
world,
day.
the world, the burn.
Neither did I.
Burn. But burns the world.
No,
the
I'm
world,
in the same boat.
burn,
I didn't
burn,
think
burn,
this was
burn,
gonna blow
burn
up
is
into
the
a
world.
thing. I just thought this was like kind
Why
of.
don't we get them to call in here?
Again,
now
I'm
Do
recording.
you know
I'm gonna
about
give
the
same
burn?
take. The reason
Nick's
it blew
gonna
up the
tell
way it
you
did
about
is
the
because
burn.
Maggot
Well, the
expected
burn.
like
Burn.
no
The
response
burn,
or a
the
little
world,
response
the
from
world.
Matt. She didn't expect
Ah.
a massive response from everybody because people have kind of
Oh
just
god, now
like,
Pizzle's in
let
there.
her get away with it for all that
Okay.
while.
I don't know if I
And,
can handle much more
yeah.
of this.
now she's,
Just
yeah.
rate into
He's
it,
like a
dude.
cheese grater for the mind.
Jessica's in the call now as well.
Oh
Let's
god.
go.
What's
Yeah,
up,
no,
Jessica?
I'm kind of sick and tired of all the Pizzle/Logals slander
Real.
going on.
Well, it's
And
very
there's
difficult to
fucking
slander
call.
something that doesn't exist anymore.
Only they had a producer that put out videos.
That's
Check before us.
so mean.
They
Logals
can
still
record.
exists. What are you talking about? Cam still exists.
Yeah, in the memories of its 5 fans, I'm
No.
sure they're heartbroken.
Is
I would rather
Logos-
have like
Did it
a
come
Yes.
back?
panel on
Yeah,
politics.
Yeah, they
with
did
Cam
an
Nuggets.
episode, like,
Sure, are you gonna
Yeah,
rate
we're
in?
just not
Let's go.
regular.
I'm telling the guys the
We're
plan
totally
right
back
now.
because
Oh, okay.
that's what I said.
Now it's
And,
go. Wait, go for
like,
it. Now
I'm
it's
the
wait.
trusted source here.
It's
But
it's
also-
ironic that Peepaw has Jessica
my
Pizzle on
God.
the show right now. It's like Maggot used to be on the show, part of Cam. Maggot leaves the internet, and now Jessica Pizzle's on Wall Smashes with
Oh,
Peepaw.
I hope Matt does the outro on this. That'd be funny.
Also, you said that I was one of the people, the only.
Welcome
people
back
that
to
Maggot
Gangnam
wouldn't
Style
talk to. Yeah,
Live.
she wouldn't have talked to Matt ever.
I think I just
Matt
sniped
was
the
one of
wrong
people she-
person.
Like,
But
she-
but there
I
was
don't think I
there
was
was
aiming
never
at
like a
that person.
conversation about it though. Really.
Can I just interrupt you real quick? I just wanted to say now recording is always recording because we're about to raid into BadWick stream, so I just wanted to make sure.
Holy shit, dude! What a gay
We're
show.
raid into BadWick now.
I like how.
Cringe.
I like how.
Well, finally, bye guys. Bye stream.
That was like a
Have fun.
flamenco. That was a flamenco tier raid.